We should be live. Let me see a big 22 in the chat if we're live. Currently, I'm just seeing a wall of L's.
Hella L's.
A wall of L's. Big 22 in the chat, please. Please. Where is it? I know it's coming. We got to be live. Okay, there we go. I've seen at least a few 22s. Let me just be honest with you guys. It's over 20 minutes after the time that we were supposed to go live. Yes, this is my fault as well because apparently we have not been strict enough with the team. But we have no hosts besides me and Lush. Lush was here plenty of time, totally early. Got to give it to him. Myself, I've been here for many, many hours. King Pill told me, he texted me earlier. Well, I thought he did.
I want to ask.
Okay, wait, but I'm just saying, King Pill should be here soon, but he's also not responding to me right now. Munchie said he's in an Uber and that he's well on the way. And then Aunt Hefe, he got a flat tire again, which maybe his whip has some kind of underlying issue because this is his second flat tire on the No Jumper show in the past month or so.
I'm going to introduce him to a new mechanic.
He definitely needs a new mechanic. He could even go to Mechanicsville and maybe run into a transmission. I don't know. But either way, yes, here we are beginning the podcast 20 minutes late with just me and Lush, and everybody else who's supposed to be on the show is not here. And something's got to change because this is not good. We can't really talk about anything of any substantial depth until we have at least more of the hosts here. Because, if me and you sit, well, number one, me and you already talked about before extras hand, but like, we can't really get into it unless they're here. Unfortunately, this is a live show and we don't have the vast majority of our hosts. So
I got a question for you.
It's a problem.
So how does it feel from a leadership perspective that the most reliable person?
Hold on one second. Snoopy Badass, what's up?
Hey, what's happening? Hey, that shit. Oh, hey, I'm gonna be back out there next week, and we gonna pull up and we gonna get that in.
Okay, we're live right now, just so you know. But yeah.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Snoopy Badass. Oh my God! Look who just walked into the room. Finally, we got somebody.
Who in the room?
King Pill just walked into the room wearing army fatigues.
Yano.
Yeah, I bet he was. All right, do y'all thing, man. I'm gonna tap in with you when I come back.
The pill, man.
All right, appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir, Ski.
King Pill.
What's happening?
What's going on, my brother?
Chilling, man. Trying to get my motherfucking life right, baby.
Let's hear about it. What's going on?
What kind of
chilling,
what kind of life decisions are you making? And look at that, you got a little cup of ice.
Shit, I'm making decisions like staying on point, you know what I'm saying, and really handling business. You dig what I'm saying? While I take over the motherfucking metaverse, constantly moving.
You're just gonna drink water
slowly
out of a cup
but
of ice?
surely. What's
Crystal Geyser.
You just love cold water.
Man, I'm cottonmouth as a motherfucker once again. Ate a fucking shroomy bar.
Oh, today you did.
Fucked up. And I'm loving the tie-dye, Adam.
Wait, so is this you trying to like live up to your JCat reputation that some people have tried to put on you? Like for instance, I ain't gonna fight him. He a smoker. He a smoker. He a JCat.
Oh shit, man. Hey.
Munchie said he's here.
Wait, you also didn't bring me any shrooms, which is crazy.
Oh man, y'all got it. Look like some shit going on around this motherfucker already.
We must have shrooms, right?
Hello.
Yeah, we got.
We must have
shit
shrooms
going on.
Hello.
We have them on the table right here.
Yeah.
Wait, would you really want like multiple like super spaced out weird freaky tie-dye shirt co-hosts?
I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't even notice.
I already had to put this colorful jacket over a tie-dye shirt. I already know I look crazy.
Yeah, we need some new clothing, man. Some Adam and Pill clothing.
You need some new clothing. You wear the same thing every day.
What?
But you switch this up. You switch it up a little bit.
I'm Navy, Federal, military.
So you just
Army.
hit the Army surplus store and just go crazy?
What? I'll be going bonkers. I'll be like, I gotta watch what I'm spending this motherfucker. I'll start getting all kind of extra shit for no reason.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna let you finish your question that you were about to ask me there.
Oh yeah, no. Thanks for
You were about to
me.
big up yourself.
No. Contrary. I was gonna say when the most reliable person on your staff, as far as on-camera talent, is drug-addled, and you worry about the actual health and safety of, and that's the person.
I did tell you I was worried about your health this weekend.
Yeah, which was
So
actually.
Les, what was
You're a
it?
fake druggie. He's a real one. So
Yeah.
we're all. How many buzzballs you got tucked in that hoodie?
About 7.
Is there a buzzball inside the labubu?
I mean, you feel, the boo boo already faded, bro. Already thawed. You feel me? Like,
Damn. It doesn't feel great. It feels like when the most reliable person is someone who also sticks pills up their ass. On a
Whoa.
nightly
I've
basis.
never stuck a pill in
That's
my
problematic. That's not ideal.
What's
Never.
that about?
I've never
Lush
boofed
likes
it.
to get the high faster, so he puts the pills in his butt.
I've never boofed it in my life. I have assisted in females boofing it.
Really? Wow, that's
Absolutely.
fine.
What's the dilly?
The mayor is here.
Hell yeah, mayor. The mayor for sure.
Munchie.
We've got the mayor.
What's the deal, really? Let me
And the
hop
pill
on.
man.
Straight? Sure.
Wow, I was just talking
My
about
dog,
Lush
Munchie.
shoving pills up his ass, but I wasn't
Never
talking
happened.
about you.
Yeah, you wasn't talking about
Never
me,
happened.
freaky man.
Right.
You said 7 what?
Well, I was saying Lush likes to stick pills up his ass, but then I realized we are with King Pill, and I didn't want him to think that I was talking about like.
These are both Munchie. You know these are both unfounded allegations.
I ain't gonna
You don't
do
know
that.
nothing.
I ain't gonna let them do you like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we don't get down like that.
I done,
Okay.
I done put an e-pill in a female butt before.
That's what I said too.
For real?
Yeah.
Did she just lose her mind 20 minutes later, or what happened?
I think it might be the same shit. I think it hit her a little faster though.
I done blown 2 grams of blow up a bitch's ass. Fine Sarah from the West Side. Everybody know about her.
Fine Sarah?
Yeah.
What's her Instagram? Give her a shout out.
You're just shouting out a random person?
Well, yeah.
Random J-Cat booty pill taker?
You feel me? 2 grams in the butt.
Wait,
They
that's a real
freaks,
thing?
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
I done put a few thumbs in some butts.
Thumbs? What's your
Yeah,
body
man.
count?
Oh yeah, finger.
Shit, probably like 1,000.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, man,
You
for
fuck all
sure.
the smokers.
1,000
For sure.
is crazy.
He's
I don't
banging.
think
Oh,
nobody
the
know that
smokers.
That exact body count. You could probably round it up.
I used to keep a list, and then I got in the porn game, and I stopped taking a list, which is really crazy. That's like when I really should have started keeping a list, because you got some, you could track their career.
Have you knocked more like females in corn than you have in real life at this
I
point?
think so. Yeah,
Corn?
yeah.
We're not supposed to.
Porn keeps it a little bit more
Yeah, it's like better.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
advertiser friendly.
I'm confused.
I think so for
as
sure.
hell.
I
It
think
wasn't a Crip reference.
I had about 300 when I got in.
Right, hope not.
When I got into porn, and now I think I got 1,000 maybe. That's my guess. I don't know.
That's a substantial amount of poon.
Yeah, it's no big deal.
1,000?
Yeah.
How long you been doing porn now?
10 years, 9 years.
You should be past 1,000.
I just want to tell.
No,
He
for
said
real.
catch up.
I mean, all right, but if you do one a year, if you do one a week, you got 50 a year. So I mean, even right there, you got to do it for 20 weeks to get to, or 20 years to get to 1,000.
Yeah, 1 a week, but
But
like,
one a week is kind of slow. But for me, that's kind of average.
Okay. How many bodies you think Cassie got? Because
Shit.
Puffy had her going.
I don't know. We know of like
think
4
she
who
up
have been
there
down
with
to
you.
do interviews.
You think she's
Yeah.
4 digits up?
She's up there with Adam. Nah, I'm lying. She in the hundreds though.
I don't know.
I believe hundreds.
Yeah, she in the hundreds.
I believe hundreds.
Like when Vlad interviewed the Punisher was saying they had like 12 freakoffs where he was banging her. But it didn't really sound like much of a freak-off. It was just him banging her. That like we were promised
was
so
having
much
fun.
with these freak-offs that really didn't come to fruition. It turns out a freak-off is like him, one ghost dick, and then the girl.
Well, I think there's like
He's
two,
directing, being a director.
But when you
He's
heard
being a
freak-offs,
director.
didn't you picture like a huge party
Like an orgy.
100%.
filled with tons of people fucking, all kinds of messed up stuff happening?
Eyes wide shut.
We still haven't really heard anything that confirms that.
No, I think that for sure he had parties where it went down. I think people kind of conflate that with the quote unquote freak offs, which is what he, I believe, was just exonerated of.
Most of it. But anyway, I also would like to just say, well, having a freak off's not illegal. But we do have Tania coming allegedly today.
Speaking
too.
of freak offs,
Ooh.
Exactly, because she went viral for talking about these Diddy freak offs, even though she didn't really like none of the stuff she said ended up being true or coming out in the case.
Like I said, she told me 30% of the story before she went on wherever she said, what was that? Soft white.
Softwood underbelly,
Yeah,
and then
she
here
ta-
too.
She talked about it here.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, she told me about that like off the record, but she didn't tell me everything because she probably thought I wasn't gonna believe her, which I wouldn't. Like, you know?
Because you're just ride or die,
I mean,
bros
just-
over hoes.
no. I'm just like why you wouldn't give Puffy no ass, or why you why you skeptical about what she say going in the house? And why though?
Yeah,
I mean, you fucking on the blood, nigga. Like, I ain't got nothing for you. At least. Well, I ain't fuck her, but at least Puffy could break bread with you.
But she made it seem like that she was out there for a while and
with a
kept getting-
sheik or something. With
Yeah,
some
yeah,
sort of,
Okay. Well, she told me she went over
Iranian
here
leader.
and old boy kept her longer than when she wanted to be kept. You know what I'm saying? So she had to like kind of escape from the nigga.
She was trying to dip, and at that one of the days she was trying to dip, he's like, "Oh, we finna go to Puff's crib," and that's the day that she happened to go over there.
No,
you
I
guys
think
both, your mic
she
is,
said
plus
after
your
the
mic is
Puffy
way too
shit-
far away from your face.
After the Puffy shit, he said we going
shit kinda like
somewhere
changed.
else.
And then Munchies needs to be higher too. Yeah.
Hey, so is it majority like dudes at this freak off shit, or is this some
you
fine
can't have
ass bras in
majority
there?
dudes. Hell no.
Was
You gotta have
Cassie
a,
just having a party with all guys and no ladies involved?
all right, yo, if we were gonna have a sex party, what ratio would you want? Like 80-20 maybe?
70-30.
100.
You got wait, that's too many dudes. I think.
No, nigga, 70-30. The females.
I mean, that's kind of fair because that's like 2 girls for every guy.
Right, 70-30.
2.5.
Yeah, so
Like,
that's pretty solid.
And most girls like girls anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can see that. Yeah.
70-30. But ain't nobody gonna ever really know unless they come. Like, cause everybody know Puffy gay, right?
Uh-huh.
But ain't nobody got on the stand talking about it.
But we still don't know if he's like actually gay.
We know. We know. If you let a nigga nut on your chest, you gay.
No, but okay. To be fair, he nutted on the girl, and then the girl transported it to him, and he rubbed it on his
Same
nipples.
difference.
That's gay.
That's kind of like the Jews
God,
not
y'all
pressing the
niggas
buttons
been
in the
reading that
elevator.
shit, man.
You think that you're calling that's like?
I mean, it's like they're trying to like I think you know,
Stolen homo
Diddy's
valor?
a God-fearing man, and he don't want to be a homosexual.
heard none of this.
But if
There's gay people at church.
if you transport the cum to your nipples through a woman, then God won't technically think you're gay. That's what he's counting on, I think.
Hey, minus the religion, that's gay. We ain't because why you want a man fluids on you anyway?
Yeah, it's an odd proclivity. I don't really know. What's the psychology behind that? What would make him
Good for
besides
your
being
health.
gay?
That nigga
Your
need
guess
to see a
is as good as
doctor.
mine.
It's free Diddy though. I've been saying it, but he do need some help though. He a little too horny. You know what I'm saying?
Keep him looking young.
You think that just he had so much pussy and just so much sex in his life that his like tastes got weirder? And
Oh, I thought you were gonna be the last one for sure. Because fucking Aunt Hefe in the building.
What's the deal,
I
Black?
was gonna be the last one.
Damn, that's dope that we're gonna have to make Tania sit in the back if she does show up.
She can sit on my lap.
Damn, we all made
weirder?
it. And you got a metal water. You get that from the airport?
No, my shit caught on flat twice. I down there had a heat though situation. My shit caught on flat on Slauson and Crenshaw.
For real?
Had to pull in the tire shop.
Was
Then
you
we
gonna
got
hit
on
him
the
with the no,
freeway.
sir?
My shit caught on flat again on the freeway. Had to get off the freeway and take the street.
Oh shit.
Was you gonna hit him with the no sir?
Come on, stop it. Niggas know where I'm from, bro. Cut it out.
That shit.
Oh, your car broke down in an op hood.
Yeah,
Slauson
sure.
and Crenshaw.
I see certain
For
niggas
sure.
can't say I don't bang because they already know. Everybody, your face widely know because you in and out of jail, and then the internet on top of that. But he know damn well they knew who he was. He told them no sir.
But if somebody comes up to you and says, "Hey, where are you from?" You just say, "I work for No Jumper."
Hey, he trying to make me go viral. He trying to make me.
Man,
You know King Pill?
Nah, we ain't never met.
Oh, we gotta do this introduction. King Pill, you ever met Aunt Hefe?
What's the deal?
What's the word? What's the word,
What's
man?
going on, my nigga? Fat Hefe.
No, man. Fiend pill.
Cause you guys have done videos about each other, right? A little bit.
Nah, we ain't done no
Nah,
videos.
nah,
No, I
nah.
just did like little videos and just,
You
little
doing
shit on the
this thing?
internet, like joking and shit. We ain't never
Okay.
did no. That's why people need to cut the bullshit. Cause I was on the way over here, like, I was in the car with the homie and the homie was looking at some shit and he like, yeah, they talking about Adam, you know what I'm saying? Got ops. Man, they ops, nigga. Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, nigga, I'm from A-Trade Gangsters in LA. Like, bro, like, what y'all mean Adam got ops in the room with each other? Like, what the fuck y'all talking about?
Do I?
Facts,
Who's ops?
Oh, me and Brick Baby.
Shit, with
There-
Brick
there's-
Baby, yeah, that's what I was wondering. Like,
Adam
niggas,
ain't got
trying to come
nothing,
with
bro.
their
Because
little narratives. I'm like,
if
these
they
niggas
talking about
is
that, I
weird.
do what I want to do. Like that, Adam ain't got anything. You feel me? So what ops they got in the room together though?
Yeah, you fucking text Big U and shit. You don't gotta worry about me putting you with ops.
Yeah, no.
You're open-minded.
No. That was third party and shit. But he looked out.
What's the deal? What we on? What y'all was talking about before I walked in?
Before you walked in, shit, what were we talking about? Diddy? We were talking about if it's gay to have a dude come on your girl's tits and then rub it on your nipples.
Hell yeah. Man, we
is
ain't doing
gay,
that. Diddy
dude.
out of pocket. He had another man's semen on his nipples. We ain't doing that.
Oh
That's
man,
a
I
hard
ain't
style.
even hear none of this shit
Yeah, we
before,
ain't doing
man.
that.
I never even kept up with that Diddy shit.
King
man.
Bill
I ain't
does that
gonna
all the time. Anyway,
lie. He had to slick
That's
some
a Thursday
shit,
afternoon.
slide some shit in there.
so let's just hit the biggest topic that we obviously got to talk about. There's so many little like strands of information surrounding this. But before we get into that, I did just want to say quick shout out to Everything 420. They are like the Amazon of smoking gear. They've got it all from vapes to grinders to edibles to flour, even shrooms. And their app is super easy to use. It's fast and they have discreet shipping from Dallas. Right now they're running a huge 4th of July and July 10th sale, which yes, we are past the 4th of July. Doesn't matter. July 10th, it's a big sale. 30% off all glass concentrates and THC vapes. Use code NOJUMPER for extra savings. Anyway, this weekend,
I don't do glass.
it means like a
I'm
bomb.
bullshitting with you.
I know. I feel like I have to be like straight laced for the sponsor. But anyway, everybody was hanging out on 4th of July. We all saw it explode onto the internet. A lot of people thought it was fake. We could talk about that too, but it
Did you
turns
really just
out.
say explode onto the internet?
Look, y'all crazy, man.
See, that's the problem, man. Because even
Hey, you can't say nothing, huh?
exactly, I already had somebody tell me, "Oh, why you dressed up like the firecracker that blew his hand up?" I'm like, God damn, I can't even put a tie-dye shirt on without somebody coming up with a narrative.
People crazy, man.
Anyway,
I seen you donated $1,000. You're gonna get that new robot thing going, huh? AI technology.
that's the government. They got, yeah. See, look how bad this looks already. That we already people are trying to get me to laugh, crack jokes. Anyway, 4 Extras lost his hand.
Man,
Let's talk about it. How did you first feel when you saw it? At least some people here in the room, let's be totally real, some people here have a dog in the fight. Munchie had been going back and forth with him, shitting on him, saying that he wasn't all he was cracked up to be. And then in addition to that, King Pill had been turned down for a fight, and 4 Extras actually said that you were a smoker, that you were not worthy of getting in the ring with him, etc.
Damn.
I can't help but feel like it probably hit Shaw slightly different than it hit other people.
Oh yeah, man. Really, I was thinking it was AI at first. You feel me? I'm like, man, this shit got to be AI. You
Like
feel
8
me?
hours after it came out, he was still hitting me up like, y'all really want us to believe this bullshit, huh?
Man, now I'm
like,
thinking the
what
nigga finna come out the back, off the back. Nigga talking about I'm back. I ain't believe that shit. But then at the same time, right? Shit, I was just I forgot what the fuck I was about to say, man. I'm off the shroom part.
You really?
Yeah,
Oh
man.
my
I'm like,
God.
shit, I've seen the shit. I really don't care about the shit. My fighting days was already over, so I didn't really give a fuck.
No, but
at
you're
that
trying to get into the boxing game.
Yeah, but why I gotta be trying so goddamn hard? Like, damn, is we fading or not? You feel me? So shit, I was okay. That's what I was about to say. I fucking got it back.
Okay.
So I'm like, I think the fade God did that. You know, everybody pray to a God that they pray to. And when you one of these fighters, unknowingly, you might be praying to these fight gods. And when you turn the fade down, you gotta suffer a consequence.
Man, there's gotta
That's
be
some shit I thought about at the crib when I was faded.
You thought that it was. You think it's karma from the fade god?
There has to
From
be a
the
rapper
fade,
going
yeah.
fade.
I'm so
God.
glad I asked you.
From the fade
Karma from
God,
the fade God
nigga.
is insane.
Oh my God. I mean, listen, I actually gave Munchie B credit on the news yesterday. There's a clip of me talking about this when I first came in Monday, and I said how Munchie B didn't disrespect 4 Extra, and then a lot of people were pointing out, no, Adam, you got that wrong. Munchie absolutely was making jokes as soon as this happened.
I don't think genuinely that Munchie went as hard as he could have.
Not
You
at
feel
all.
me? Like, I think he was showing restraint. I agree. And I also feel like, why are we... Look, 4 Extra's my homie. You feel me? I fuck with 4 Extra. He's a good dude. I want nothing but the best for him. But I just don't understand why Munchie, who people have talked hella shit about for various things, why is that okay?
This one right
But
here,
then when
lighter?
it happens to somebody else, talk about selective politicking and picking and choosing. That don't really make sense in any capacity.
I mean,
None.
let's ask the mayor himself.
Selective politicking.
How do you?
Yeah, hell yeah. Cause
Who
for
said
one,
selective politicking? It ain't selective politicking. You know what? I said. Let me just get out the way real quick. Like I said, only thing when I seen it, right. When I seen Munchie B, little jokes and all that, like I said, yeah, he could have went way harder. But like I said, when I seen the jokes, I was surprised. I was like, I didn't think Munchie would hop out there like that. You feel me? And like a few people, that's just my opinion. Like, did Munchie do something wrong? Like I told Munchie Munchie, like, nigga, I did something wrong. I'm like, shit, no, you ain't did nothing wrong. Who am I to say you did something wrong? Like at the end of the day, like you can't tell nobody how to mourn or how to handle disrespect or how to taunt a person that's supposed to be an enemy or that you say a op. But you know, just like I said, you know, I'm like, I wouldn't have did it, but like shit, hey, like, I can't get mad. I'm not mad, but I wouldn't have did it. You know what I'm saying? Shit, that's just me though. That's Munchie B. I'm young.
Your reaction wasn't even like the most like severe one though. You didn't really have a severe reaction.
No, I just my reaction was really runner called in, tapped in with me, and he was just basically saying the same shit I said. Like, man, you know, I held Munchie B to a higher regard to standard. I wouldn't think he'd hop out there and like try to down him when that happened type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Man, can y'all niggas imagine?
Why people don't hold their own homies accountable when they do like things that ain't tasteful on the internet? You know what I'm saying? He do know it's a little dude on the internet programming from a cell that got a YouTube channel that blasted my social number all on his content. I didn't cry about it. Okay, he said they acting like they came through and shot the homie. Whoop. Nah, we ain't acting like that.
No, he just say that, y'all. He just gave an example. He was like this, like basically, which we all will feel this type of way. He was just like, I feel like this. He like people is celebrating like they came through and downed him or they put in some work on him. And a firecracker did it. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say like the families or try to reference that. Bro, he said that's just how people will celebrate.
Bro, they do the same thing with this blind shit with me, bro. In the 40s.
I said that as well.
That was my whole thing.
If you on the internet, bro, your skin got to be thicker than a Montclair coat for sure. Like all that being sensitive for y'all homie, that's out. He entered this content shit, and then the thing is, they took out of the whole video, they took these two little bullshit jokes and highlighted that. But I'm saying, I hope he keep the same energy. Don't let it hinder him, because it ain't hinder me, nigga. I Ubered up here by myself before, nigga. I'm still fucking bitches, podcasting, rapping. Nigga, if I call a meeting in the hood, a lot of people will come. Nigga, just carry on, nigga, because how you is right now, that's what it is, bro. So get used to it. Nah. Nigga, all that crying shit, I don't want to hear that shit.
Could y'all imagine what he would have been like if it was somebody that he ain't fuck with? He would have been on here laughing like a motherfucker.
Okay, but to just shoot him some bail, he never really engaged with all that too much. Like
I didn't like that, and I held back, and the only reason why I brought it up that one day because it fit the conversation, but all thing. I ain't Munchie B. What the fuck you mean? And then if I'm trying to act like that ain't a knock on nobody. Then
my bad too, because look, because I didn't,
and I'm like, I'm not young and I'm kicking him. Yeah, it's a knock on him. And then they forget the nigga said he'd knock me out. Cause all I said was, you're lying. You didn't do what you said to the homie. And he said, and Munch, you know, nigga, I would have ran across, I would have knocked you out too. I didn't say nothing about that. That's cool. I mean, whatever. But you ain't never said nothing about Munch. Yeah, he did. I just didn't speak up on it. I just put it in my memory bank and kept it pushing. The same way he said, I'm not Munchie, but Adam said the derogatory word for neighborhood twice, and he had the same response, but a little less. He said, what? Adam repeated, what? Oh, no. Yeah.
I still haven't seen that clip.
It sounded like a
you still haven't did? Nigga, I did content.
I heard that it's out there. I ain't seen it.
Man, y'all bleeped the word
out. I
out.
was going to say they bleeped it.
I did see. I see you sent it in the group chat. I just didn't click. I didn't want to hear myself. So I don't know.
No, it's bleeped out. So you ain't saying it's bleeped out.
That's why I ain't hear it. But I didn't watch it anyway.
Man,
but I heard somebody else saying it was bleeped out.
I was just pointing.
You didn't get the Lil Brazy.
I was just pointing out the how you say hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy.
That. You know what I'm saying? Inglewood. So, but they these are not be so sensitive. Bro.
No, facts. Because I mean, even with me. Like, I've had infinite jokes about Trell and his little baby arm. Right. I've had a million fucking jokes about, I don't know, other people who got shit or whatever. And it's like, I wouldn't ever make a joke about Munchie not being able to see. But then at the same time, it's like, it's kind of hard to like blame everybody for making jokes about Forrester when we all have, we've all kind of done the same thing to various people that we don't like. And then we kind of like we could hold ourselves to a different standard as people that fuck with 4 Extra. Well, me and you, Lush,
Yeah, I fuck with 4
to a certain extent. But, you know, for a lot of other people, it's very understandable that they're going to come with the most offensive shit possible. Even like I have an upcoming song that's going to drop where there's a line that is going in on Trell, like just one bar. Sounds kind of silly now that 4 Extra is in a pretty similar predicament.
Change it?
Nah, hell no, I ain't gonna change it. I'm gonna just explain it.
Might even hit harder, to be honest.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Like, all right, I just want to issue this clarification before we even get any further into this discussion. Is that basically I put out a statement basically where I said that I had heard that he lost his vision, but that most of it came back. And from what I heard, people are basically like people in 4 Extra's family or like her camp or whatever. They're mad at Lupe because they feel like Lupe was the one who told us that he even like lost his vision in the first place. In reality, Lupe was basically like avoiding telling me anything. She told me, yeah, like maybe his vision was bad at first, but like he got it back or whatever, which I actually don't really believe. I have various reasons, but I feel like his vision is still very fucked up. If anything, I think Lupe lied to me and told me that his vision had gotten significantly better.
Well, but the family's telling you to say that.
But I talked to her earlier, and she sounded very upset because I guess that she got like a bunch of backlash from people that are close to him, family, etc., because they're kind of just like assuming that she's the one who said something to me about his vision in the first place. A lot of the information that we've been getting, because we haven't been like really in direct communication with people that are like super close to him, but a lot of the communication that we're getting is kind of like from third party. Like one person says it to someone else and then that person mentions it and then I hear about it, etc. So, I mean, I just want to say anybody who's acting like Lupe is the problem or that Lupe was trying to expose private information about 4 Extra or whatever, that narrative is cap. So I just want to throw that out there first.
Lupe clearly means no harm.
A little, I'm derailing a little bit, but all right, she's a manager, right?
Basically.
Hey, what about X4 brother?
Wait, so you're saying that that's not an enviable position? That there's
because she's slow. Like why she managing somebody?
How's she slow? She had a stroke.
No, pre
She's slower.
No, I'm not talking about the show. See, I wouldn't laugh at the show.
Okay.
How's she slow?
You think she's
pay
slow?
attention.
You talking about like slow, like retard, like special ed?
Like she not up to speed. She not where she's supposed to be at.
I mean,
she's pretty sharp. I ain't gonna lie.
She ain't fucking Albert Einstein, but I don't think she's like visibly like
I mean,
messed
out
up.
of all the people,
Hey,
like,
my mama worked with the type of like I
Can't be that. She can't be that slow. She got an eye for talent.
And somebody said she's a teacher.
But the thing is, like,
She got an eye for social media talent, bro.
Crip Mac.
She was just Crip Mac driver at first.
She was
And look how she came up.
Yeah, just being somebody driver.
well, also the thing about like
She was the pupusa lady before that.
Wasn't she his manager?
She was making pupusas outside the studio before that.
Lupe was
somehow.
really just
Stepping it up.
She was just
bossed up.
his friend for real. And was
Lupe.
trying to help them. You feel me? Like, I forgot about the dick pic king film.
Oh, and then you sent her a dick pic and made her get out of the.
It was
the pupusa
AI.
game.
It was AI.
You were
Lupe.
hoping she would show you her pupusa.
Here you go. For pussy. Oh, wait, my bad. We live. Sorry, kids.
It was definitely an edited image for sure.
Hey,
Hell no,
AI for
you want me to
sure.
look that up? I got.
Come on,
mean
man.
dick pic
Hey,
of
what
you.
about X4 brother?
You actually got a cool dick.
Hey, we not. Hey, cut.
Sorry.
Brother went in.
Bull, right?
Freak,
That was not
man.
very bull. Sorry, my bad.
Freaky, man.
I was not trying to be serious.
Anyway,
Anyway,
get a bull dick.
This nigga is
anyway,
brazy.
so okay, X4's brother. I know. I mean that kind of stood out to me because I seen a lot of Hoovers talking about it, and most of them seemed like they were trying to like kind of avoid being like extra disrespectful. And then you see some people that don't get along with him from his own hood who are like really jumping out the window and being extra nasty about it.
They was playing my song too. When Johnny Gang got a slide fast.
Wait, when he was dissing him?
When he was dissing him.
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
To add insult to injury.
Hey, yeah, my nigga Foots. Free Foots.
Wow, that's grimy.
Hey, oh boy, Fuzz, he got the most popular high speed chase and the recent decade or more.
For real?
Yeah, he was driving through LA throwing money out the window.
Oh, that's the same guy?
Yeah, that's X-Fault brother, the Tiny Hustlefoot. He got,
no
he
way.
got a legendary high speed. I'm like, oh, that was hard. He made it back to his hood, rolled through the footage, throwing money out the window.
Sure.
Yeah,
that's dope. Because he know I'm going down anyway. You might as well get us to the homeless or whoever goes.
Exactly.
Definitely.
That's
Definitely.
the most generous thing you can possibly
he
do.
definitely did that.
That
He
was
did
legendary.
that.
That's the high speed everybody gonna remember. You feel me?
I gotta see that.
For sure. Went
Oh,
through
you
the
can Google
hood,
it
looked
easy.
out like I know I'm about to go down.
Right.
Yeah.
I basically got two different versions of what the future might be like, and like one of them is for extra with his hand blown off, and the other one is for extra with his hand blown off, and he can't really see anymore. And I'm not sure which one is more likely, because I guess like from talking to ChatGPT and stuff, that from a fireworks explosion you could lose your sight and then get it back at some point, weeks, months later. Like I don't know how likely it is for that to actually like be a long-term thing, you know?
What's that?
That's a quarter second.
We can watch
dynamite.
this. We can watch this this high speed in a moment. But either way, I mean, I got two different versions of that because it's like I don't know. I like either way. Like for if you were to tune into any random for extra stream or a piece of content, interview, whatever, a huge percentage of the time the conversation is kind of like, I'll beat a motherfucker up. I'll fuck somebody up. Oh, he said that about me. I'll beat the shit out of him. So it's like now he's going to have to like envision a whole different world where everything isn't just kind of going back to the fact that he could whoop most people in a fight. So and part of me feels like now he might have to really double down on, he might have to become a guru. He might have to go to college. He might have to just make it all about his mind.
You can't. You really can't get a bionic hand though. Like no funny shit.
Hell
Like,
no.
Look. Honestly, I'm really rooting for him on some bounce back shit.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. Just keep the same energy, nigga, and don't let it hinder you. I mean, shit.
What if he tried to like
Hey,
test his
Munchie,
knockout on you?
You was in
knock
there
you
with your
out?
little cup of drink. You really thought them jokes was funny, huh?
Hey, that's why I said out there. If y'all think it's funny, I think I was cracking myself up.
I'm right here looking at Munchie like, look, said Munchie is
I was
crazy.
enjoying myself.
I know. I said, man, he got the juice. I said, oh yeah, Munchie on one for sure.
I know I'm rooting for him on some bounce back shit. I don't think it's over. It's how he approach shit. You know what I mean? If you let that shit break your confidence, then shit. You know what I mean?
Did you feel what Baby Runner was saying? Like,
No.
Did you didn't agree with his points?
Hell no. I didn't agree with nothing. Nigga, this a new generation. Nigga smoking on ops, all kind of shit. And then they acting like he a little girl that got hit by a drunken driver. This ain't that. Bro, look. This the same dude that said he beat up on somebody just because they from Inglewood, he don't gangbang. Just because they live in my neighborhood, bro, it's hard to have compassion for somebody like that. Oh, yo, no, you everybody affiliated with somebody. That don't mean they gangbangers. Just because they live in my hood, you whooped on them. And he said this on the internet for everybody repeatedly.
But the other thing was
we fuck with our non-affiliates over in my community.
But he said that he beat up a dude who was handicapped while he was in jail at one point. So like to a lot of people, it's kind of like the carrot situation was allegedly with someone who was handicapped.
Well, I look at that two ways. Handicap or no handicap, you still from Hoover, bro.
Did he ever say that to do something? My homie did say that. My homie, so I just talked to my homie today as well, right? My homie in Wayside, you know what I'm saying? He in Wayside on the 800 or 700 floor. 4 Extras was on the 2000 floor, but I mean it's all the county jail, it's all LA County. But the homie didn't actually see this, and I don't think he was trying to play and put out no rumors. But when you interview 4 Extras, he just said he whooped somebody. Did he ever say that the dude was handicapped?
I don't think he said handicapped, but he also denied the carrot thing. But when you actually watch what he was saying, it was pretty obvious that he was saying like, I didn't do it. He didn't say nobody did it. He just said, I didn't do it.
Yeah, he said some carrots next to the trash.
But he said that
can
mad times to the point where it was pretty obvious that somebody did something.
The homie from Hoover said it did indeed happen. He said it happened, but he said he don't know the dude that happened to personally. But he talked to his homies from Hoover in jail, and they said it did happen. But was he disabled or not, or they just putting extras on it?
I don't know. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah,
did that confrontation leave him disabled?
But I'm just saying that came from my homie. My homie wasn't putting extras on it. My homie explained the story. He like, hey, look, it's a war going on in the county jail right now. I'm like, why was happening? He like, man, look, he like 4 extras got down, you know what I'm saying? With somebody, you know what I'm saying, that was his op, you know what I'm saying? He knocked him out, you know what I'm saying, and put the carrot, you know what I'm saying? But he like, man, dude's supposed to like been handicapped or had like a low arm or some shit like that. Like, he wasn't putting no extras on it. He was explaining from his perspective, from what he heard. Like, he wasn't trying to be funny or nothing. He was just telling me, you know what I'm saying? That's what he heard is happening in the county jail.
And he didn't show no sympathy for that, you feel me? It's like when he seen the dude with the small arm, shit, he still got his ass knocked out, you feel me? So now it's like an eye for an eye in a sort of kind of way, you feel me?
I mean, really, like a lot of the gangbanging shit is kind of predicated on the assumption that you don't really have a lot of sympathy for people. Like, if you're down to do a drive-by and you know that, like, the fool's mom could get hit randomly, then this is not really, like, a community that we're expecting a lot of empathy from, since there's so many things that take place in this world that are not really like that.
Technically, you're not supposed to do shit like that, right? Like, but like,
It really ain't no. Technically, you ain't, like I said, like, just from runner perspective, just from different people's perspective, like, just because I think Munchie won't do something don't mean that he wrong if he do it. Like, yeah, people know, it's been known, get disrespectful with your ops. People get on camera, kick their ops candles over and all that. Like I said, bro, I'm a member, bro. It's certain shit I don't participate in. Don't mean it's wrong. I'm just not gonna do it. You know, I'm gonna handle my business how I handle my business. You feel me? So, like I said, like, you know, Munchie wasn't wrong for what Munchie did, and as Munchie said, I done see all that. Cause see, people think because you own a net and
that
you put
see
no
everything.
content that you see everything. Nah. I done see all that. I done see it until I start watching Munchie shit. Like, oh, okay, like damn, like yeah, bro was saying some stuff as well, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, it is what it is. Like, man, like he said what he said, bro. You know, runner ain't wrong for how he feeling. That's
what did
one of his Klansmen. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that.
He was just like basically, he was disappointed. Like basically, the banger that Munchie is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? The legend, you know what I'm saying? Behind Munchie name. He hold him to a certain regard, and he wouldn't think Munchie would hop out there and do that. That's all he said. But I mean, shit, it's his homie. I mean, that's how he feel about his homie. Like, it's a fucked up situation. But like I said, hey, Munchie ain't wrong in a situation. Like shit, in a situation with somebody your ops, it's annihilate them. People know how I go. Some people gonna get on the net with it. Some people gonna stay off the net with it. It ain't everybody always want to come with it. It's the right way and it was the wrong way. Man, we all different people, you know what I'm saying? We diverse as people, and people gonna have different perspectives and different opinion, and people gonna handle business differently.
Hey, I honestly said, though, to a female friend, I'm like, after I was done with that content, I'm like, oh, I told my little jokes, and that's it, though, because my whole thing, when it came up, I was gonna be like, him, keeping it the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? Of course, he ain't gonna be squabbling, but you know what I'm saying? You can still be entertaining, right? Well, you just gotta find another angle. Shit. I like unless you a one-trick pony, but that's what I said, even leaving there. But then I heard Runner on the call with, and I'm like, damn, he derailing me because now he got me feeling like I gotta fire back. You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even about to take that approach after the content I did anyway. But you know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping. I don't know why. I don't understand the sensitivity behind it though. That's what I don't understand.
I mean, I feel like it is hypocritical because it's like, how are you gonna say, oh, everybody who's making jokes about Forrest is fucked up, but then meanwhile, I don't think anybody ever gave me a hard time about making jokes about Trell. And there's all kinds of other shit that is like shit that you're born with or that you can't help, etc. Like, you know, we live in a world where making fun of somebody's dead mom or dead parents, dead homie, dead brother, whatever is totally normalized. If that's going to be normal, then how are we able to look at this and say that that's fucked up? Now, granted, we're cool with them, so we're going to be offended by it, sure. But I just don't really like, even like to Munchie. Like if Munchie was just clowning him, making jokes right now, like I can't really jump out the window and say, Munchie, you're a bad person for doing that when he has shit to say about you. And there's all kinds of other shit. I just put a poll in the chat. Should Adam stop making jokes about T-Rail's arm?
The thing is also,
I say no because he talked about your kids.
Ooh,
that's the only reason why I say no. But other than that.
I just want to know what the people feel. Because if the people want me to stop making those jokes, then maybe I will stop. But if the people think that it's fair game, then maybe I shall continue.
I think that there's three like professions or lifestyles that people have no sympathy towards, and that's gang members, rappers, and social media personalities. And like Faux Extra is kind of
Nah, it's gangbangers, pimps, and drug dealers.
Yeah. Okay,
Porn stars.
So when I say gangbangers, I'll include drug dealers and pimps. So all you could just say like people in the streets. You could just say, you feel me? Like, but in particular with gang members, because of all the dissing of ops, people feel less inclined nowadays. I like how in Munchie's video he said like, you was all, I'm not like it's not that I wouldn't get down with Faux Extra now because someone made like the joke about, I think Ant,
it was the call with Ant and Runner.
the call with Ant, yeah. Someone was like, now Munchie could actually catch his fade because they both disabled.
Yeah.
And then this fool was all and Munchie's all like, actually, I would run his fade, but I'm not gonna do it on no fucking
entertainment
spectacle type shit. You feel me? He's like,
Munchie said he'd run a fade.
He's like, if I run it,
look. Basically, look.
I respected that.
Runner said, he pointed out, now the disadvantage, now y'all could get out. Nah, nigga, I wouldn't be over there trying to do no carnival shit. Nigga, trying to light up a Faux Extra for nobody entertainment. Nigga, it had to, nigga, be like by chance or something, like some, and it just happened like that. I'm not lining up no fade with Faux Extra because he got one hand and my shit fucked up. That shit sounds stupid, bro. Nigga, like, I know that was, he couldn't have meant that. That had to be for the recorded call. Like what are you talking about? Why would I link up with Faux Extras? Because he had a disadvantage and my shit fucked up and then set up a fade, a handicap match. That shit stupid, nigga. That shit dumb as fuck, nigga.
But that's a handicap match.
That's why he said I don't want it to be a carnival. He said that was the best part.
The shit whack. I'm with that. What Wack said with the you put me in a confined environment with Charleston White. I'll beat on him on my kids. Like a confined environment for sure.
Lock legs.
No, I ain't doing that. I ain't kept no more. Hey, see, but that'd be bad for him too, because I've been, I've been to juvenile hall camp. That's too easy. No. I'm talking about standing up, or like how Wack described an environment like that. I go down a pipe.
If you could whoop Charleston White and the Island Boys, well, the Island Boy Kodiak Red, who boxed him, couldn't. I mean, that really is embarrassing as fuck for the Island Boys.
No. I'm talking about in the environment that Wack described,
where it's like a confined space, so you can't move around hella much.
I heard him.
Yeah,
I promise to God.
I think I like your odds on that fight. Definitely against Kodiak Red too, for sure.
Facts.
We've seen that. But so what do y'all think? Because me and Adam talked about it before, but what do y'all think about the 607 Unc alleged curse on Faux Extra?
I don't believe it, though, motherfucker. I don't believe in that shit. I think what you allow in your life, you know what I'm saying, that shit will come around to the universe and like hit you like that. I don't believe in no curses. I don't believe in no split poles, no cracks, none of that shit. I don't believe in that shit.
What I got on my mama?
On my mama. Yeah, I don't believe in none of that shit. Like, if you allow, I don't believe in none of that shit, bro. That shit crazy.
I ain't superstitious either.
Like, yeah, I ain't no superstitious person.
Me neither, but bro. I do feel like there was like a time period where I actually felt like 607 Unc was like a good person. And over the weekend, I basically got to see 607 Unc threaten to shoot Wack's daughter and wife in a group chat with us. He told Wack that he would shoot his daughter and his wife, or girl, I guess. And then as soon as the 4 Extra news comes out, he starts blaming it on voodoo and claiming it basically and saying that he did a spell on 4 Extra to make him lose his hand. Around that time was when I started to feel like, okay, maybe I have misjudged you, 607 Unc. You're kind of a piece of shit.
Well, I reciprocate energy, right? And Wack did threaten Aaron the plumber, talking about he'd kill all these family members also, right? Am I tripping?
Did he say that? I don't know.
That's why he called the police, right?
Wack be saying that kind of shit. I don't even notice.
Did he say that? I don't know.
No. I could be mistaken. I could have sworn he said that he ain't playing on Paul Rule.
Adam, shut your ass up.
Man, Adam always fuck his man.
I just don't remember. Like, oh, you want me to remember everything that comes out of Wack's mouth? He's been talking fucking 5 million words per day.
Hey, look.
There's been a lot of threats.
You remember the truck story? He tell that a lot of it. About driving trucks.
I definitely don't need. I never need to hear the truck story again.
He owns diesels.
Y'all on buzz.
Hey, no. Seriousness, I don't play with kids, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. I play. Well, adults is. I don't give a fuck about no adults, but mamas and grandmas and shit. But kids is innocent. The kid didn't ask for their daddy to be a fuck nigga, a Crip or a Blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't play with kids, but adults, they fair game.
I mean, from my
Everybody
perspective,
granny house is a hangout.
Like, let's say everything was different, and let's say that T-Rell had just blown his hand off 4th of July, that's something I really like actively dislike, so I feel like it wouldn't be a big deal for me to be cracking jokes about it.
Like his other hand off?
I'm just saying, like, hypothetically, but that would actually be doing him a favor because that hand is useless. But anyway, all I'm saying is that, like, with 4 Extra, is like he had a lot of undercover ops that kind of emerged at that moment where people were like, now, granted, if you're just a guy on Twitter, make your jokes. I get it. I feel
Who's
you.
undercover ops though? The
People that
the
came
dude
out
from
of the
40s?
woodwork that had never had beef with him before that all of a sudden had jokes for him.
like who?
I mean, I don't know if I even really can think of anybody in
Because
particular.
it ain't nobody but the people on the internet.
I mean, you
And
know,
then
bro.
that dude from 40s.
I'm pretty sure, bro. It's a lot of social media personalities. I'm pretty sure some people we could pull up that, you feel me, never said at the bottom that covered the situation. It probably
That covered
made
it
some
or made
jokes.
fun of
No, there's
But I'm
people,
pretty and cover. I mean, shit.
people are being
Munchie,
very
all that shit is out there, bro.
people are being very lenient with the jokes. Let's be honest.
I think,
It's
I think they're going light.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that too. Like, as much as I've seen a lot of stuff that was kind of offensive or whatever, it's
Bro, they
like,
had his finger on the barbecue grill, and it was like a meme circulating. Like, it was
yeah. I mean,
Like,
so
you
many
know.
things are fucking crazy about this. Like the fact that I've just seen his finger on social media
On the
over
ground?
and over and over.
Was that a real picture of his face?
No, that was a real picture.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's real. I've seen it on a grill too.
I'll get why they.
Hey,
It was a
if you
Photoshop,
sensitive, get off the internet.
That's for all the people who, because like one thing I would have been tripping whoever took the picture and I was like this, looking down on my hand with the towel. Who the fuck is snapping pictures when all this shit is going on? Then the people that need to be getting tripped on, like, don't snap no motherfucking picture of me getting shot. I'm out here, nigga, slide up on me, pow, pow, pow. Oh yeah, man, nigga, and Hefe just got shot, nigga. Man, I'm tripping. Like, maybe
But you know that's what they do now. If you get
Yeah,
shot, they
bro.
go get the recording
That
before they
them
call the
niggas ain't no,
paramedics.
them niggas ain't no friends, bro. Them niggas ain't no homies.
Yeah, they
like,
might have
niggas slide up on the block, bro. We hanging, niggas pop on you. I pull out my camera like, yeah, y'all know they just shot Munchie. Y'all look, this nigga Munchie shot.
But okay, considering
Like, come on,
how
bro.
famous he is and how insane and dramatic getting your hand blown off is, the fact that we've really only seen the one picture of him sitting there, like fresh when it first happened, and then there's basically like another photo of him when it seemed like he was about to get in the ambulance. Those are the two images that I've seen of it. And when you think about it, it's like, you would kind of expect to see more, right? Like, you would
There's no
expect somebody to
video?
hop on live right away. Oh, he lost his finger, like put in the, you know,
Hell
like
no.
all things
Hell
considered,
no.
they actually
Hey,
did
guess
manage
what?
to kind of
Yeah,
stop it.
his
Hell
homie
no,
happens
we
to
taking
homie's
that shit.
face.
Look,
Yeah, we
look,
still
look,
haven't seen
look.
anything of his homie who apparently got his face blown
Okay,
off.
so that's what I'm saying with all that. So you got to take this shit. This is like a situation, regardless of it being a firework situation. It's like somebody basically got shot. When somebody
it ain't.
pull up and they shoot the block up, ain't nobody taking their cameras out. I mean, a million hits out there, but ain't the homies ain't out there like, look, hey, the ops just came through and we did this and that. Like, what nobody, man? It wouldn't been. I would have been tripping, man. If I could see or whatever was going on, man, put your motherfucking phone down.
That shit
What is y'all
circulated
doing?
hella quick too.
Like,
hella
yeah.
quick.
I seen people in the chat being like, "Has out and visited for extra yet?" I tried. Basically, I get the idea that the vibe at the hospital or whatever is not like nobody's having fun there.
Okay.
Nobody's like, "Oh, let's."
I heard
have
somebody say you got
come
turned
through.
away. You got turned away at the hospital?
I asked Lupe, "Hey, would it be cool if I pulled up Monday morning?" She said the family ain't really like trying to have anybody come through. Then I seen Kevin Gates there, and Whack was like tripping. Like, if you look at my Instagram story right now, like Whack was kind of tripping on Lupe. Like, why the fuck can Kevin Gates go and Adam can't go?
No, for
I wasn't
sure.
gonna make a big deal out of it because however they want to
No.
grieve whatever's going on or whatever kind of vibe they want to keep there. And also, I understand if 4Extra don't want me to see him in an extremely weakened state, especially since I'm pretty sure that his vision is still like very bad.
I understand not wanting to see nobody but my family also, but like you said, Kevin Gates.
Yeah.
But
For sure. I would
so to
rather
clear it up,
my
so
homie
you
than-
didn't go up to the hospital and get turned away.
No.
Okay, so
I just didn't go. You can see my whole conversation with Lupe on my Instagram story right now. She just basically said like, nah, maybe in like a couple days. Like,
right. That's
you know.
understandable. That's understandable.
I'm sure it's like a super like
Oh, you
arduous
just say
recovery
he ain't got his phone. Why you just to hit 4Extra?
I'd sent him a voice note, didn't hear back. But again, like, I don't even know if he's capable of using his phone right now because I ain't seen anything. I seen the GoFundMe link on his Instagram story. I assume that's somebody in his family posting that.
I sent him a couple texts in there. It says like it's like blue thing, so it's not like his phone doesn't work.
It say delivered.
Yeah.
It don't say delivered, but it show up blue though. So
They blocked you.
He is a
no,
crip.
that'll
ain't
make it
blocked.
green.
He probably
That's
on.
green.
He probably on do not
That's
disturb.
green.
That's green. You know, hey, the green bubble is all bad. Player wouldn't look like this. Right here.
Hey, I would switch situations with forages. I'll take one hand.
Yeah, I've been
Take my
thinking
seat.
about that a lot. Eyes versus hand.
I'll switch.
That's
Man.
that's an honest ass statement.
I mean, the stump is not really like changing. You know, it sucks. Like you can't punch somebody or whatever, but
You
like
can. You got to get good with your left.
you can't play video games. There's probably a zillion fucking things. It's probably a huge
Video
pain in the
games,
ass to tie your
That's not
shoes.
important.
Bro, I'm telling you, I know a dude that lost one of his hands and had basically a metal hand, and he's still catching fades and was fucking people up.
With the
You feel me?
metal hand.
But bro, I
Hey,
swear to God, bro,
I know a few people with nubs because this was people
Yeah.
don't understand. Once that nerve is dead, once that shit get hard, it's all that shit like a club.
That's what I'm saying. Like
You gonna
yeah,
be clubbing
bro.
niggas for sure.
Shouts to the legend Peace from Freestyle Fellowship, motherfucking IYKYK. That fool banking pools with one hand, bro. You don't want to catch that.
Saying IYKYK in real life is insane.
Fuck, it's 2025. That's like NBD,
It
bro.
just sounds so crazy. It's like the exact same number of syllables.
It is.
Yeah.
It's not an actual abbreviation. It's the same syllables.
Anyway, like I seen a narrative that a bunch of people are pushing, basically saying that 4Extra basically like got fucked up because like basically they think that he was doing a drive-by of sorts where he was going to be driving up and throwing this firework at somebody that he doesn't get along with, because in that clip he does say, I'm gonna go
blow y'all up.
I'm gonna go blow an N-word up or whatever.
That didn't age well.
I didn't take that literally. I didn't think
Nah.
that he would actually be insane enough to go to a enemy hood and do battle with fireworks.
He was in his own hood when that happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I don't think he had any plans to go to an area of people that he doesn't like and do battle with a firecracker. I don't think that would turn out very well in LA.
Nah, but I'm pretty sure fools do fuck around and like go to their ops and do like stupid shit on 4th of July like that for sure.
It's
Like,
possible, but I don't really buy
I'm not saying
that
he was gonna
narrative.
do that.
Yeah, and he was
I
in
don't think he
his
was.
his area, yeah.
I don't think he
Hey,
was.
shit, I done did some clown shit riding through the ops, shooting bitches with paintball guns. They little hoes over
That's
there.
what I'm see.
That's why we can't feel bad for you either.
No, I ain't never asked for it. Already, hey, bro, it's accountability. But his shit ain't no gang banging shit though. Like the way I got shot, like I was outside and shit happens, and then it's the outcome, and nigga, you gotta keep it pushing.
No, facts. I don't know, man. It's just been crazy.
Especially if you did it to yourself, bro. I thought you supposed to light shit like that on the ground and run away from it. I didn't think people lit like M80s in their hands and try to throw it.
So they're supposed to be
Like you got ninjas, you know the ninjas with the like it's all
Yeah.
You got ninjas, you got the little skyrockets, you got bottle like Roman candles.
Mm-hmm.
You play with that in your hand. I didn't think, or I never saw anybody like what's that shit called?
Light
the
M80,
way-
Light
throw
it and then throw it. M80 or whatever.
That's even powerful than an M80. That's like 10 times stronger than an
Sure,
M80.
I wouldn't
had
play
That's
some.
a quarter stick of
ain't
dynamite,
hey,
bro.
Man,
What's
I
unheard of?
done popped none of it. I gave all my shit away and let them pop it. I
You
didn't
feel me?
want
Like,
to pop
I-
no fireworks that day.
I thought maybe he lit it and then he had the thing he trying to record it while he lit it. He like, I'm finna blow motherfucking house up, y'all. You
Well,
feel me?
he was in
Oh,
the whip.
crazy
He's
shit.
in the whip with his
And it
homie.
hit,
Like,
bug.
so he was for sure in the car.
yeah.
I actually
See?
don't. Do you know that for a
That's-
fact? I heard that, but I don't know 100%.
Hey, bro, you ain't supposed to light nothing but a cigarette in a vehicle, bro. So M80 in the vehicle that moves off of gasoline, that's crazy.
Yeah, it could have been worse, actually.
But I think when it was lit though, it went instant though.
Yeah, that's the thing. So, like, normally those things have like
It
a
was
30
like short
second.
fuse, like that shit was like a defective.
This fool Brandon was
Firecracker.
talking about yesterday. He said that like the reason why a lot of them have been going off like that is because the way they're stored. Sometimes the gunpowder
Yeah.
residue winds up getting on the wicks of the other ones.
Yeah.
So as soon as it that's why it goes.
Somebody told me that he was rubbing them together. You know, all that shit be like rubbing off on your like. He said-
100%.
So what he was
That
rubbing
too.
two of them together or something. like that?
I don't know if he. I mean, yeah, he did
It's
have
a-
he did have a video with like multiple in his hand for sure.
What if they was dipped in sherm and it just instantly
Hey, you
blew
crazy.
up when you hit the lighter?
He doesn't do any drugs, and that's actually one crazy thing about this is that apparently, you know, obviously they're gonna give you fucking drugs in the hospital when your hand gets blown off.
For
So like,
sure.
that's his first time I think ever experiencing
Telemorphine.
what it's like to be on serious pain medication.
No, he been shot before,
yeah, all
so he
right.
been doped up.
I guess that's a good point.
Yeah,
Probably,
yeah.
probably been a while.
he seemed like the kind of guy that is really, because like if you've never really gotten high like that, he really wants to be aware of his surroundings at all times. I'm sure he'll ask for the littlest amount of medication that they'll get. You know what I mean?
It ain't up to
that
him,
he can
bro.
get. Like, well, to a
That's too
degree, it
serious,
is.
bro.
No,
Well, with something like that, he got to get under some anesthesia, bro.
Oh,
Like,
for
period.
sure.
So,
that yeah,
he's not in
anesthesia is a
control of
different.
nothing
but
that-
as
that
far
he's
as
taking.
your pain management, trust me, I know a lot about. that.
Imagine
That's a
how
whole other
long
thing.
it's gonna take before he's not in extreme pain every day. Like after having all that, like who I can't even imagine like how much of it they're gonna leave and how that shit must feel, bro.
Well,
Like,
that's why they make the quote unquote nub, right? Is because like to cover the nerve endings and make it all
Yeah.
like so it's probably like less painful in the long run. You don't really. I don't know if it's strictly an aesthetic thing because the way it looked might not be as.
I keep having the same experience
Shit,
where
like, but the way that shit look, that nerve and all that shit is gone.
That's what I'm talking about, the nerves.
she's
I
like-
keep having the same experience where I lay down in bed at night and obviously smoke weed before I go to bed, and then I'm high and I lay down in bed, and all of a sudden I don't got nothing to distract me, and I just can't stop thinking about how fucked up the situation is and how unique it is too. I guess I just never experienced anything like this, and I mean, of all people, the biggest, strongest dude who like made his whole name off of just being a brawler, and just every sentence is like, I'll fuck him up.
Hey, can I get somebody credit real quick?
Sure.
Okay. He entered the internet and became viral after he talked about knocking out or beating up Jab 5. Jab 5 sent the message out, sending his condolences and
Yup.
hoping he get well, his well wishes. And that's big at him because
Yeah.
you went viral and essentially you own No Jumper because of the story that kicked it all off. You know what I'm saying? And Jab 5, he didn't take the chance to kick him while he
I
was
got
down.
him on no jumper at Jack 5.
Yeah, Jab.
That was one of his earliest things that he went viral talking about. I feel like he talked about it on Cam Capone before he went on No
he
Jumper.
went on Drinks with Jinx.
Yeah, that was it.
And he didn't even, and that's another thing. He wasn't even talking about that. Lupe drug it out of him. He like, what? Oh, you talking about, you know what I'm saying? Because that lady is messy, bro.
Lupe,
Did
Man,
he,
man,
was that before or
shit, the
after he
world is
popped on
messy
Brick over
shit.
here? Like was him popping
For
up?
extra?
Yeah, had he been interviewed here
Nah,
before?
yeah, he
popped-
had already done an interview before, and then
Oh.
the Brick
for
situation.
extra. Remember when him and Spody Face popped up on Brick that one time?
Yeah.
But
I mean, I talked to Brick. It was all
Oh, yeah, I talked to
condolences. He didn't
Spody
take
Face last
anything.
night, too. Spody Face tapped in with me last night. too.
What's he talking about?
He chill. He said they actually about to get out September. He just waited to get up out of there to try to get up out of there. He got even a hold and shit, but he got his phone, a little tablet and shit, so he could text and call and shit like that.
I know Spotty Face. Like we was in jail at the same time.
Yeah,
I know
Spody
it.
Face said he disappointed in you too.
He
man.
disappointed in me?
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, he gotta get out, rewind this like a couple contents and see why niggas react the way they react. You got
Yeah, no, for sure. That's all he said. He just like, man, he just kept it short. He was like, man, internet shit. He was like, man, I know Munchie. He was like, I ain't really heard too much about it, but the little kind of situation, man. Basically, you said I would have, thought he wouldn't have said nothing. type shit.
I actually fuck with Spotty Face. Got respect for him. No, like you know what I'm saying.
I
But,
still don't get why
yeah.
why Munchie's not allowed to make jokes when
But
he
nobody
didn't
say
even,
he wasn't allowed. It's just some people just like I said, baby, you don't understand because you're not in the gangbang space, bro. Just ain't nobody
Yeah,
saying he's not
maybe.
allowed, bro.
No, it's not allowed. It's just like
He's
it's,
saying why they so surprised.
Yeah. Like I don't understand like how come like, and I get it, like he's held to this higher standard because of who he is and like the weight that comes with his name and all that. I understand all that. I just feel like I've seen him get a lot of shit, so I don't feel like it should be. That's just my personal take.
Yeah, for
complain
sure.
about
That's your opinion, for sure.
Yeah, that's
Shit,
my
ain't nothing
personal.
wrong with your opinion, shit.
I could also get like people that have known him for longer and like been in the like being like, oh man, you're not supposed to do that. I get that too. You feel me?
All right. I'll give you an example. It's like we got our podcasting universe out here, right? Compare that to like the New York podcasting universe.
Oh, we're demons compared to them.
And that's what I'm saying
Yeah.
is that when I think about the whole New York podcast universe, if Funkmaster Flex blew his fucking hand off with a firework, and he got plenty of ops out there, plenty of people that don't fuck with him,
Yeah.
I don't think I'm struggling right now to think of the person in the media world out there. Obviously, Funkmaster Flex is way more of a professional dude with a real serious career in a corporate business that is different than Forrester. But, you know, it's like Forrester is a podcaster, but also he's someone who's 100% in the streets as well. So it's kind of, it does kind of stand out to us that, like, I think to a lot of people, by the time you make it out of your rapper phase into your podcaster phase, you should be done with the smoking on ops and laughing about people getting shot.
The Bronx drill rappers,
but all this shit coincides together. I hate when people like try to separate this, like, oh, well, if you podcasting, your rapping shit is declining, or you know, rappers who decline and start podcasting.
We're gonna prove them wrong with you.
Like, man, all that shit coincides with each other. Like, it ain't none of that shit, man. You could be a viral rapper, like just how you got T Grizzly getting on motherfucking PC and playing Grand Theft Auto. Like, who the fuck say because I'm a platinum rapper?
T Grizzly took a step back from music. It seemed like
he just put an album out though.
But he's not going hard as he did
he's
when
not
he
at
first came
he's
out.
not at his peak relevance.
Come on,
music.
bro.
He dropped when he feel like it. Like he not anybody that's taking
These
rap
niggas is still getting
serious like that. They not
listen.
trying to podcast.
These niggas is still getting cake, bro. So like that's
Yeah.
all that shit is a myth, bro. Like,
No, I'm not
I do this
debating
shit. This shit is a way to create revenue, a way to get bread. That shit is bullshit. Now, what you saying as far as this DJ, whoever, Envy Dude or whoever,
No, not Envy.
Funkmaster Flex,
And I realize it's a ridiculous comparison.
okay, so yeah, it's different. I ain't gonna say it's ridiculous.
I got a better
I'm gonna just
If you
explain
like
it to you.
Mano or Uncle
I ain't gonna even
Murder
say
or
it's
something like
ridiculous,
that,
but let me
that's what
explain
it
it
would be
like this. Let me explain it like this. He not a gangbanger, so that's what I'm saying. So like people who probably like ain't gang banged and probably who don't have relationships with people from different hoods probably ain't gonna understand it. Like, you feel me? Like, it just, you know, it's just like people, it's classes in gang banging. Like, it's classes, like, you know, it's classes. Like, we hold certain people to certain standards and certain classes, you feel me? So, just like I said, you know, yeah, Munchie did.
Well, so you done to
done
relocate here since we now have Tania here?
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
Mike, you want to just, you want to just give her the mic there?
Yeah, I got a mic right here.
Oh, perfect.
First of
Yeah.
all, I want to say,
Wow.
free Crip Mac, free
Free
Tiny
Crip
Clown.
Mac.
He coming home.
Wow.
What's the deal, Tania?
I cannot believe that she's here. This is
Free
so
all the Crips.
crazy.
It ain't crazy. You knew I was coming.
What made you come in and tell my free all the Chris? What happened? You just talked to somebody?
No, that's just regular. You know I'm tapped in
Oh, okay.
with all the joints.
Yeah.
I mean, TK right here. You know that's my best friend. So yeah.
She did make the song "God Send Me a Hoodster" from the 55th Street Gang. Remember, like,
And did.
Best
did.
song ever.
yeah.
I miss y'all though.
I missed
What
you
up, Tania?
too. You had the baby.
Yeah, the baby is here too.
The baby's here.
I'm just gonna.
Who's
hold
watching
the mic.
over the baby? Josh?
My sister is.
Oh, okay.
Why when I asked if you was pregnant a couple months ago, you said nah, but you was lying. I knew you was pregnant.
No, I'm not.
I thought it was a stupid question.
Yeah, I'm like, I just had one. Damn.
But
At least let it heal up first.
So you were telling
he actually was
her.
pregnant after you dropped?
Yeah.
yeah.
So you took it as he's saying that you still look fat.
He was
No,
trolling.
it was
Damn,
no,
well,
it
sure,
wasn't.
grimy
It
dude.
It wasn't. She was talking about baby related things and.
Oh yeah, so he like,
that's-
oh shoot, you're
Yeah.
not pregnant again, are you?
Yeah, like it
Wow.
if you had seen the clip.
Wait, all right. So can we get the official Tania take? How did you feel when you found out that Forrester lost his hand? Have you ever met him?
For extras?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was when he did the spread with C-Mac. Remember that? He
Oh.
came to the Air CNC.
Ooh. Okay.
Man, talk regular, bro.
Yeah.
What's
What
up?
the
No,
fuck?
because he
He's
be,
gonna
you
beat
know,
your ass.
It's just I'm playing.
Wait, the spread at the air. Anyways,
She said
the
air
spread.
But yeah, he
that
was
could
like,
mean a lot of
open
things.
this up right here. I mean, we follow each other, but how I feel about it, I was pissed off because now he got me afraid to fuck with Fireworks, and I'm like, bro. And then two, even though that's regular, it's like, why him? Like, the devil is a motherfucker. But let me tell you, what they meant for evil is gonna work for his good. That's how it happened.
What? How
Because
do
all
you,
these people was saying, oh, now he can't squabble.
what? You think he's gonna figure out
He,
a way? To
bro, he's
use
gonna
this?
figure it out.
Going to.
He's gonna figure it out.
I hope that as well. All right. If I'm his manager, or if I'm able to
If
control,
you're Lupe,
this is what I would do.
Lupe is a
Fighting is out. We're gonna pivot. We're no longer talking about ops and violence all the time. We're gonna start educating ourselves. We're gonna start listening to podcasts, watching documentaries. Maybe we even enroll into a school. We got to turn him into an aspirational story about somebody who lost a large percentage of their mobility and was able to turn it into a positive through becoming more about educating and inspiring.
Off the Back is now a charitable organization. He is now doing PSAs. I like this.
I mean,
I think that's a good arc.
who
See?
other
Or
than
extra.
him though? Because these kids don't listen. You gotta have like all the clout for them to really look at you. Like you gotta have a name out here, followers and all that. Other than that, if you ain't got no money, nothing, they like, I'm not listening to you.
I feel like a lot of the kids though already know like don't play with fireworks like that. You feel
For
me? Like,
real.
they'll be like, you know what? Like I don't.
I mean,
You did what? What happened to you?
No,
Yeah.
for real.
yeah, it is kind of crazy. I mean, and it would be kind of, imagine them like talking to like a classroom full of kids.
I
Like,
did that a few times.
You have?
Yeah,
And what
but
happened?
it's
I hope
but-
those kids didn't
What?
Google
It went
you.
good? They was,
No,
they
it
was
went
fucking
good.
with
Read
you?
your
Like-
lyrics.
Like one time, I had to leave early because
What you tell them, Munch?
Wait, they made you leave early?
because I went to View Park in the '60s, and then I guess the janitor was from '60s or some shit. Ash Bash was with me.
Wait, so the janitor is banging on you while you're trying to speak to the
he
kid?
did- no, he did
What
some-
a
English.
fucked
no, he
up.
did some weird shit. He did some weird like he told me, I had 60 seconds to get out to school. He talked to people. I was in there doing I was doing my Munchie Luther King thing, and they're like,
We should make that shirt.
That's so fire.
shout out Victor Bozeman. He related to the dude of Black Panther. He had me come up there, and he was like, "Oh, brother Banks, he'll be back here." I'm like, "All right, I wasn't there," but I came like, they're like, "Oh yeah, man, somebody said you got to get out to 60 seconds or
Banks.
some dumb shit." I'm like, "For real?"
Man.
The janitor
No,
tried.
I knew it like 3-4 times, but then COVID cut it off.
I almost did a seminar at my high school, but then I think they figured out that I did porn.
You can be anything you want, kids.
Hey, but see, you could talk about safe sex though.
That part.
Yeah, but we're not having safe sex in
Oh,
porn.
no.
No, but y'all is getting
Get tested.
No, for real.
Get
So that's
tested.
still
Hey,
safe.
kids,
That's
get
keeping it
tested every
safe.
2 weeks like me.
Yeah.
Every 2
You know it
weeks
costs
also.
$270 every time I get tested?
Damn, what kind of test they
Damn.
put?
It's the same one all the porn stars do. I'm just saying that's not really even realistic for most normal
Yeah,
kids.
$270
I
for
guess. Yeah, my
Yeah, it's like a full-time
So
job.
they go detect everything.
Yeah. So when's the last time that you guys seen each other? Let's just elephant in the room, Tania and Munchie. You could cut the tension with a knife.
Yeah.
When's the last time you guys seen each other?
It ain't no tension.
No, I ain't no tension.
This ain't tension. I'd really be in his ass.
Oh, you be
for real.
wait,
A minute.
literally?
Oh.
No, because
You be-
Munchie is political. He be with the politics, and me, I do, but behind closed doors, he be anytime.
I mean, you already
Like,
kind of banging on him talking about the air CNC and shit. You trying to suck up
Free
the
all
ant?
the cribs.
Oh,
He hate
Keyway.
that.
He came in and
No,
said,
no,
No.
I said free the cribs.
No, I don't hate it.
Tiny
There's
clown
a couple
coming
clips I'm
home.
on free for sure.
No, for real, for sure.
No, for real.
So wait, when's the last time you
For
guys
real.
seen each other?
Before she got pregnant, like 6
Oh, yeah.
months before she got pregnant or something.
Mm.
A long time. I've been in New York, all type of shit.
Yeah, what the fuck was that? How'd you end up going to New York?
Well,
And staying in the shelter and realizing at some point that that was a viral thing for Reels and TikTok. So you put it in the title
hello.
on every single one. I noticed you figured that out.
I figured it out.
You
I'm
still
like,
have the
damn.
shelter?
No, when you leave, you leave. Like, that's fucked up.
Why you
I
leave?
left because I went out there because, I got a bad teenager daughter.
We've heard, yeah.
So, yeah, bro. She hopped on the Greyhound. I'm steady chasing her like the mom that I am.
What is
Like,
she, 16?
She 15 now. But she went to jail out there, and she turned 15 in jail in New York.
What'd she get
So-
locked up for?
For
Really?
She was missing, right?
She just went
when
out there
she
and just
told
started
me-
doing her thing?
When she told me, oh, yeah, I'm on the Greyhound, thinking since it's not even that. She didn't even get the chance to do her thing because I did my thing. And I was like, up to NYPD, get her motherfucking ass. She'll be there in 11 hours. She's about to arrive. Gaffle her ass up. So they got her. She went to jail for like,
You informed the Johnnies?
Yo, telling on your daughter for...
As a parent, they be tripping. Let me tell you, I got other kids. So if you got
Yeah, that
a
wasn't
missing
wrong.
child and you just
Yeah, it's a
You
missing
know,
child, right? Like,
condoning the shit, they like, well, bitch,
he snitched, she
you're the
reported a
problem.
missing child.
I'm like,
informed the
hey,
Jonathans.
LAPD won't do shit, so NYPD, what's up? And
Right.
they went and got her.
Hey, you know
Yeah,
what-
I used to watch SVU.
Hey,
They be on
hey,
that.
Adam, you know what'd be
So-
hard though? If you got Lil Brazy and her daughter, they own show.
Oh.
That'd be hard. They both 15.
And they both with the shit.
No, they both 15.
State of the culture.
That's a collab.
No,
I was
real.
trying to get Lil Brazy to pull up today.
He was down for sure.
Well,
I think he might be back in Utah.
I be watching you
Buster,
on
man.
YouTube. You.
Oh, you fuck with Aunt Hefe?
Mm-hmm.
That nigga's a buster, man.
Wait, who?
Lil
Oh,
Brazy.
Oh, Lord, see politics.
Lil Brazy is a
So-
15-year-old white kid
Come
from
on,
Utah.
man. Look, if y'all catch me on camera and I do some buster shit, call it out, man. Like, he got caught and they got up on his ass and that nigga eyes got big and he wasn't talking none of that shit he was talking on Jumper. Like, let's keep it real.
Yeah,
Regardless,
he's not
fuck
ready for
age.
the gangbanging
When I was
life.
15, I was in the street,
wasn't
guns,
ready for the
G-Rods,
age.
all that shit. If I got on camera and said, fuck whoever I said, when they caught me in person, you can ask any nigga I run with, I was gonna have the same energy. So, like, I don't want to hear shit about no age, none of that, because you shouldn't be getting on no Jumper saying shit. Watch what you say when you get on camera if you're not gonna stand on that shit in person.
Like the rules of gangbanging is that if somebody comes up to you and disrespects you in your hood, you got to get off. And it don't matter if you're outmatched. It don't matter. Nothing. And I'm just saying that this is what I have figured out from doing so many interviews over the years. And we've seen multiple examples that he's not ready to live that life
Yeah, but
just
it's a
yet.
situation. It ain't even like they had a gun on him. They were just pulling up on him like, hey, yeah, what's up?
Yeah.
Woo, woo. And he was just like, then one. The funny was one. It was really funny. I ain't even mad at him because he is a kid. But the funniest shit was when he was like, call my mama.
Yo, that
Call your mama. What the fuck is you on TV talking about dissing people and this and that? Then when they get up on you talking about, man, I thought we was about to kick it, man. Call my mom. What is this?
I can already kind of see
and
how
the
this is
Bloods
going
need
to
to
work.
be on him because his name shouldn't even be Lil Brazy.
And
no
that's
more.
what's crazy too is that
Sure.
he's now somehow in the family of all the other Brazys just because. Like,
Yeah, they go. It's Brazy from every hood though. That's a common name.
Yeah.
right, but it's
These kids is gonna call
We
their
ain't gonna
mama.
disrespect the Brazy. Be Brazy rest in peace.
That's what they gonna do.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Respect.
He legendary, but it's Brazy's and Brazy's from every hood because it's so.
He needs his DP. He got his DP yet?
From out there.
Yeah, wherever he from. His name
Oh,
Lil
no.
Brazy, a blood, right?
I don't know. Scando said he was over there with the AFCs. With Bino and the AFCs. You know what I'm saying?
yo. I'm gonna be real with you
was.
Yeah,
guys.
they got him in the low bottoms.
Hey.
He
He
kid from Utah in the low bottoms.
All right, check it out, yo. As somebody, I didn't want to say this when we were interviewing him. I've been to the city that he's from. The idea of there being a blood hood there is so crazy. Now, granted, I didn't comb every single neighborhood. There could be a bad area that I didn't go to or whatever, but the idea that Ogden, Utah is like a serious gang location, bruh. It is like, it's the most.
How do you be feeling
I'm
around
in
these
the feds
bloods?
with active bloods
Adam?
out there. Like,
For real?
Yeah, my boy
All right.
AP,
And just
my
all
boy.
these
I didn't go down every single street. So
My boy
maybe.
AP, he from my Pyru. My boy AP, and then I was with what's my other boy? He just went back to the feds. My other little boy. I was with two of them, but AP, he be rapping and shit. He from my Pyru out there, and then my other little partner, I think his name like Dooney or something like that.
Okay,
That
I
was
stand
like
corrected.
active bloods
Hey,
from
bro, they
out
got
there.
gangs
no, are
in
you
We got to
Ponce.
hear
you
from
sure-
them.
But you sure that's Ogden and not Salt Lake though?
They got
That's
gangs.
what I'm saying. I don't think
Yeah,
they
it's right
from
around the
Ogden. It might be
street.
a different
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
They from Utah though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm
Because Brazy tried to portray it to us in the interview that Ogden was way more with the shittery.
Did you
than,
ever crack a buzzball with Lil Brazy?
Absolutely not. I would never do such a thing.
He trying to have CPS at that nigga house. Trying to get that nigga
And I also,
Did you see him drinking or smoking at all?
nah.
For
But,
you can admit it. Like, who cares?
You sound like a cool
I'm just
uncle.
wondering, is he like on that?
I don't think he cool uncle was hilarious. I don't think he get fucked up like that. Look, there's so many layers to the lore. I was just on the phone with his actual guardian, the dude who was the first dude that like found him before, like, I guess
Prestige.
before Prestige, the other dude, like, so
I remember back
his
things
name,
about Prestige.
yeah, I'm not gonna
Prestige
lie,
Worldwide is a dick.
Prestige is looking so shaky, like, and I say that like in the kindest way possible.
And
like, just
Prestige
looking-
was harassing me for months. I had already blocked his number before the interview took place because he was being so annoying trying to get me to interview Lil Brazy like from day one. I don't even know how the fuck he got my number. And like I blocked him. I was so annoyed by him asking me to interview this little white boy over and over. And then it only happened because you ended up hanging out with him at the protest.
Yeah, no, not the protest. It was the on some shit thing. Was that same day?
Right,
And he
right.
popped up. And by the way, I realized I misspoke yesterday. He was not an unaccompanied minor. There's a couple people that were over 18 with him. Actually, one of them like.
Oh, well, that's
But he didn't sign the form.
There was no
that
form
dude,
signs.
what's his name? Prestige, bro, supposed to prep him before he went on camera, bro. Cause like he kind of he don't know no better. He trying to act like he's supposed like he think he's supposed to act. You know what I'm saying?
Let's keep it real. A lot of
That's why he
niggas
dissing
need
niggas by
DPs.
accident.
You feel me?
These kids do
He's
whatever
just a
they
little
want.
ass
That's what I
kid.
don't understand.
Prestige tried to
All
like.
right, but that's my part about it. Why we keep saying he a little ass kid?
Right. Yeah.
No, he's
Munchie, what you was doing at 15, bro?
Right.
Niggas wasn't in the
Making
halls and all that.
Yeah, a lot of niggas need
bro.
DP.
I bet you were a lot more
Come
grown
on,
up at
bro.
15 than Lil Brazy is right
I
now.
was doing a lot.
How they
at
get more
15.
leeway
So what
because
does
they
the
young
age
and they
got
able
to
to
do
still
with
call
it?
their
If
mom
you
and they
promoting, he
no,
promoting
no.
violence.
He's trying to be an entertainer.
He's promoting
but
violence.
boy, he's supposed to like prep them, like you know what I'm saying. He got on camera and diss niggas hoods, and he didn't even know what the
That's
fuck
all
he's
I'm
saying.
saying.
But it's
Like,
obvious, like
what's
it's
up
a
with this
kid that's
management, though?
acting. You feel me? It's obvious. You could tell. You feel me? If you
Now,
got
at
common
first a
sense.
nigga
I
couldn't
gotta check
tell.
Lil
At
Brazy
first
boy
I
out.
couldn't tell. Shit, I
That
don't
the-
even
that
watch
the
the
little-
little
that the
nigga.
little dude
Nigga
from
put Lil
Utah,
Brazy and Nova
real
on camera
serious?
together, and nigga, that
My
shit go
first time
viral.
seeing bro on my mama, my first time seeing bro was on No Jumper saying what he said. And then the next videos of him coming out getting marked out. That's my first time ever seeing a little nigga. On No Jumper, on there, dissing people hood, like, yeah, blood and all this and that. And then
Yeah, I just think he a lost kid. You feel me? Trying
Look,
to get on.
Too much TV.
I actually, I think Brazy's a talented kid. I think he's very misguided, but he's not a bad kid, and he's got potential. And I hate to say this, but because I've been indoctrinated with so much lore and had to field so many phone calls regarding this, I can safely say, and I'm sorry that I have to say this, but Prestige, you're a fucking weirdo, bro. Like you are a weirdo, and I mean that in the LA sense of the word, bro.
Yeah,
like
laugh.
you are fucking weird. All the shit that you've done in this situation, when it continues to come to the light, like it is what it is, Prestige.
Your name's in
you're
the dirt.
A fucking weirdo. I mean that with the LA emphasis.
Why though? Why?
what's the LA sis of
But
it?
because when you call someone a weirdo in another city or state, it's not as disrespectful. So I mean it in the LA sense, like I'm saying it, and I'm from here saying
But
it.
the thing that I'm
not
pissed,
disrespectful. I should call people weird a
you know,
lot.
out
That
the
never
blue,
happened.
there's a
Yeah,
reason.
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's a
2013.
reason why I'm so upset
No,
with
for
Prestige
real.
is because
weird is like you just doing
Prestige
something
is the one who went to food community, right, and told
Yes.
them that me and Lush, of all people, encouraged Lil Brazy to diss both the Norteños and the Sureños on the podcast. Let me just be the first one to say, and I think this is pretty obvious, because I don't really see anybody biting on this rumor. It seems like nobody's dumb enough
they
to
didn't
believe
even
this.
believe it.
But,
They didn't even fucking
why
believe
the
it.
fuck would I ever do that? I'm not in a gang. I don't give a fuck. If anything, it's very much like within my incentives, like to stay on good terms with all the gangs. I do not want anyone to diss these gangs. I don't give a fuck, and I think everybody gets that. But Prestige, you piece of shit
They said you set me up.
scumbag.
They
No,
said- they
oh,
said-
and
they
by
said
the
you
way,
set me up.
Get the fuck
and don't
out
worry,
of here,
and don't worry, Adam. He on my live on Instagram last night, walking it back and saying I was wrong about that.
Boom.
Da-da-da-da-da. Shut your ass up, boy. You know what the fuck it is. It was out of respect for your uncle, who I fuck with. You feel me? That this even entertains talking to you,
Who's
bro.
his uncle?
I never heard you talk like this, Les.
Shit, I be popping it, Tania. I be popping it.
Popping it. Oh my
I be
god.
popping it.
Oh, nigga, popping it.
Popping it.
So Tania,
From the bottom of my soul, play
Tania,
girl.
question.
You know
On
what
my
I'm on?
soul.
Yeah,
Are
why
you
you say
fr-
you got tension?
are you familiar with King Pill?
Yeah.
What do you think?
What I think about King Pill? Whew. Why you put me on the spot like this?
Because I noticed ever since you came in the room, and I don't know if it's the marijuana, the mushrooms, or what,
What?
but he's been a little quiet.
Yeah. Usually I approach niggas like, what's up, da-da? But I just approach this nigga. Like, I watch you on you, they don't say shit. So I don't want to seem like I'm groupied out, dick riding. Can't even give a nigga from LA a compliment, bro. So I'm like, I don't know if I should say something to this nigga, because this nigga already done blew me off. But you rolling a
Blew you
blunt.
off.
Blow you
Yeah.
off.
When you spoke, I said, what's up? You said,
No.
I watch you. I said, hello.
I didn't hear that part.
Maybe I spoke too low. Excuse
You
me. I
did,
said
but it
hello,
ain't-
though. I didn't blow
you
you
didn't have
off,
to
though.
do too much, but just like, okay, that's what's up. Something. I didn't hear you. You
I
talk
thought she
soft
was
like
talking about
me.
King
Oh,
He's
okay.
keeping it player.
All right, keep it player.
No,
Right?
But at least we,
He was,
you know,
he was just being a normal human being.
that's
Simply.
good.
Like,
But what I
it
think
wasn't
about
that
King
deep.
Pill,
Yeah, what do you
he
think about
turned
King
up.
Pill?
You look like. But then I heard,
Do you like a man in uniform?
I seen, you know, he has kids. Like, he act different around his children. I like that. You know, when a nigga could turn it on and off. Like, you like bone crusher. You feel me? That's what you give. You
Man in
give bone
uniform.
crusher.
You like
But-
that?
Yeah, I like that.
Right.
But, you know,
Wait, you
could
said
tone
he
it
gives
down.
what?
Bone
Bone
crusher. He ain't never scared.
Oh,
Never scared.
You know, I
nigga.
mean, I don't know.
Damn, so you're
Hey,
feeling his energy.
Hey,
Bone Crusher is
But-
fat as fuck, by the way. Just
Me too, but-
yeah.
You
Well,
know,
he
so
ain't
you like
gelatin.
right now, Vernon,
Another girl.
on some other shit. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. But you know, I don't like to see the niggas from LA crashing out. I just really want us to like.
Oh, so you
get
weren't
some
feeling
money.
it when he went to the section.
I'm like, Lord, have mercy. You know, because you know, when I was growing up, before the internet, niggas was really doing a whole lot of shit.
well,
And I'd
him
be
and
like,
him and
is he
Giuno
about to do it?
still doing a whole lot of shit.
I mean, they are, but they got to keep it to a, because it's still like content too, entertainment. Don't want to go to jail. The fuck? Who gonna put some money on somebody?
Well, he's a
books?
crash out. He don't give a shit.
And then he quiet. You never know these niggas. But then again, I don't know.
King
Yeah.
Pill.
He
Mike.
seemed like a good dude. He seemed like he know when to stop.
Unlike, no, there's such
I don't know, though.
such an easy joke there. I'm
Because
not
yeah, at
gonna
first
make
he kind of was like apologizing for. Oh yeah, look, Poetic Flaco, $10 donation. This dude King Pill sucks. Worst pod in a while.
Let's
talk about that. What's going on with you and Flaco?
Look, Flaco, bro.
They say he high.
That's not respected.
Yeah, I'm
to send
faded
$10
as a
for that shit,
motherfucker.
And you work here, you could come say that to him.
Man, you could have been
That
right
ain't
here.
cool, Flaco. For real. And I have to explain to Flaco, man, Pill is entertaining. That's what he doing, bro. Because I've been on the phone with King Pill and he dialoguing and dealing with his son and some more shit. So I'm like, hey, man, finish your workout, all of those shits. He regular, but
Yeah.
to send $10, bro, you could have put $10 in your tank to come up here and tell him that ain't straight, bro. Like,
Nah, I'm gonna be real. Yeah, I feel like because we've had this argument in the No Jumper group chat, King Pill, where Flaco's basically saying that you're the spawn of Satan and that you are gonna fall off and you're no good and yada yada. And then like we're all kind of saying like
we all defend you.
right now, I'm not gonna lie, you're kind of ass right now. I don't know like what happened or whatever.
Man,
but you-
because I'm just feeling like I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. All these new topics and shit, besides the hand blowing up and shit, the shit boring. The shit watered down. Niggas ain't fading in Los Angeles.
Okay, what do you want to talk
Ain't
about?
no niggas fading in Los Angeles. Shit looking weak. Shit looking turned down. All these fights
what
was
do you
lined up. Ain't no fights happening.
Pill.
What did we talk about?
No
The energy
Jumper ain't
between
had
them
no
two.
fades.
His hand.
You gotta look for a
That's
fade.
it.
No, because people don't want to tarnish or blemish their reputation by losing to somebody they don't expect them to lose to. So when you call a fade out like that, you're not gonna get it. You gotta.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, this shit looking real watery. We got bullshit ass topics. This shit was
Man,
turned up.
We have today's the best topics we had in a while.
Great topic.
Hey,
got so
hold
many
on,
good
hold on,
topics.
Hold on, do me a favor. Hold on. FaceTime 600. He'll give you a fade.
Man, I already told Blood. He said he turned down 20,000. Tried to go up to 50,000. He said 20,000. Like 4 days later, called back say he need 50,000.
No,
What changed
Wack called back
overnight?
speaking for him, right?
What changed overnight, nigga? Take the dub.
Or the way to turn down the fade
I'ma
is to
take
put
the dub.
Put the price too high.
For
Yeah,
sure.
either turn it down or boost it up. That's the only options. We
Right.
not. Yeah, I'm just saying, shit just looking real watery to me. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie to you. We got bullshit ass topics, fireworks, and all kind of shit. Niggas should have been catching fades.
Okay, what could be more worthy of discussion than a No Jumper host who's very, very popular blowing his fucking hand off? Like, what more are you looking for in a topic?
That shit is like the one.
Yeah, like what could be like on any
Because
regular
they just
week?
say either or two.
On a regular week, we might be talking about the Clips just dropped a new album, which granted, hip hop for sure, but not
Didn't you
really,
say he partially blind
not
too?
really
Did I-
as
is that
salacious
clickbait
as
or what?
the hand thing. We're still the jury is out on the blindness thing. I know that there has been some issues. I've heard some people say that his vision's fucked. I've heard some people say that it's gotten significantly better. So I don't really know who to believe
Hey,
right now.
King Pill, I got one for you, bro. Cause this nigga
straight.
disgraced the beat and he a clout chaser. He'd take $10 or some clout. Sassy badass, whoop him out. And I don't think he gonna turn it down because he won't clout bad. You feel
No,
me?
I'm not really trying to go that route. You
You
feel
don't want to
me?
beat on the snitch?
No, I was trying to do like the B team. The,
He not a
you know
part
what
of
I'm
the
saying?
B team though.
Oh
He's
yeah,
a
man.
reject.
But I'm just saying, nigga don't really got no clout. He got like fake followers, low views. What I'm gonna gain off of that? Really?
No.
You just for extra.
Snoop Dogg need to sign some other people, get it bracket.
But Pill, you gotta be. You can't do the same thing for extra did. You feel
Who you
me?
calling?
No,
No,
I
that's
don't be
different,
doing
though.
nothing like him.
I
What?
gotta call my
That's
girl.
what I'm saying though.
Like what?
Because he wouldn't.
What?
Like,
I thought that was
let
your
you
girl.
fight him because you.
You're one of my girls.
He's a bigger name. You a bigger name than Snoopy. That's-
Snoopy
I'm just saying,
Badass.
if we had the money, you gonna
Snoopy
really line
Badass.
it up. I'm not about to entertain
Radio.
this shit.
You don't wanna talk to him?
If you gonna line it up, up, I'm entertaining.
We're talking about a King Pill Snoopy Badass boxing match. Tania as the ring girl.
I'm gonna knock him down like an
Fuck him and his mama. Snoopy,
So what happened?
nigga. Fuck out of here.
So what
Oh,
happened?
whoa, he hung up.
He said what?
Damn.
He said you're a belly dancer.
Fuck him and his mama.
Fuck you and your mama.
That's a new way of turning
Oh, you
shit
must
down.
be
They niggas
high.
get creative.
Is that?
He sound like he going. It sound like he working with
I
Wyatt.
didn't even get a chance to tell him I was with Tania
That's
You know
No, you
about
did.
that.
you did. You said she's a ring girl.
as the ring girl.
He wasn't trying to hear it.
That'd be
He
huge.
got you up out of there.
Land of the plug and
Fast.
Tania as the ring girls.
Belly dancer sounded like it had some like.
But I'm
extras
saying,
on
was
it.
you
That
really
sounded
gonna
like it.
entertain that though? If you was gonna put the money up and
Hey,
all that
hey,
shit,
hey,
or
hey,
just
hey,
you
no,
just
maybe that was a
Shoot, we
Well,
might have to.
hell,
I thought it was
nah,
a
that
good
shit
fight,
dead, man.
I'm gonna
I knew he
make
was
Aiden
gonna
Ross
take it.
put it up.
I thought he was gonna take it. I was wrong.
I thought that was a
Y'all
good
be giving
idea.
anybody clout.
The problem is that everybody just is like, oh, I can't box somebody I hate. When traditionally, that's exactly how this works.
Yeah, you would think, and it's funny because I've encountered the same like thing in battle rap. Like fools like didn't want to battle each other.
Yeah, because they dislike each other too much.
So, no, I got beef with that fool. I was like, yeah.
I do get it though. Like, you know, if you really hate someone that much, do you really want to share a stage
Hey,
with them,
who
or
talking
do?
about hating that-
There's a lot of
hating
people that you
much, though?
can't be on a stage with without, like, if you don't fight them, then everybody's gonna be looking at you crazy because the disrespect got to that level. Like, we're not gonna do a Chicago drill battle rap event.
Probably not. Yeah, GD versus
You know?
GDs. Probably.
I don't think that's a good idea.
But it's like there's been several examples of it, like of enemies battling, and it's been cool and all that. But it just has to be it's definitely a liability. It's risky,
Takes a
but-
degree of maturity.
It takes
sure.
respect. You gotta respect the opponent to even do that though.
100%. And hey, to everybody out there, if you respect yourself, you should check out Everything 420. Their site and app are loaded, and plus they've got the 4th of July, which already passed, and July 10th sale. 30% off glass, concentrates, THC vapes, mystery boxes, even one of these magical bongs that Lush has right here.
I've been hit it.
And use code NOJUMPER, one word, for extra money off at checkout. Can you click that Flaco donation at the top? Because apparently he's still...
Flaco,
He
fat
said
thighs.
he's too low IQ to discuss topics. He has zero to offer. Stop giving this smoker clout, Adam. I'll get him arrested before the year's over.
Damn.
You know what?
I don't even know how to respond to that one.
What's up, Snoopy?
Hey, Adam, check it out. Hey, look. I could pull up right now, and if niggas popping it, ain't Munchie sitting right there.
I'm
I
fair.
could
Pull
pull
up.
up right now.
Nah, let's not do that. No.
that's
I'm
cool.
just saying, though, I could
We
pull
ain't
up
doing
right
all
now,
that.
nigga.
No, this is not a place of violence.
Turn it to something else.
Yeah, that's what
No,
I
you can't.
thought, though. King Pill, stay your
Stop
fat
capping.
ass, bitch.
Man, you
You
talking
don't
about
know
That's
me,
right.
nigga.
That's crazy.
Go
Fuck
viral.
you, nigga. Fuck
Ah,
you,
go
nigga.
viral.
Nigga, you
Go
look like
Still
viral.
gotta come
Go
out.
viral.
He got time to get
Bitch,
Travis.
Tania. That bitch fat as hell.
She looking good. She looking
look
sexy.
good.
Like,
You're missing out, bro.
That's the camera.
God damn it. What's he talking about?
Hey, bro. Who the fuck? Hey, bro.
Adam love that.
Quick
Adam
cut.
hyped up. Look, I got a good one. He was cussing you out. Yeah, he said, "Feel as fuck your mother."
Listen,
Snoopy, man.
I'm all about a thick
You
Tania.
don't need to be chopping it like that.
I wouldn't even
my
really
boy.
say we're all the way there. But
She
Like,
look
what do you
healthy,
mean
huh?
fat?
okay, and look at this also. We're damn near tied. It was 50-50 earlier, but
What was the
fifth-
poll again?
the question was, should Adam stop making jokes about T-Rel's arm? For those who don't know, T-Rel has a shriveled up, crippled arm, and people said 52% of the 3,200 people that voted said, yes, I should stop making jokes about his arm. So I'm a man of the people.
Wait,
Your wish is my
look at the
command.
percentage. 5 deuce percentage, dog.
You are
Whoa.
a gang oracle, Lush.
Whoa,
Thank God
that's
we have you here.
crazy.
I do have
King
I
Pill, let
have a
Tania sit
bar.
on your lap.
I do
Oh,
have
they on
one
some
bar in
bullshit.
the No Jumper cipher in which I make fun of his arm, but I guess that's going to be the end of that. I'm not going to make that joke anymore.
Period. The people's
Thank you to the
princess.
people
That
out there.
part.
It's a pretty disappointing poll result, so I think it's still kind of polarizing. We're at only a 4% deficit.
Why don't we put Tania on the cipher instead of 607 Unk?
I think that she would probably have a
607
harder
Unk
verse.
even coming back to No Jumper.
Well, I've pretty much given up on the idea of him being on the cipher at the very least.
Are they gonna be
He
rapping?
lied, Joe.
Yeah.
Who lied?
We need the King Pill verse, low key, too, actually.
Oh man, I got the hottest shit.
Oh, that's not a bad idea.
My shit goes stupid. Can't nobody really fuck with me right now for sure when it come to this shit.
Hey, Snoopy, go do your shit over. Testify first instead of slide first.
Oh damn.
You gonna do your shit over.
My bad, Snoopy. That was just funny. I'm not trying to laugh at you. I
Wait,
know
so
people
did-
get mad when you laugh nowadays.
Testify first.
Oh my
Man,
Oh
man.
my
This
God.
shit crazy.
Go down for him, nigga. I'll die first.
Wait, so is your daughter dating a guy named
She over here
Goon?
making shit
No.
Oh,
up in
okay.
his head.
There are also there's people in the chat saying that, but
Who's gone?
yo, all right.
That's
Actually,
just
I got a
wrong.
question. As long as King Pill, I feel like he's like primarily interested in talking if we're going to be talking about him. So let's talk about this. You took the disses out of the Slide remix.
I knew this nigga was gonna
Let's talk
bring this
about
shit
it.
up.
Hey, and Hefe, I don't even want to tell you one of the disses that I was in the original Slide first.
We ain't doing that one.
Yeah,
Man, you knew he was gonna do it. I knew he was gonna do it.
but you took him out.
Yeah.
But there's
I
multiple
did. Hell
disses.
yeah.
It wasn't just that one.
I know,
There's a- yeah.
and his version of that word means something else.
Yeah, a lot of my shit that I was talking about was in my local community, you feel me? But yeah, shit, I took it out to reach a wider audience, you feel me? Just so motherfuckers to play it and be feel like they don't need to skip it, you feel me?
So
Yeah,
did this all stem from the conversation that I saw you like Hit It J3 basically was saying that he didn't think it was a great idea for Bompton G Uno to be on a song that had disses in it that might affect his street situations. True.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's true, you feel me? I believe that was true, you feel me? Yeah, some shit like that. We was politicking about it, you feel me? It made sense. You know what I'm saying?
But you probably, when you recorded that, you probably weren't expecting it to be like what it became, huh? You didn't know that was going to be like your
Man, I was
viral-
just giving that shit to my audience, you feel
Check
me?
this out, though. We ain't gonna let that linger on. I'm from 83rd Street, bro. Like, and that shit dissed the set, you feel me? Like, I know where he from on the set, and I don't play into the little fake politics. He ain't dissing A-Trey on the set. Period. I'm not barring no disrespect from no nigga. Ain't never barred no disrespect from no nigga. Period.
Who said
You know what I'm
somebody
saying?
disrespected you?
But still, the topic
said
coming
that?
up.
Yeah, that's
topic
what I
coming
tried
up
to-
about
I
the
tried
word,
to-
bro.
I tried to read
I'm
in the-
talking to this man, bro.
Oh, I'm
I'm talking to
asking
him because
though.
the topic lingering, bro.
That I'm disrespecting you?
Bro, you not hear what I'm saying?
Nah,
You said you from a community,
Right.
and you said where it's aimed at,
but it ain't this show said though.
and that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying though.
Okay,
It
so
ain't
we saying the
this-
same
it
shit.
ain't this
So
show
so
said.
yeah, so we saying the same shit.
Oh, okay, for
Oh,
sure,
yeah,
for sure,
We
yeah.
don't gotta talk about it anymore.
Yeah.
For sure.
What we
Clarified.
on though?
Clarified.
We on explosives, nigga, Tania, nigga, dropping babies and shit, contents and all the shits.
Baby up here, fat rolly on.
You do?
No, the baby do. Just a pamper and a
Your baby has a
Okay.
rollie on?
yeah, for the culture.
That's your mama.
Oh shit.
You know how I
Who
go.
bought it? The sassy badass buy it?
Oh
Hell
my
no,
gosh.
you didn't.
Oh yeah, that ain't his baby. My bad.
It's not.
Oh yeah.
Is the dad involved at all?
Yeah.
Does he have any particular involvement? Because I was always wondering if somebody was gonna just like start hitting me up freaking out because of like when I filmed the video where I was
No,
rubbing
he's
on your
not
tummy.
like the other baby daddy, bro.
Oh,
Niggas don't be on that. They know what time it is. Like, oh, my baby mama out here doing that shit.
Content creating.
You know, content creating. Like, no disrespect, but how we gonna feed the kids? I don't have a job. And, you know, my singing career and all that, I love it. People want music from me, but I enjoy content creating. And LA gave me 30K followers. That's it. Out of all these people that know me, my song, and just for it to be so positive, they don't like that. They want to see the real life. So I start giving them what they want.
So what's the janky?
110K. Like, huh? How did I go to New York and go viral? Why do a bitch gotta leave LA to go viral? Why? How come I
Sometimes you
couldn't?
got to though.
What's like the craziest or jankiest thing you've seen at the shelter that you can speak on? That's not gonna get nobody in trouble type
That's
shit.
right. That's the county jail, nigga.
Shit,
Well,
there-
look,
you never
it ain't
know.
a shelter like how LA would be because it's a shelter apartment. We got our own apartments, so they just turned the apartment building into a shelter. The reason why it's a shelter because it's like a nonprofit now. So
Sounds like the most genius finesse ever because rent's so
Yeah.
high in New York. Like,
and
what the
it's-
fuck?
But I don't like how in New York they on top of each other, bro. Like everything is. I like
Close.
to be too close, and it's
But like
It's-
all the buildings is real close, all of those shits like that.
like for everything is too close. Everybody is always like if you go to Dollar Tree, the shit all out the door. Like what's going on in here?
You was in
can't go
Manhattan?
nowhere.
Manhattan?
No, I
or-
was in Brooklyn.
You was in Brooklyn. Okay. But still, like,
I was in Bed-Stuy.
What were the other mothers like there? Are they drug testing? Is like how do they not just have it be a bunch
No,
of
they
weird
still smoking up in there.
J-cats? They were
I don't
smoking?
smoke no more, but they still was smoking up in there. They do whatever they want to do.
You talking about meth?
No.
What you used to smoke?
You went to the top of the
Weed.
chain, huh?
Yeah.
They were smoking weed in the spot?
I mean, you could smell it in the hallways, you know? So I'm like, oh, okay, y'all smoking in y'all unit.
You not doing like OnlyFans or dancing, modeling, those kind of shit like
I
that?
stay with OnlyFans.
Oh, hold on.
Okay,
Did you
yeah.
work Crip Mac out his money?
You should be
Or
running
you,
it up.
Like you didn't
No,
pay
let
him?
me
what were
tell
you doing
what
in that
he did.
shower with
Let
him?
me tell you what he did. He got mad, and
crazy
when the niggas
footage.
say what he say, I be like, stand on it. You get mad because I chickened out at the last minute, like, bro, I don't want to do anal with you. Like, not like that, but come on.
He was
And
trying
so
to
I'm
bust
like,
that asshole
Yeah,
open?
like, I'm not about to do that. And I'm like, he like, okay, so what we gonna do? I'm like, I could give it back. Fuck you, sitch. We'll keep the money. Bet. Don't say no more.
So
Say
that's
less.
okay.
I'm about to keep the money. It's on the text, man. You got so mad. These niggas be getting so mad. They say whatever. Like, I make a nigga so mad. They be wanting to kill me. And I be like, bro, I'm just a bitch.
Oh, you know, he made it seem like you worked him out.
No, I have the text message. I would never work him because I didn't have to.
Well, okay.
Whatever I asked him for, he would give it
But
to me.
did you offer the butthole at one point and then like
He offered it. He was like,
Like-
this our second time around us dating, you know. They saying you a 304, to show me that you really love me. I want it
That's his preference. though.
bareback.
He
And
talks
I'm
about-
like,
what he's into.
Yo, that's real. Raw anal
Excuse
if you
me?
love me.
He's a man of class and taste.
I mean, like, there's a certain,
I done
okay,
turned
especially
too many
if a
niggas
girl's
down with
selling
that, and then
pussy.
what makes it that you are gonna get it?
Okay, but if a
Because
girl's
you-
selling pussy, then all of a sudden her butthole is more like, okay, that's me and you. Like, that's not for customers. That's just
I
me
don't
and
know
you.
how to feel about that because you know they be saying if they want it from back there, a nigga done did some shit before. Because why would they want
Freaky
that?
man.
But then
Hey.
I'm like maybe it's because the ass, you know. But
It's rare. It's exclusive.
it's exclusive.
I mean, if it is.
Then I heard if a nigga do that, he feel like he own you, like he taking your soul.
That ain't-
Hell
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean,
No.
it doesn't mean he doesn't own you. Per
It's crazy
se.
because I remember fucking this girl back in the day, probably 10 years ago, and I was like we were about to go for like a round two. I start fingering her butt. I'm just like, yo, let me fuck you in the
And
ass.
she liked it.
And she was like a decently well-known porn star, even though I wasn't in the porn star shit at this point. And she's like, you just want to fuck me in the ass so you could tell everybody that you fucked blank in the ass. And I was
See,
like,
the thumb and the butt.
I'm
is
like, that's
different.
crazy that she knows that.
I mean,
I don't know.
No, it started with the thumb.
Yeah,
or
the
the finger.
thumbprint. The thumbprint is like the like.
that's
That's
how you
like
test the
teasing.
waters.
No, that's like how
Yeah.
you get in a door at like a high security facility.
That's
You
like how y'all niggas like for us to go to the gooch.
That, I don't. That's
Go to the gooch.
That's an
You're-
invitation to
you
your
can go
ass,
there right
bro.
away.
Them niggas want their ass. Hey, bro. When did this gooch thing become a thing? Just
I heard that it hit the spot.
The gooch is the borderline.
They call me
Yeah,
Gucci Man.
bullshit.
Okay, we don't want to make it weird because we know no Jumper is known to get weird a little bit.
yeah, but I don't integrate.
But we just
Very
talking
weird.
about like you know.
But I'm saying
sex.
like you get some head, you say lick my balls. Who put a name on that shit right there?
That's like the underball region.
I think that came from a comedian, right? He started saying that shit. Is Gucci even in a dictionary?
As long as they
Maybe
not
now.
sweaty. Fuck.
I want you to fuck my friend Slim Poke.
You want me to do what?
You know Slim Poke?
Wait, what did you say?
You know Slim Poke?
I think I heard, but I don't know.
He's out here. He's a dude.
He's out here doing what?
Well, he's a member and he's
From
a hood. And he's been
You
doing
know.
he's been doing porn for a long time.
a porn.
Oh,
He got a meat
Gangbanger?
stick on him about this long.
wow.
Oh man.
And I just want to see how you could handle that. I feel like you out here dealing with a bunch of shrimpy dippy little Crip Mac dicks.
No, not
Damn, that's
Shout
how
out,
they
and
do
shout
it.
out to my boy, but
no.
you know.
First of all, why you trying to run? Because I told you.
Whoa.
Remember?
Oh,
Turn
You're
it down
trying
fades?
to you're
Yeah.
trying to tell me what? That you wanted to come on Plug Talk.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't even ask, but I
You
felt
scared. You scared of Snoopy
Listen,
Badass.
well, that is a good point.
See?
I do
So
need to
just-
be worried about him.
You don't
That's a
want
good
this
point.
nigga coming trolling you like you his baby mama.
No, I would
feel
love
it.
to
He
hang
get on
that over his
everybody's
head.
nerves, bro.
I would
Everybody
love to
didn't
tell
wanna
him
deal
that.
with me because of him. Like that shit is weird.
Oh, he was
So-
trying to people off?
Yes, that's the type of nigga he is.
No.
Hold on. He was scaring them off or was he harassing them?
You're harassing them, bro.
Oh, okay.
All right. If I wanted a hall pass to just spend some time with Tania, I'm sure that I could submit, wait 6 to 8 weeks, and Lena the Plug may or may not
I
approve
said
that.
when I dropped the baby
But-
is 4 months.
No, okay, this is the thing with her. I think that to her, the idea of having sex with you when you were like 8 months pregnant was just a bridge too far.
No, yeah, that was creepy.
Well,
was
I don't
just
think there's
trolling.
anything
I
wrong
really
with
was
that. I
just
think
trolling.
that to her, because
I wanted to see how freaky
let's
you
just
was.
air it all out. All right.
What
Tania,
about
let's
postpartum?
air it out. We went to a party. Me, you, and my wife. We went to a party. We're having a few drinks. We're dancing. And I kind of notice Tania and her pregnant ass is just grinding on Lena and kind of trying to like get her aroused.
Freaky.
Doing a little freaky dance on
I
her
like the
side.
girls. Not like that, but they be cool.
But I kind of scoped it that Lena was not necessarily
Like, I was
returning
focused
the
on
same
her.
energy.
Not.
I
Well,
know, because you
yeah.
know you're going to get to my penis
I was
through
focused
her.
on her, trying not to be focused on you. Then
Smart.
She was kind of like, and I'm like, all right.
I think in her
He's
head,
still cool. She's like,
she's
this
just
is my
not
husband,
thinking about
bitch.
fucking a pregnant girl.
You're a black girl. You just may take him from me.
Oh,
shit.
she's
Say when you
racially
go black, you
threatened.
don't go back.
I'm telling you.
I mean, listen, if it was later and I thought the kid was asleep, I would call her right now and ask her. But I don't think that's appropriate for a night.
But I gotta respect her though, because she been dealing with you. You know she love you if she let you fuck other bitches.
Yeah, but just on camera.
And
That's
he
just
love
for
her
money.
too, though. That's the
This
line
is
of
money.
work they in.
Still
Yeah.
though,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't let mine.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What are you talking about?
Ain't no threesomes, none of, I never been with that. Because what
Why?
y'all try to go
A
and
three with
fuck.
two
See, this
girls,
is how
right?
I know you're emotionally disconnected. Like, you got to just hold your nuts and just deal with it.
You ain't never did no threesomes?
What are you doing?
Of course you did. Don't lie.
Not with somebody that I really love.
Oh, okay.
Like you love Adam.
Like recreational type shit.
I'm mad confused at that point, but
I know, so you're admitting you love me. That's crazy.
No.
That's hard.
I'm saying
Actually,
you and
honestly, that's pretty
you
cool.
and Lena.
You ever hook up with Mark from Software Underbelly?
Oh no.
No.
You know, a lot of people always ask me that, like, Mark tricking on you? I'm like, no.
I didn't really look
I
into
gotta
the
just stay
details,
around
but
and make
think
sure
there's a- I think
everything
he's
is
a-
good with my daughter.
he has-
Like,
he has a
don't
spec-
try to go for her.
he's got a specific type, I think.
is it her?
He has a
not quite.
a specific type. Yes, he does, and it looks like people,
He's a light
Like him.
skinner?
Transgender?
you know,
Wait, what?
like him.
He likes white women.
Nah, I think
Not
he likes with the
Transmissions,
third
nigga.
leg.
Wait, what?
No, just
That ain't
I haven't
you-
heard
Yeah,
that.
that's what I'm
a
saying.
No, I'm
unique
talking about
type
her.
of person. What?
No, you saying he like men, like a shim.
He
Shim.
like him wild.
Wild.
You not being you not.
Look,
you gotta be more-
I'm
He's
just
like
gonna say,
70.
look, based
So
on
a lot of people are going to be
Ju-
wild compared to him.
No,
right?
just based on his content and the type of questions he asks when he's interviewing people from that community, seems like he's very interested. And he was hanging out with one of them, had them on his Instagram story type shit, and was like, ooh, I don't know. Seemed like he's into what he's into. God bless him.
Wow.
You
I,
feel me?
I don't. I have no idea. Wait, you're
That's
you're
like a
saying that
soft
you think he's
yeah,
into trans girls?
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's into anything that's extraordinary.
Hey Adam.
Wow.
Ask your wife. Just be
What
like,
y'all
man,
talking about?
tell,
The interviewer. like,
You know
type-
Software and Underbelly?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
The
don't
dude who
know
runs
what
that.
it
Yeah.
is.
You'd be a great candidate,
ask
actually.
your wife
Yeah.
for a hall
Up there.
pass. You like, I just want to do a scene with Tania and get some
And
head.
Munchie.
Get some head. Huh?
And Munchie.
What about me?
We could do the scene together with her. Not in a
Oh,
gay
shit.
What are
way.
you
How much?
scared of?
Not, he said not in a gay
Not in
way.
a gay way.
What are you scared
no,
of?
shit.
I would rather do it with you
Why?
because he's my friend and I want to fuck a girl with him.
So wait,
Because he's my friend. So wait a minute. Would you be paying like for this?
Paying?
Yeah, paying.
I ain't-
Well, do I look like a trick? Hell no.
Oh, well, I won't be doing
It's
it.
content trade. I sign you.
I go viral on my own. I don't go viral with y'all
so-
niggas.
Hey, no,
I
no,
don't,
no.
like,
He said
y'all
sign
never
you,
really
that
put
mean it's
me on for real.
contractual,
I gotta
though.
do it myself.
This is banging me and Munchie B together is just part of our big plan, our master plan. And hey, we might throw Aunt Hefe in there.
Hold on.
For us to all imagine how much more money we'd all be making if we were doing gangbangs together too.
you know what? I feel like Tania,
y'all
you
trying-
definitely prefer multiple men than multiple women, right?
Y'all trying
No,
to have
I
Snoopy
prefer
Badass
multiple
coming to troll me,
women.
man.
If
Man.
anything.
We gonna smell this
Men,
texturizer coming, bro.
Like, all men don't be having emotion like how they think, like, bye, like, no.
They're not hitting it right.
It's not even not hitting it right. It's just,
They don't have enough followers on Instagram.
No,
like,
not
what do you
even
mean by
that.
emotion?
Like, they gotta have, they don't got it these days. I'm tired of them.
as far as what?
Everything. Like, I don't know if it's the internet or not. Like, ain't no nigga really they self. I want to see the real nigga. I want him to be the real nigga. Not,
Man, for real, that's the
His-
problem.
his-
Be a
his
whole
homies
man.
over
That'd be
here,
the
then this
motherfucking
bitch over
problem.
here,
Internet, whole
then
lot
he
of
tryna,
fake. She
like-
saying some real shit.
you know? So that's why I'm just like, man, fuck, bro.
So what
Then what the fuck do I do?
So what
around
people
here?
are fake? Is that what?
Yeah,
it
they're
is?
fake
some
as
real
fuck.
shit.
I think
for
that's why
sure.
you're ready for your first white
I
boy,
agree.
and I think you know that.
And then you in front of these
You ready
niggas
for
talking
your
about you
first
ain't trying to
white
trick on me.
boy.
Nah, I really gotta go hard.
I don't trick.
Like
period.
out of all things, they like if anybody could get the bag from Adam, it's Tania. And you
I don't want
telling
any
me,
pussy I can't get for
Hey,
free.
Tania,
Huh?
Flaco, he tricked Toria's secret.
Flaco be showing me
No,
love.
no, Flaco.
He said he don't pay on the little segment,
He
but
played Trictionary.
he'll look out for me.
Yeah.
He ain't scared.
You just gotta reword it. You feel me? Because they don't
You
like the
scared
word
of
trick.
a nigga that's not even. Let me.
What
show
I
you.
don't like uppity hoes. I was expecting you to be kind of subservient and just to sort of get on board with whatever
Oh,
fucked
like the
up
neighborhood.
program I got.
And you
The
like
fact that
yeah.
you're talking back already to me
It's
is
a bad
problem.
They
sign.
don't like that. They don't like that.
I don't like that. Yeah, I really like with you.
That's
I
what
was
the
looking
prince
for.
said too.
If anything, that's the problem in my relationship right now. She's got too much sovereign. You know, she's sovereign. She's got too much money.
Well, she was.
So I can't just like 100% call the shots. I need a girl who's down for whatever fucked up shit. I need to be able to say, hey, me and my homie Munchie, gangbang. And you'd be like, deal.
Gangbang.
But you forget, Adam. You forget. She was messing with the Saudi prince, aka like
You forgot
owner
that
of
I used to be running plays already, right?
the best Mercedes dealership in Glendale or whoever he was for real. But she thought he was a Saudi prince, and he brought her to P Diddy's freak off.
Like
So her standards are a little bit
like,
higher.
But listen,
You feel me?
Then I do content now. People get paid for content. So what do you think?
But what's the pay for the content looking like? Because you mostly on TikTok and Instagram, right?
Yeah, Instagram don't be paying me though.
Yeah, me
That's
neither.
crazy.
Nah,
Hey, Instagram will stop paying you for any little reason and say you did something wrong.
I didn't even know I could go live. I just accidentally clicked live and it was like connecting. What? I'm back on.
How much the
So-
most you ever made in a month on TikTok?
1,300, and I was just like going viral on like 4 videos. That was 4 videos.
See, your problem though is you got so many people that hate you that I'm sure report you like all the time.
They report me all the time. I
No, you
barely
don't
look at
even
my
know.
account
That
every day.
sounds like some hating shit for me to say that, but you don't know.
no,
That-
that's
they, oh my God, they
Why?
hate her. Like
Oh my
women,
God, they
because they
hate me.
blame her for their situation with her daughter selling pussy and shit.
oh,
We
Oh,
don't
you
give
said
a
on
fuck.
her.
Yeah,
Oh,
on
her
me.
daughter.
Yeah. We don't. And guess what? Everything. Let me tell you the crazy part. What I try to go viral for, I don't. People talking shit about me, I do. So I feel like that's like I'm like the C-Max because they done clowned him so bad to where niggas wanted to see what he was talking about. That's what the internet is nowadays. The more you get humiliated, the more up you are. They don't want to hear no real shit.
No, I think
They don't want to
C-Mac
hear.
came in. He came
Damn,
in.
she kind of
entertaining.
cooking though. She
They-
kind of
but-
cooking.
Came in
I ain't gonna
entertaining. I
lie.
don't think it was no embarrassing shit with Crip Mac in the beginning. He came in like
No, they thought they was about
he
to
had the
embarrass
cat right
him.
there, and like you know what I'm saying.
With the
But when
DP,
he did
they
have,
thought-
but when look, Crip Mac as an example, when he did have embarrassing shit come up, he managed to somehow fail upwardly and become more viral as a result. Like,
The
people all
DP,
around the world is like,
yeah, he got
respect.
DP'd and got more
I'm
the
like,
followers.
Crip Mac DP felt like nothing could ever top that, and then this past weekend happened.
Type shit.
You
it
know?
happen every day though on this internet. It's crazy, like what people go viral for. But the fireworks was fucking crazy because I thought it was fake. And then my daughter sent it to me. She sent it to me like it was like, you know, she follow all like the little B media blood stuff. I think she's a blood.
What?
Right. I don't know.
For real?
So yeah.
But
Like
what
in
she
her
had?
bio,
Put
it's like
on?
nigga this blood. So I'm like, wait a minute.
Aspiring blood.
So
So
anyway,
business.
you know,
Saw
yeah.
her and Lil Brazy.
No, but it's only because of her daddy, right? And her daddy is not in her life. So, you know, that's how kids do. They be infatuated with what they don't know. That's another thing. Like, I could hit so many topics.
I know that nigga.
Behind the scenes, I'm connected to the pillow talk, the youth, the bitches, the 304s, the spiritual people. I could sit there
The
and
spiritual 304s.
Hey.
everybody.
You can sell pussy and be into
A
God.
prophet,
She said
a
the
prophet ain't
spiritual
fucking
people.
when they
No,
come by me like you're anointed, young lady. I know,
Slush.
ma'am. I know.
What you
But no,
want?
she sent it to me, and I'm like, that's fake because it looked like I'm like, did he have his baby? Because I'm thinking that was the baby full of blood. And I'm like, but wait a minute,
Wait.
did
Baby
somebody
full
get
of,
shot?
man, they clean the baby
You
up
know
before
me,
they
I'm
hand
a
it to
baby
you.
mama. No, they be all bloody sometimes.
Nah, the doctor ain't having the baby bloody to the.
Sometimes they do because when they handed me
What
my
hospital
baby,
is this?
in Brooklyn.
What hospital was it?
Yeah.
Boy,
Let's be
sometimes
honest.
They be bloody. It just depends on what was in your placenta. Maybe, I don't know.
I could see like there definitely is a way less of a regard for human life in New York. Like they don't give a fuck. So
They
like,
don't give a fuck.
yeah. So things like passing you a bloody baby, par for the
Bro,
course.
then I'm in the shelter going into labor. All my kids, I'm like, get up. They little, 3, 4, and 5. I'm like, I'm going into labor. The baby is coming out. They like, huh? I'm like, hurry up. But when I went downstairs, the ambulance came. I'm telling them I'm having the baby and I want to get the epidural because this shit is about to hurt.
Did you wait too late?
But if
They
you
ain't gonna
get
give it to
too
you.
far in centimeters, and you know, I had kids, so I'm about to dilate quick. So I'm like, oh my God, my shit is opening up. I feel it. I get there. They in there talking to me. Oh, you're from Cali? Yeah. They want to talk about the weather. Where you from, Compton? No, LA.
Isn't
Come
it
on,
hot?
Let's go. Yeah.
but they
So
trying
I'm
to
like,
distract you from the pain, right? Like,
right.
type shit.
But
yeah.
I'm pinching her and pinching him. And so I get there, I'm 9.5 centimeters. And I had the baby. And it was just like so silent in there. It was so weird. And then where I delivered at was like under construction. So it was like half of a hospital. Bro, felt like I was in a third
Man,
world
that's what-
country.
It was like the
I'm
Ninja
like,
Turtles.
Fuck, if I was in LA, I would have been delivering at Cedar Sinai.
No, of
Where
course.
the rich
Hey,
people
like
at.
me,
That's
nigga.
where I had my babies at. So I'm like, fuck.
I was born in Cedar Sinai. Spoiler alert.
That's right. Hell
Both
yeah.
of y'all
West
was?
LA,
Me
baby.
too.
West
Yeah,
LA,
you
You was
baby.
born over there for sure.
West
You in
LA,
West LA,
baby.
Be there when I got shot one time.
It's a nice hospital. ain't
I was
gonna
born
lie.
at Kaiser. But yeah, so at the end of the day, it's like I be handling my shit on my own. Like, I know what I'm talking about, Adam. So you need to pay.
I'm just picturing like a
Moral of
third
the
world
story.
birth.
I'm not one of these.
I'll give you a shout out.
During sex.
I could give you a shot.
Yeah, not even
While you're
online.
hitting it. Yo, follow the
During it.
homegirl.
Oh.
She right here.
Shout out to you. Oh.
The box is phenomenal.
Do you know if my baby daddy found out that I fucked you without no money?
Damn.
What baby daddy? Which one? The
Your
last one?
b- you wait,
Yeah, the
wait,
last
wait.
one.
Your baby daddy
right.
cares if you fuck guys without getting
Because at
paid.
least I could be
Ism.
like, baby, I did it because, you know.
You don't,
'cause
you don't
ism.
care?
But he didn't care
It ain't
about
no
the
ism.
videos of me rubbing
It
your
sounds
belly.
like some ism to me.
I'm just saying, like, you know, I need the respect still at the end of the day.
We went fucking
Before this nigga cheat me out and be
viral.
like, you broke ass bitch, you just fucked for some fucking followers, you know?
Why
you wanna
can't
go
he just
viral?
accept that you're fucking me because I'm Adam22, famous internet guy?
We
Internet guy.
tired of you.
I'm just saying.
Said, for real. We are.
I want the kind of girl where that's good enough. I'm gonna give
If
him
they
some
find
pussy
out-
just because he's got followers. That's
If they
it.
find out that you paid me, you gonna go up.
Nah, because then I'm gonna have like a Dave Blunt's trick type reputation. I can't be
You
a
gonna
cuck
have all
and a
the
trick.
No, I
Right.
can see that be career ending for an adult entertainer, right? If you're just like, no.
No,
this is
because
a-
that is how it works. Is that all these like porn sites like pay girls? They come, they do porn. That's it.
What about you?
But I have never really had to do this because we do a content trade. So if we do a threesome, you get it, I get it. We both put it out on OnlyFans all at the same time.
Oh.
We all
Okay,
mutually
that's
benefit.
good.
But would you
That's
let your baby mama do something for free? How would you feel about that?
Hell no.
Exactly. It's the same
Exactly.
thing.
Well,
That's me, but
It's like now you
but my
tap into
baby
your
mama
feelings
is
or
married to
something.
me. She don't gotta go fuck nobody else. I'm me.
And I'm me.
But hold on.
And I want my baby daddy to know that
Yeah.
I bring the bag.
No, the content trade wouldn't be cool.
That ain't
'Cause
enough.
I think Munchie
the
should
content.
broker this for you. I honestly believe.
See, honestly though,
At least
I don't
give
even
me a
know why
little
we're talking about
something.
this because listen, Munchie,
Okay, you
you're
gave 4 extras $1,000.
Munchie, you're a good
I'm
guy.
giving you my pussy.
But
Put your
but
pussy
listen,
lips on live. I'll give you $1,000.
there's a problem. There's a problem. Munchie is a good guy, but I don't know if I can trust Munchie to be able to time his nut.
Crazy. I got stuff.
Oh, man.
I'm saying, like,
No,
we need to
no,
come
nigga
on her
just
face
slipped some
together.
shit in.
No, because that's the thing. Like
Slippery.
you got to. Like,
I'm gonna pinch you when I'm about to go.
Like, huh?
Guarantee it'll be only about 5 minutes. That's it.
Well, what?
How do you
Anything
know?
with me.
You
'Cause
pumped
I
out
know.
so many kids out of that thing. You're saying I can't last 5 minutes?
You can't last 5
I'm just
minutes.
being real.
You
I
said
feel like
5
I got
minutes
it.
or What? Like head or the box?
Either way, I ain't coming from head.
From the box.
You gonna come off
The
her
box.
Oh, you getting weak head.
I mean, when they're going too
Yeah.
crazy with the hand,
Bitch
then
going
I'm like,
brazy.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Throat
trying not to.
goes.
I'm gonna pull away. Ah,
Hey, Adam.
Yeah.
I bet you some money you'll come off her head.
it's that crazy.
Don't
It's
take
that
no
crazy.
supplements first though.
It's that crazy.
It's generational.
reputable neck.
But like you get
I
it from
do.
your
I
mom
like
type
the idea of me being in the annals of history with
Anals?
many other people who have experienced the same thing. I want to know how YG was feeling in 2014 or whenever
What?
that happened.
Man, don't listen to Sassy Badass, bro.
No.
Oh wait, no,
He
you
wasn't
said you
feeling
didn't.
like nothing. No.
Oh, all right.
She was messing with
No,
the
Ty
other-
Dolla Sign, right?
Some
I was
other
messing with
people,
his- I was messing with both of his.
Wasn't
homies,
it
actually.
Dollar
He was
Sign?
messing with.
Hey.
I don't know if they in relationships.
I did one year and I did one the next 2 years because I found out that he was fucking with my cousin.
But
And
you
I'm
ain't gotta
like,
say their names though, right?
No.
But oh boy don't be knowing what he talking about. He keep throwing YG in the mix and he looking the wrong way because he cross-eyed. He don't know what he talking about. He wasn't even around for like pushing days.
He
and all
wasn't.
like that shit.
But-
he was still a Crip back then.
But let me tell you
But
why
you
I
were on
didn't fuck YG
you on the
though.
song with YG.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm on 3 songs with him.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't
what?
fuck YG. Cause the second nigga I ain't gonna say cause whatever. But the first nigga Ace was his Boon Coon. That was the nigga that was like really, cause he told me like last month, like, bitch, you don't never give me no credit. One day, give me some credit. So here you go, Ace.
Shout out Ace.
Shout out Ace. Period.
What is
He was-
Boon Coon?
he
Where did
was-
that come from?
Best
That
friend.
Like Ace, like day one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like the
best
day
friend.
one,
But
right?
what's the
A
root of
racist.
that?
It's a racist term.
Ooh.
Nah,
That's the
they
racial
ain't
slur.
the race shit.
Saboon King.
Ace Boon Coon, Ace Boogie, whatever. Ace
just-
Obama.
Oh, Ace
The fact
Boon
that his
Coon.
name is
My
Ace.
main nigga.
And yeah, like
That was his Ace. And listen, he could have really like been hating. He was like, nah, hell no, get on the track with my best friend. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I could have been scandalous, like, fuck your friend. I'm about to give him this pussy. I didn't. I was loyal for nothing. I didn't do shit. But you know, at least I know I got the loyalty and I still got the song. So
There it is.
that's cool.
That part.
Let's branch out a little bit. How are we feeling about Lefty Gunplay? You got any kind of update on where he's at? Well, not specifically where he's at, but how he's doing.
Most of the
He's in the hospital.
No, he had a car accident the same day as the 4 extra incident.
That's
Hey, heal
Yeah, I
up.
think-
Heal up, Lefty. Get
Yeah, I
right,
think he
man.
just
For
healing
sure.
up.
OTR, what's happening?
Yeah, get
Hopefully,
well, Lefty for sure.
Bino, what's bracky?
Yeah, no, I was had a
You signed OTR?
Nah, the homies. The homies. and
I was
shit.
on
Yeah.
live with Bino and Scando for like,
Yeah.
for a while.
They go-
Oh yeah, hold on. Hey, free Scando, bro, because he.
Oh, he just went
Yeah,
down?
man.
he
free-
went
yeah,
to jail
yeah.
last night. Like he had a.
Oh.
Free the homie Scando for real.
he
What
dropped
happened?
out.
You just did an interview with him, huh?
Yeah, he dropped this morning.
Free that guy, man.
Real West LA shit. YK.
Lefty is cool. He followed me. I follow him back too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No, Lefty good peoples, man.
Lefty is a good dude, man. And
He mean well.
okay, so Adam, since like there's like this kind of Cold War, not so Cold War between No Jumper and OTR, or at least like
Well, I really feel like it's one person on one person. Nobody at No Jumper has any problem with Lefty besides me, and nobody and I don't have a problem with anyone at OTR besides Lefty.
Why?
But so after talking to, or like at least having that brief interaction with Solus the other day, does that kind of
I'm open.
change the dynamic
Listen,
at all?
my attitude on all of this has always been that I wanted to be in Lefty's corner, and I wanted to help him in his career and everything like that. And he has multiple times said that he's not interested in patching shit up. Now, if Solus or OTR was capable of making that happen, cool. Even when this car accident thing happened, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, it was like, it came right after the 4 extra thing. So it's like, how could I have something horrible happen to 4 extra and like then have something horrible happen to Lefty and be like, you know, oh, praying for 4 extra, ha ha ha, Lefty Gunplay. Like I just, you know,
Yeah.
whatever. Either way, I was like trying I was trying to take the high road for once in my life. So I didn't make any jokes about it or anything like that. Obviously, I don't want anything serious to happen to him anyway. But that being said, would I be down to patch it up? Sure. But he would have to approach me on a equal footing and acknowledge that he wanted to actually make that be the case, you know?
That 4 extra when that shit overpowered what happened to Lefty. His car was fucked
I
up.
know, that was bad. His whole fucking car was melted. I guess
Yeah.
he got that car the day before.
Yeah.
Man.
Literally like the day before, that Corvette, and then he crashed it. And like, I don't know what he did with it, but that shit melted.
Yeah, and I guess the engine's in the back of that
Yeah,
model
yeah,
of Stingray, so
Wow.
the whole
Where,
just went
where,
up.
where, where was he at? What city?
I don't know, but he was on the highway.
He didn't need to
Yeah,
have that car.
it was a freeway back.
Because in the video I saw, it was like somebody driving on the other side of the highway, and it looked like he was in like the fast lane, like the
Fast
car
track.
the carpool lane or whatever. Yeah, the fast track lane. It looked like he was all the way to the side like that. I don't know if he blasted into somebody else or.
It was
I don't
apparently at 6 a.m. on the 5th of July, so let's.
Buddy was loaded.
You know what I'm
Not
saying?
Lefty though, right? The other dude.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, I think it was just. Well, I don't know if Lefty even hit anybody else. We didn't hear about
Yeah, I
anybody
don't
else
think he
getting
hit
hit, right?
anybody
He
else.
must have hit the wall.
Well, he must
Yeah,
he hit the
for sure, back the
divider.
divider for sure.
You think he just?
No, he had an accident. I was just joking around. Last thing I remember about him when they was clowning when he was out there in that drive-through and shit.
Oh yeah, he wound up
Hey,
bapping
hold
like
on.
a couple
This
days
was like
later.
2 days after
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He had a car accident.
So
Yeah.
Chrisan Rock, he said he
That's what I'm
guarded
saying.
Chrisan Rock. Is she mad about it or something?
So he
She,
didn't.
no, she wasn't really mad. She just was like, shit. She just said, I don't want none of that taco.
But
Yeah,
I feel. But wasn't
Yeah,
he?
he didn't say that he smashed. She said that like.
They
He said he
dating.
like that's his girl or some shit like that. He with Chris Shaw.
But apparently, what happened? Like the story that night when he was wound up out next to the drive-through, he was at Chrisan's crib or whatever, and this is what I heard or whatever. Like, so he's kicking it with Chrisan, and then one of her homegirls show up, and he's trying to like fuck with the homegirl or whatever, and then I guess Chrisan got mad. I could have the story mixed up or whatever, and then like ditched that fool. So that's why he was like left without. He didn't have. He like left his phone there and his shit, so he didn't have any of his shit. So he was stuck.
You think Blueface is gonna be beefing with anybody who fucked his girl while he was in prison?
Which
No.
Hell
one?
no.
No.
He too nonchalant now.
You don't
Yeah,
think
he
he cares?
too nonchalant. He don't
He-
care.
Yeah.
They still together?
Which one? Krishan or Jaden?
Well,
Our
for
Jada
sure, I
moved
could see
on.
him being mad for sure at anybody who fucked Jade.
Yeah.
But she's a lesbian outside of him.
But-
Free
according to her.
Blueface.
She gotta be a lesbian because she can't fuck with no nigga because he gonna trip.
She could do what she want to do.
I mean,
Niggas be tripping off bitches too though.
listen, she said that she just would only she only fucks with girls outside of
Man,
Blueface.
she loyal to the motherfucking soil. Seen him start from the bottom to the motherfucking top.
Oh yeah.
Salute her for
Hey,
sure.
water over here?
Huh?
So water over here?
We got any water? There's one right there. Is that,
Man, can we get a couple of them? Oh shit, it's only one.
Oh,
I like Jaden too. I like
Love
her
Jaden.
cooking tutorials on TikTok.
You know how to cook?
Yeah, yeah.
that's what she does.
I've been
Hey,
cooking on
Lush,
TikTok, too.
before you get your ass out of here,
Going up.
but did you see
Get
that
some water
clip?
too, Lush. It's good.
You see that clip where Lefty was like on stage being like, I be fucking all the hoes. I be fucking Jenny 6ix9ine. And she reposted it and basically said, no, I never fucked you and you are lying.
Oh,
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's like, she didn't really fully have the strongest denial game when it came to that finger popping in the studio rumor.
Talk right.
So you're saying
He was,
yeah,
he was finger fucking her in the studio.
Yo, I need that in the Reddit. I want to review the tape on that one later, but
He didn't understand
there are
this.
moments where
He was
Lush is like,
figuring-
I feel like my dad, like, yo, talk normal. Stop using these stupid
he was
slang
fingering her,
terms.
bro.
trying to be so down.
He was figuring, ain't no trying.
Yeah,
You
no,
say
it's like
stu-
you trying to be the
did-
hip grandpa, bro.
did you
I'm the
say
hippest grandpa.
Stugio?
The studio, what the fuck? Why I gotta?
Where-
why do I have to say
What
things
era
regular?
and
Why do
area
I have
of
to
rap
say
is that?
things? It's not even an era, fool. It's just me. I'm just gonna talk
He's
how I
stuck in
talk.
battle rap
You
mode.
feel me? Like that's just how I talk, brother.
What you said, talk
how I
regular.
talk, brother.
I can't. I can.
I like it though. I fuck
I'm gonna
with it.
tell y'all this. So when I was in rehab, like they try to do all these weird little like
Exercises.
yeah. And one of the
Yeah.
extras they said that I couldn't use slang for like 72 hours.
In rehab,
Not
Yeah,
that
they
bad.
wanted to crack down on it as well.
Yeah, and I
Damn, it
was like,
that bad?
Was
That
that
Yeah,
for
yeah,
everybody
bad?
or you?
huh?
That's for every. That's it.
No, that was just for me. It was like a person because like
Oh, you was
they're
high
like
talking. Some
You were
different
bothering
I
the
was
other
so-
patients.
No, it had nothing to do with that. It was like during they're like, oh, like you need to get like more in touch with your inner self. So stop like like you can't use slang words. This is part of like your addiction character or something. I was like, man, shut the fuck up with
They
y'all
were basically
gay asses.
saying you're a wigger
Okay,
and you're acting like
figures
Jesse
that he
Pinkman.
But the thing is, it never stopped. Like that went back to
You
like,
just kept doing
I
it.
had the whole bro. They had me rap there, then they flew me back to fucking talk to them. Like after I got sober, like to motivate the other junkies, bro. They love me. So, So yeah.
Hey,
I'll-
Not
Motivate the other
They had him come right back.
yeah.
I know that mean you did good.
No,
then.
exactly. I was doing
like
the-
what you was doing, like some.
I don't trust this
some
rehab.
dancing and shit.
No,
What you was
for
doing to
real.
motivate him?
No, it's just talking, like telling my story. You feel me? Like, 'cause when I was sober at the time.
Were you banging your hood in rehab?
hella hard?
Oh my god! See, that's
hella
the
hard,
problem.
fool. I was what?
Where you from? I
But
just heard you
I'm not
from
from
South-
nowhere, fool.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
not doing this.
You come
Fucking-
from
We're not doing that.
you come from a rich family though. I seen your
Hey, where
mom
you
crib.
from?
It was there.
I'm not doing this.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm not saying you do.
Yeah,
I don't really. I seen your mom house.
Yo, a lot of
And
people
she
were
had a
worried
Rolex on.
about you getting picked up by ICE.
I did get picked up.
I
by
tweeted
ICE.
that or put it on my story.
Yeah,
People going
they
crazy.
was going to deport my ass.
How'd
To
you get
where?
out there?
You feel me?
Where you was gonna go?
How'd you wiggle yourself out of that one?
I bribed him.
Ooh, the shout out.
Yeah, with your box actually. It's the craziest thing.
You Arabian?
Like, no,
Where you
That's how you
from?
I'm
got
just
out.
white. Fool.
Oh,
And,
where would you go if you get picked up by ICE though? No,
I didn't get picked up by ICE.
Oh
Jesus Christ.
shit, man!
But
I don't keep up with the news.
That
The
nigga
same-
from West
the-
LA, bro.
yeah, exactly.
White boy from West LA. Nigga, that nigga ain't.
Or Beverly Hills? Are you in Beverly Hills?
Beverly
'Cause
Hills
your
up the
mom
street
in the
from
mansion.
It's right-
I
it's
seen
right up the
it.
street.
I
No,
seen it.
my parents live in Santa Monica. I grew up
Okay.
like right outside, like
That's what's
Palm,
up.
Santa Monica.
Donnie, you logged in on the email? Oh,
I'm not-
I got some good content right here, buddy.
I'm not doing the. Never mind.
What you
I'll be right back. Let me get some weed. Let me take a couple buzz balls and then I'm.
Yeah, you better.
Then I might start banging.
Hurry
the
up
hood
because
for
I'm
real.
about to read the craziest thing in the history of this
they put you on,
podcast. You guys ready?
What happened now?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, there,
Who is it
Don't
about?
get mad at
It
me.
better not be about me.
Y'all ready for this? Dun 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 dun.
Yeah, no.
Let's go full screen here. Actually, no. I guess you could just leave it like that because, yeah, put it on the screen. This is a cease and desist letter from 607 Unk. Let's scroll down.
Hey, you stay getting sued.
Dear, I know it's a problem. And he
Did
also just
anybody
texted
win?
me, next is lawsuit, love and peace. Okay. He wrote, I am writing to
Nigga trying to
formally
get a bag.
request that you immediately cease and desist from allowing your platform, No Jumper, or any affiliates or podcast hosts associated with it to continue to spread false, defamatory, and harassing statements about me, Lawrence Bolden, also publicly known as 607 Unk. By the way, I've got a lot of cease and desist over the years, and this one,
He wrote it himself.
it honestly feels like this was written by some guy who works at 7-Eleven.
He wrote it himself.
This has got to be the worst cease and desist ever. And also, I'm not taking this even slightly serious. I have observed and documented multiple instances where hosts or guests on your network have made factually incorrect, hurtful, and potentially damaging remarks regarding my personal character, history, or spiritual work.
Oh yeah, this for entertainment purposes.
Including commentary that borders on harassment. Let me be clear. These statements are untrue and have already begun to cause personal and professional harm to my brand, my mental health, and my spiritual following. You are responsible as a publisher and platform owner for content that goes out under your media entity. If this behavior continues, I will be forced to explore all available legal remedies, including, but not limited to, a formal defamation lawsuit, a harassment claim, and public cease and desist disclosures. This letter serves as official notice to take immediate action to remove any defamatory or harassing content from your channels. Instruct the individuals involved to refrain from further commentary and refrain from republishing or resharing any of the aforementioned material. Now, this doesn't go into any... Okay, I hope we can resolve this respectfully without escalation. However, I am prepared to protect my name and peace throughout all appropriate legal channels. Sincerely, Lawrence Bolden.
I don't know why 2 sentences on the back page cracked me up.
My first question is, what exactly has been said about 607 Unk that is in any way defamatory and not in line with the content that he himself was putting out on this podcast? Like what has been said about him that is in any way defamatory? I would love to know because, you know.
Well, I think he think y'all putting his life in jeopardy because he say
He did that.
Lush like throwing flames on it and like things like that. But he said what he said, but he's saying he didn't mean it that way. But everybody's saying like he indeed mean it that way. So he feel like y'all putting extras on it. He said y'all caption titles, whatever you want to call it. You know what he said.
Man.
So y'all titles is putting him in danger. Y'all putting extras on it. He didn't mean like that. X, Y, and Z.
He sent this in a group chat to me and Whack is already losing his mind.
I feel bad because I really tried, like in my head at that moment, I was trying to diffuse it. I'm like, oh, I'm not bringing up the Hooper thing. I'm doing a great job. Da-da-da-da. Like, that's what I thought was the most important thing for me to not mention in that moment.
Honestly, you don't have to bring it up because he said Hoover, blank remover. He let the world, everybody seen that shit as viral.
No, for
so he
sure,
knew that.
for
that
sure.
didn't matter.
For sure, but I feel like
Shit is crazy,
I feel like in my head, and this is like I'm not saying I'm right. You feel me? But
this internet is tricky.
Tricky.
I was saying in my head, I felt like I was like doing a good thing in that moment. You feel me? I didn't think I was adding too many flames. I was like, damn, I'm supposed to talk about it. I wasn't there for the first whole 15 minutes. Like for me to not bring up the altercation that just happened.
Man, you didn't do nothing wrong.
I didn't feel like I did, but then like afterwards, like him feeling.
This is the biggest joke of a cease and desist in the history of cease and desist. And
I also don't want to get cursed, honestly.
Unc said, "Let's do it. However, I'm rich and ready." And Wack said, 607, fuck you. We gonna run what's real. So I would like to encourage everybody on this platform to continue to have sincere, honest conversations about 607 Unc. I don't think anybody should be holding their tongue. I did see a very, very good video on the Big Chat Small World channel that came out yesterday, where he actually breaks down how 607 Unc was allegedly a PPP scammer prior to working at No Jumper and doing content and stuff. And also, he at a certain point was, I guess, like shipping packs allegedly based on some photos.
But like, how is that bad?
Yeah.
Who cares if he's...
It's just interesting to see all these different hustles that he tried on his path towards whatever. And he just said, stop, remove all content, have a blessed day. This is all in caps. I'm not upset. Please reframe from using 607 Unc in anything good day. Does he not realize that he signed a contract to be a podcaster on No Jumper? And in that contract, it is explained very much that you will make content and you will have content made about you. Man, that's really how this works.
I know 607 Unc smarter than that. He didn't read the contract.
No, he breached the contract.
You know how he said, remove all content? I told C-Mac one time, like, yeah, and take all my shit off of your page. He like, oh, Sitch, I'm not taking it off. He said, I didn't take Lily off. I'm not taking you off. He like
fire. Let's go, C-Mac.
Like I'm like, well, change the caption, because you said when I left him, he said, "Sitch, I'm not removing Hoover off my face," or whatever the case may be. Right? He said he wasn't removing it. I was like, don't put that on there. Change it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever. I think he changed the caption, but
that nigga ain't listening to you.
You know, look, then we broke up again, and then he said, F Jesus. I said, no, you always said fuck everybody. Yes, and people have to call
Crip
him.
Mac said, fuck Jesus?
Yes, and I don't play that.
That is
I don't play that. Because at the end of the day, he like, yeah, you sent this trash-ass bitch to me.
Nah, he was talking about his mechanic, Jesus. It was a different...
He was off the old English.
He called me black trash and some shit. And I was like, are you not black? He was acting
like Samoan.
He is part Samoan.
Nah, but he was raised by
not a racist.
Let me tell you what.
Crip Mac, racist.
What it does to him when we see white people, he all jolly. When we see black people, get the fuck out of here, cuss. I'm like, huh?
Oh,
you wanted to come on Western, didn't you? Well,
I have seen cases like that. Like they went and checked a bunch of black skaters at the skate park in their park.
Hey, man, I didn't check nobody.
No, it's in the vlog.
You know what I'm saying?
They're like, oh yeah, there's a bunch of Mexicans at the skate park. Cool. Oh, there's a bunch of random black skaters at the skate park. Oh, we're going to press them. We're going to see where they're from.
Oh.
Yeah, that's because we had a situation that happened before where niggas was pretending they was skating and they was trying to come slide. You feel
Wait,
me?
for real?
No. Yeah, you feel me? Nigga ain't just doing that to be just pressing nobody.
You got shiesty ops. That's a technique right there. Damn.
They're just, they're
that's crazy.
Skaters.
That's a wild move. Like
well,
you see a guy just show up with like a brand new like birdhouse skateboard, like no marks on it at all, and he's actually just trying to kill you.
Doing skits.
Yo, you're saying it was something like that?
It was real life, yeah.
What the fuck?
Niggas wasn't just pressing random skaters.
Game though.
Yeah.
Hey, honestly, you can't look at somebody like, man, I ain't backing on him because, you know, like the Long Beach dudes, they ride skateboards, they dye their hair.
Man.
So you don't know what you working with. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
what about the dude from Chicago? I seen him doing a kick flip.
I'm not gonna lie.
Duck, FBG Duck, I seen him doing a kick flip before.
You saw FBG
Lil
Duck
Uzi, all these people be skateboarding and shit.
There's a lot of rappers.
Wait a minute, I want to see this.
A lot of people used to skateboard. Shit.
FBG Duck kick flip.
Definitely fools in West LA always been skateboarding, so it's not new to me.
Like everybody before you was gang banging like you and played Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Niggas was skateboarding. Some niggas was clown dancing. Niggas be trying to act too tough.
No,
man.
no.
Come on with that
It's
shit.
2025.
Nigga, I
Long
used to
Beach-
kick flip, nigga, and I was gang banging.
Bro, I don't
nigga.
think
you're
this
right.
is Doug,
In Long
though.
Beach, that's
Nah?
they know.
I don't think that's him.
Huh?
With no shirt?
It's
They known for what? Skateboarding?
Yeah. If you think if you put Crip
That's him for
with
sure.
skateboarding,
Wrong.
you gonna think about Long Beach. Bro.
Some of the most famous black
their
skaters are from
misinterpretation.
Long Beach. He's right.
shout out
Fucking-
Terry Kennedy. Shout
Yeah,
out
I know the
fucking-
hair. I know the hair dog.
Antoine
man. They
He's from
skateboard
Carson or
everywhere,
some
though,
shit,
bro.
right?
No. But no, them more than others, bro. It was a phase where everybody wanted to skateboard out here, but that's they thing.
For sure, 562. There's a lot of it, but really, it's West LA shit too. That shit started in Venice and Santa Monica. That's where that shit was invented.
Man, gangbangers
Literally.
be good at a lot of shit. They just get distracted, you feel me?
Nah,
They be good at
gangbangers
all
be too
types
they be too tough to show they other side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Only
What's up?
people who see it is us, the bitches. I'll be like, why you ain't acting like how you was on Friday? Now it's Saturday, you turned.
Man, y'all be bipolar as a
They
motherfucker too,
You
man.
trying to pull my hair out in front of your homies now? Like,
Nowadays, fools don't want to be vulnerable in front of a bitch. It's not like shit. Fools can't really be. That's why I'm glad I got a girlfriend. Like, I feel like nowadays, the social media era, what Kanye said the other day was right. None of our bitches are really our bitches. They all belong to Instagram. You feel me? They all got
Instagram
one
ain't
look.
shit, bro.
Shit.
When we meet people from Instagram, they weird anyway. I'd be like, man, bro, I'm better off meeting you at 7-Eleven.
Because motherfuckers have no social skills because they be in they damn
And they be
screen all day.
nervous. You gotta calm them down.
I think I'm the same on and off the internet.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, like, I mean, I would say everybody in this room, maybe like Pill, like I've seen it on and off camera, also damn near the same person. You'd be surprised. Like, I think a lot of people would think Pill to be super different. He's the same dude that I've seen. Like, everyone in this room, I don't think are
I'm the
characters.
same.
Pretty much, right?
I think.
Bullshit,
Yeah.
Adam.
What do I do that's different?
How you bullshit?
What's different with me in real life? I'm the same on here.
You want to politic with the, that's what I was asking you earlier, but you know, you was.
Oh yeah,
I was
you're right.
talking.
You're right.
I was
I'm
saying,
on here, I'm like a gang mediator, and at home, I'm just like
I
a
wanted to
regular
say,
guy.
how do you
the
really
word
feel?
mediator, they don't put you with that. They say you messy, you trying to start
Instigator.
gang wars.
They say you a
Yeah.
colonizer.
Me-
Oh hell no! I'm trying to
Instigator,
get to the bottom of things.
instigator.
I'm trying to fix things.
They say you a colonizer.
What does that even mean? I got no colonies.
Colonizer?
I haven't even started one
Whatever
colony.
Kendrick
Collins
Lamar
Ave.
said, and they not like us. You one of them.
No, he was talking about Drake. Common
You one
misconception.
of Drake's.
Nah, no, he's saying all that stuff
You
about
ain't even
Drake.
trying to pay me. How you gonna get your stripes and you ain't trying to pay me?
I'm trying to figure out your value.
You should know my value already. The
We'll
fuck?
see.
Gotta do a
We
test
can't
run?
tell.
Oh, if
Long live Kevin
if you
Samuels.
Gotta see, all right, I already passed that. I'm talking about just off of what you know. If you got to see, that's good too.
Give me top right now on this podcast, and then we'll know your value.
All right.
Yo.
She's gonna do the and get on her knees in front of me.
I'm praying to Jesus.
Dave,
Okay?
you already violated the cease
I'm
and
gonna lay
desist.
you
Dave.
down, and then I'm gonna go from
Hey,
there.
buddy, down.
For how much?
That's
You supposed to get the
Ooh, that's
money
the tryout.
first, right?
I gotta get them drunk first or something, and then we could go from there.
Gotta slide first.
So you can give me all that I want.
Man,
You
I gotta
too
put my
scared
phone on
for
Do Not
it.
Disturb so that I can stop seeing what fucking 607 Unc is sending me right now. He's-
Yeah, you
Say-
nervous.
what-
You
what's
get
going on? My
nervous.
formal statement.
You get impressed right now?
607 Unc, please sue me. Because you know what they call me? They call me the slap master. Do you know what a slap is? It means if you file a frivolous lawsuit against me, I file a slap motion, and then you have to pay my legal fees, and the whole case gets dismissed. I am on the verge of successfully pulling this off on a fucking Russian.
Right on, buddy.
We're days away from the verdict on that.
Oh,
I don't
that's the
actually
Russian
know.
that was somebody gonna buy all the stuff?
I don't know what you're referring to, but is a
Man,
dude who used to
you
work
thought
here
you
who's
was
trying
going
to
the
sue
Gucci
me.
Store.
No, not that guy.
I don't know.
Oh,
No, he's talking about the dude that was.
Oh, no,
pretending to-
no. That was a chic. But either way, all I'm saying, by all means, please sue me. Because all I'm going to do is run up the legal bills, file that slap motion, and then you're going to be stuck with the bill.
I also have a feeling that cease and desist is not written in legalese for it to even be like a substantial first step.
There
towards
is not a lawyer on earth who would actually take that case, because what is the worst thing that has been said about 607 Unc by anybody on here? Honest question. What's the most defamatory thing that anyone has said about him?
Defamatory or worst thing?
I mean, worst thing,
The
like,
worst thing is I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, 100%. 1,000%.
Or I would. Now I am.
that
He
is a
said
threat,
spiritual.
but I don't think
He
that
said
qualifies.
Spiritual, didn't he? And he wears
Man,
black
he ain't
fingernails
spiritual. That's
and do
some
voodoo
bullshit.
on
People
people.
need to
Yeah, he's
stop
like
that.
a voodoo guy. Yeah.
Because wait a minute, they be with that type of shit out where he.
Wiz.
I don't know where he is.
For sure. No, bro, he
St.
said he
Louis,
resurrected
right?
a turtle. This was a whole
was
video
from Florida.
about he said
No, he's from St.
he
Louis.
said
St. Louis.
his turtle died and he brought it outside and rubbed salt on top of it and he was revived, bro.
Right. All that shit is an
So-
act, bro. He didn't
No,
go
that's
through
it.
that.
Didn't he
I mean,
say he
probably
killed
why you-
somebody?
You could do a lot of shit. They say if you hit a motherfucking fly and you put salt on it, or like drown, like if you drown it and it die and you put salt on it, you would bring it back to life.
No,
Like, so there's probably like some shit with the turtle. Like they probably just did some bullshit. And like I'm gonna put this salt on this motherfucker and bring it. Man, that shit wasn't no man. Come on, man. Just
But
fake
yeah,
it.
he
Well, I want him to
He
literally-
not one of them. He
Okay,
not.
resuscitating turtles. with
Here's the
salt.
clincher.
Come on,
You ready
bro.
for the clincher? He's threatening me with a defamation lawsuit. Now, a defamation lawsuit hinges on being able to say that somebody else took your somewhat clean reputation and made it look bad and fucked up opportunities as a result of you fucking up their image. 607 Unk is a person who has multiple clips on YouTube in which he claims that he sacrificed his own son.
For the Illuminati.
So now you explain how you are going to make a judge believe that us talking about you being, I don't know, offensive to the Bloods is in any way comparable to you going on interviews and getting hundreds of thousands of views saying that you sacrificed your own son.
Swear to God, on
I just want to know.
This is how dumb this dude is.
So didn't Unk he was like publicly revealing like happiness after the Forex incident the other day, right?
He claimed that he put a hex on him of some sort.
But beyond the hex, like and all that, like because that's open to interpretation, quote unquote. Like he posted a picture like with his hand and all this, right? Like it was.
He was reveling in it because he knew he couldn't do shit to Foresha prior to this incident, and now he's like, aha, I got the upper hand. No pun intended on you.
You know what?
But like, okay, do you think he's now like the perception is switching that he's kind of the bully now because everyone kind of had his back and we're like, damn, no Jumper's so mean. Da 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 da. He had Munchie was gonna pack him out one day.
I mean, these fans
And
just
then-
switch. The
He's
fans
getting yelled at by
switch on a
Bo
dime.
Extra,
Yeah,
like-
they do.
The fans switch on a dime. I've seen them like really. They just want to be entertained.
Man, Munchie, excuse me, not to cut you off. Munchie know how I get out. Like look. So this is the thing. I don't give a fuck who it was in here. Like, yeah, if Munchie had decided because he dissed and he would have hopped up and got at him, nigga, the homie impaired, nigga. Yeah, I would have hopped in. That's what anybody, nigga. If it was another Crip in here, nigga, whoever, if they was impaired and they decided that he did some goofy shit and dissed on the set, nigga, that just what it would have been. I don't got nothing against Unk, but you just said some shit you should have said at the time, and bro reacted and he fucked up. But I'm supposed to let him do? Fight you?
So yeah.
Like, shit, what the fuck?
So with that being said, so yeah, maybe he felt like that's
So
like
we don't got no problem. Like, and I was just did that in reaction, joking. But if it actually happened, like, yeah, for sure. Like, yeah.
But like, I guess there's no real super like slanderous thing that's said, and this isn't even a slanderous comment, but beyond like the threat of I will or I could or I should or whatever extra said. You know what I'm saying? There hasn't really been anything else. I feel like we defend him a lot, and we kind of like liked Unk and wanted him over here.
We did, but he revealed himself to be a piece of shit. So here we are. No, I mean, honestly, like, I'm not above doing content with people who are objectively shitty people. In fact, some would say that that's really kind of our bread and butter. But that being said, the phase that I was going through in which I actually thought that 607 Unk was in any way like a reliable enough person to like consistently do content and be a part of No Jumper, that period is certainly over. He's just very much like revealed to me that he's like a fake person. You call him, you have a conversation with him, he says one thing, the next day you see him on the internet, he's saying the total opposite. It's like you can't trust him as far as you can throw him. And as you can see with this little lawsuit thing, that I don't even believe this at all, but I do think that this is like him trying to get us to talk about him right now? Because look at that. We almost went a whole fucking podcast without talking about him damn near.
I just don't understand how you could fucking, it is a good tactic. I give it to him.
Yeah.
He went W again. But I don't get how you could lace your cleats up and then step on the field and then get surprised when somebody kick a ball at you.
But he clearly hasn't thought this through, because the reality is that everybody else who pays people to do podcasts or would ever think of making you a part of their team is going to look at you the same way that everybody looks at Dejan now, which is like, oh, you're a thirsty piece of shit who's trying to get a lawsuit on everybody who gives you an opportunity.
Well, I would also say that Dejan is like, at least like leans on doing rap content. He tries to do like his thing in hip hop. Like Unk is just like sensationalized clickbait.
And
right?
that the whole thing with Unk is that like his clips, like he's someone who kind of like always needs new shit to talk about. And it's like with No Jumper, he had an infinite supply of new shit to talk about, which is great because his clips talking about No Jumper go crazy when he's talking about like people are really trees. It's like 1,000 views, you know? And then he's talking about Whack or Me or whatever. He's like 100,000 views.
Well, he had a cold month because the viral thing with me. Then right after that, Poetry had an accident. So he been having a whole lot to talk about. You know
and he laughs and he fucking, had this whole big weird thing, leaving No Jumper.
Didn't he say he put a spell on
You
you?
sure did.
I put a spell on you.
Brum, 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 brum.
The two white boys just singing the gayest song ever. Shout out
Sampled by Biggie Smalls.
Big shout out to Everything 420.
Door.
Forget the local smoke shop. Just order from the app. E420 in the App Store on Apple or Android. Fast, discreet shipping, and they will give you a big old 30% off sale on July 10th. It is live now. Use code NOJUMPER, one word, and save more. Why go buy weed from some crusty dirt ball standing outside of the Sitgo when you could get it from Everything 420? Bang, bang. Anyway.
And then the next day you could go to 7-Eleven and get a free Slurpee.
Sicko is crazy.
What day? Oh, because it's almost 7-Eleven.
Yeah, so this is the 10th. You get your Everything 420 sale. Boom. Then head straight to the Sevi, get you a free Slurpee.
I'm not gonna lie. Probably like one of the best things that you could do for your own health is not drinking a Slurpee.
I'm trying to like
a lot of sugar in.
put these people up on game, bro. Just trying to ruin the moment.
Oh, you talking about for his health or just like?
No, just for
Just
society.
for people in general. I think the Slurpee's got to be pretty
It's
up
messy
there.
and it's cheap.
But
I like it.
At least it's you heard it here first.
Yeah, you're the type of girl who'd be in the gym on the treadmill with a lollipop.
Mm-hmm. With some Popeyes on the side.
So pop,
Like I just came for the content.
just the biscuits.
Period.
Hey, it sound like when Crip Mac touchdown, y'all gonna reunite.
Hell nah, he done with me because
You mentioned the Popeyes, you all it like you.
Oh,
Free all the
yeah.
Crips.
I like Popeyes though.
Yeah,
But
no, I think y'all.
they take EBT too.
Y'all gotta get back in unison. You know what I'm saying?
Would you rather have
No,
one more?
he-
What they
I had
call
a baby
it?
bite, it's-
Tania, would you rather have one more roll in the hay with Crip Mac or Munchie B?
Hey, she had a whole experience with him though.
Why are you so mad at Munchie?
No, I'm not. But Adam.
Are you mad at me?
He's
Seem like
no, I'm not mad.
it. Seem like it.
You don't want to
They don't
acknowledge your
know my
history with
man,
him?
huh? Where we be going at it on the phone,
Right.
and I'm like, guess what? I got a case with the kids. You like, bitch, did you put the kids in danger? I'm like, huh?
Hey,
Like shit like that. Like I can't even call him and be like, oh, children's services on me. This the allegations. He like, but did you really? I'm like, this
He's
is not
holding
the
you
podcast,
accountable.
bro.
He's being a friend.
I wouldn't be calling you if I did. I'd be on
So
the
you
run.
so you call Munchie as like a shoulder to cry on?
a shoulder to cry on, like, you got a daughter, He like, cause shit, I wouldn't have. I'm not talking about you, motherfucker. I'm talking about what they talking about with me.
Do you wish that I would do that? That I would just randomly hit you up and be like, "Oh my god, this
No,
fucking
the
guy,
Munchie, you
Yuri."
never know what you're gonna get on the phone with him, but he cool though, cause he's gonna tell you the real. But what if I don't want to hear the real? And what if I call like for some support?
no, that's sometimes some people don't. They just want to lend the ear.
Nah, but
That is the
I don't
most
care. I can
toxic
take the
thing
real.
I've
I can
ever
take the
heard,
real.
bro.
I'm just saying, like, you don't know if I could take the real though. You don't know it until you see me taking the real. If I'm calling you for some support, don't do me like that. Like I'm just some.
That is support.
Instagram
What do you
bitch.
mean? He's actually being a better friend. I understand you want to vent, but like he's actually trying to give you some
He wanted to
news
chew
you
me
could
out.
use.
I know.
You feel
But
me?
yeah,
Like
we done had worse. But because when you said, "Oh, podcast of Munchie," I'm like, okay, cool.
It just seemed like it was very like bitter as soon as you walked between the two of y'all. You were very warm. Saw the bus. You said what's up to Amp, Pill. But it seemed like, you didn't really.
She came in banging on
Yeah, free all the cribs, air CNC. Yeah.
Damn.
I could feel.
No, I felt like who was here too. Like, you feel me? Like,
She
let
like
me
Pill
be
and
myself.
Munchie B. Nigga, what? Crip here.
I feel like you and Munchie have just been
All the
through
people.
so much that it's going to be awkward no matter what.
I've definitely been through so much. It's always awkward, but then it's not because, like, when you grow up in LA and know certain people and on the internet, they try to do you in.
What?
She carved that question. Just say C-Mac, bro.
No, Munchie B over C-Mac.
What was your?
Munchie B over C-Mac.
What was the
C-Mac,
year that you guys were involved?
Who?
You and Munchie.
We wasn't involved.
We wasn't
What was the
involved.
word? What you mean by involved?
Well,
Well,
you spent some time together.
When was the neck dispensed?
What?
When was the neck dispensed?
Involved sound like a relationship or something.
You feel me?
Yeah, we don't do relationships.
That's-
I mean,
She good peoples.
When did you get your free Slurpee
I'm
from
always-
7-Eleven?
Come on with
Adam.
shit, man. Pop the question.
and you don't want to pay me.
Shit.
I'm gonna need like
Slurpee.
1,000 on my Apple Pay by the time I walk up out this motherfucker.
Shit, I'm gonna need a sample
Well,
before
well,
I
Else
start.
you might get a cease and desist.
Just period.
She might hit you with a
He-
607 up
he
desist.
want to talk about it, but he don't want to get a bar. Like, what's that?
Me?
Yeah, you.
You know how niggas watch gangster movies but they don't want to get gangster? That's
Yeah.
it.
That's
Jump off the
him.
poach.
Listen, I am just a humble porn star. I don't do
That's like
nothing,
the nigga off the wood. What
nothing
the fuck?
crazy.
No, you need to really like be who you really are.
I
And
think
then
I
see.
am.
And
If
then when you was
anything's-
in New York, you was in New York with all the bloods. Didn't even hit my phone.
Hey.
I should have brought you.
You should have brought me to the
Oh,
project.
but then why are you doing air CNCs if you want to be hanging out with the Bloods?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You in LA now? You ain't tapped in
I've been
in
around the
Inglewood.
block
Here we
my whole
go.
life.
Shout
I've
out
been
to
around
the
the
New York
block.
beat teamers.
Go to Inglewood.
That sounds very controversial.
Patterson Projects. Salute. Slide first.
Yeah, that was a good time. We would have loved to have you there.
I just wanted to just pull up, take a picture with a whole bunch of,
Pop out of
All the
shit.
way to the
niggas.
Bronx, though.
you know, the shit that Sexy Red do, shit like that.
Even though I just didn't think of it, realistically, you probably had other things that you should have been focusing on at that time.
Well,
Yeah, that's why I didn't even hit you. Like, hey, what's up? Like,
yeah.
I
If you had hit me,
you
though, I
at the
would have been
shelter,
like,
all that.
pull up.
I'm just saying, you could have hit me up.
were you in the midst of any like driller beef when you were out there? And
No, but it was certain people that was like, when they found out I was from LA and they'll see that I was, okay, you do this, you do that.
Yo, word on my Des B.
One nigga was like, we did a podcast with Adam. Another one invited me to like a barbershop podcast in Harlem.
Matt Hoffa.
Yeah.
This
And then-
one guy invited me to a barbershop
Well,
podcast.
a vague,
Somebody
a
wanted me
vague
on their
description, yeah.
series
It's a well-known
called The
one,
Brooklyn
though,
Way.
right?
But
Yes.
I was there just like trying to figure out, like, am I about to stay in New York and have this free voucher? Or am I about to go back to LA when my daughter is running racket? Like, I don't want nothing to happen to her and I'm just nowhere to be found. Like, I'm still her mom. You
What
know?
do you have here? You got a bunch of.
Oh my God, dude.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
What is that?
fucking God.
You want to pull it up on the screen?
Hell no.
Bro.
I have a dream blood.
Please, bro.
Munchie
Oh
Luther
my
King.
gosh. That's
Munchie Luther
you.
King. We got
What?
You-
the, they
wait,
got
they
you as
made,
Martin Luther King, bro.
wait, why
They
is
got
this?
you as
Why do we
MLK.
have? Why do we also have?
know
Wait, that's
what?
not it. But look, that's Adam with the Guidos. That will become more relevant in the near future.
Y'all got some AI shit?
Wait, yeah, they made Lush in front of like the
Put your
Scarface
face on
desk.
Martin Luther King got the at the little
Much
piece,
You gotta scroll. Yeah, click that one,
at the piece.
Oh, that's fire.
piece
and then put that on the screen.
I have a dream, blood.
green speech.
Mikey, who works here, was Mikey made this while this podcast has been going
got you
on.
a-
No, that is
They always got Munchie looking
bro.
good.
That
They
is
better not have shit of me.
that is the firest thing I've seen today, bro.
Look, he made like Lush doing a crooked grind.
Oh my God! Hold on,
Look at that,
Brody.
Yeah,
that's
you
that's the
a
understand.
actual
1 foot
pick.
crooked grind.
That's the actual pick. What you mean?
Hey, do you feel like the show has been more boring since Unc been gone though?
He was definitely spicing it up, even though he was also kind of pissing me off. But you know, he figured out his own thing. He wanted to diss all the hoods and then go skedaddle on out of here. I mean, that was
honestly,
his
though,
plan,
I
I
think he
guess.
should have been like in a mixed group. It should have been like you and him, and then have somebody come like with comparator,
Yeah.
or like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Him with too many different personalities don't really hit.
You
'Cause
say-
then you get like when Brandon was there, we was having serious conversations, and then he all of a sudden say some weird shit and derail it. Like so,
Yeah.
I think it needs to be a smarter cast where he could control the environment type thing. You know what I'm saying?
So you say he need to be in the No Jumper PC if he was here? He
No,
should've been-
not really, because you got in
It's
that
kind of
moment,
No Jumper PC. If you,
you
think
got
about
a real Crip, and then you got a real Blood, and then what's Brandon that's a philosopher. Like all that's too much going on at one time for him. You know what I'm saying?
a philosopher.
Oh, Brandon mad at you, huh? What he mad at you?
No,
That's
we
a
did
current
podcast
event.
yesterday.
Oh, it was just some bullshit on the
He
internet. I
just be
seen.
trolling to get views on his fucking streams or whatever, while making it seem
Oh,
like we got
fake
beef, which
beefing.
I can't even hold it against him because that's just like what literally everybody does in this
I like
modern
Brandon though.
day and age. Yeah, me too.
Brandon's going crazy.
I fuck with Brandon, even though
He go give you pushback on whatever and try to find an angle.
nah, facts.
If you be like the gardener cut the grass. No, he cut the natural herbs from the. He go.
No,
like,
he cut the grass.
Technical, the grass was already cut.
He cut the
Hey,
grass due to
Brandon,
hundreds of
go.
years of systematic racism.
right. He gonna find a way to like.
Brandon definitely gonna get philosophical on
He
you
should have
quick.
been a lawyer.
So I'm gonna turn it over to Lush real quick to just give us a statement about where are we at with the Lil Brazy situation. Has he returned? Like, what was that? Prestige using his account to claim that he was not a gangbanger anymore or whatever.
Yes.
So that's Prestige playing mental warfare with us.
Yes, bro. Bro, I even trip out on this, and this is coming straight from like his actual guardian.
Okay.
By the way, first of all, his mother.
No way. You talking to his
Because
dad?
he's his legal
He
guardian.
say his mama fool. Like,
No, I'm not talking about his mom though.
Oh.
Fool. I'm talking about a dude that was filming rap videos for him that wound up getting legal guardianship of him.
And isn't that?
you
But
feel
isn't
me?
that the one who allegedly
Janky.
deleted his YouTube?
Janky
Fake ass
promoters.
man.
Okay, so
That's
you
what I'm
type
saying.
Apparently, according to this guy, it was actually Prestige that was telling him to diss the North and the South.
Damn.
And then flip the whole script. So
Prestige needs a pack out for show.
I mean,
Every hood got to come together.
Now that
Suck his
make
ass
more
up.
sense.
Prestige uniting over this.
Everybody unite to beat up Prestige worldwide.
Brought the South and the North together.
All right, well that's where we're at with Lil
No,
Brazy.
yeah, no. I think so. At this point, we're just gonna have to, because like, first of all, speaking of his mother, I wanted to say this. I guess she's not a drug addict. This dude said he's
Who
never.
said that?
Okay. The
We should
dude
get her on the
Prestige was saying that.
Hey, Prestige
That's
got
my
all-
son. That's my son. She's not an
Apparently-
addict. She's
apparently
not an
the
addict.
pill might be the father for all.
Yeah.
Hence the N word. You know what I'm saying? So like,
I mean,
Ant
honestly,
gonna
like
beat Lil Brazy ass, bro. Ant don't like Lil
Oh
Brazy.
yeah,
Man,
Whoop
come on,
him.
man.
Spank
I
his
don't
line.
know what
Spank
you're talking
Spank
about.
him.
I'm just, for real.
Give him a little spanking,
you're
man.
not amused by him.
I'm not.
Mm.
I wouldn't touch him. Like, what I gain out of putting? I'm a grown ass man. What the hell I gain, man? I got my baby brother, his age twice. So I look like putting my hands on Lil
See,
Brazy.
now that sounds like a
Brother
fade.
whoop.
I think Ant just saying it's
Oh,
real
man,
out here
y'all
for him
love
to be
talking about
playing in
fade.
different hoods, and then when shit go bad, everybody's saying, "Oh, he's a little boy, he's young."
But we haven't seen that much of like his actual opinion about all this shit because his social media has been commandeered by
Like I said,
Prestige.
y'all know him. So y'all said
Nah, I never met
so
him.
people said he acting like, if this is my first time, so I'm pretty sure anybody kind of had a same perspective that's in the streets.
Mm.
Like,
Yeah.
if you've been in the streets and lived it, and your first time seeing Lil Brazy, you see the No Jumper interview he had with you,
Mm.
and then right after that, you see the interview with, oh, no, man, what's going on? Call my mama. Like, shit, that's what I seen, shit.
Honestly, the Lil Brazy interview like could not have gone any better. Like, the content we got out of that was just the most ridiculous shit ever.
I mean,
We might never have another. That's like the closest thing we have to Cameron Terrell.
because it's such a
his
like
name, right?
yeah, the dude
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
white guy.
It's gonna be a lot of Lil Brazys, man. So somebody else gonna be, man, look,
Yo,
it's
but-
the internet, somebody in there, somebody coming next.
Cameron Terrell is my grail.
That would be an
So
amazing
what was
interview.
that?
He's
That's
the
a-
little white kid that
What they call
The
it,
one
milk,
that
milk from
GPS
9-0
the
or
90s
whatever.
and
Yeah, the
infiltrated.
white boy that was kicking it with the 90s.
that
and
we
shit.
hear
caught the
still
little
hangs out
case.
with him.
Yeah.
Non-affiliates in my hood
Yeah.
and went down and got acquitted from the little shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize I was bringing this up in a weird situation,
Yeah.
but
I read about
Hey,
that
but,
shit.
but,
My
but
bad,
see,
my
but
bad.
see, he got off on that
That
case
shit
and then he got
don't- He
emerged.
didn't kill nobody from my hood.
Oh, I
They
thought you
ki-
were saying he
they
did.
killed some
All right, all right.
non-affiliates.
Oh, all right, all
No,
right.
shit, killed some non.
But
killed
either
some
way,
regular-
like, an
they
interview
killed-
with
they
him
killed a
would be
regular.
insane.
They killed. Look, man, this these dudes be be doing a lot of goofy niggas with this fake tough shit. They kill somebody walking from the ice cream parlor.
That's
With
fucked
some
up.
shit, like some kids. Like, them niggas wasn't no gangbangers. Them niggas wasn't from my set.
Okay.
Yeah, they know that. Like, shit, hey.
Random citizens
Rest in
being
peace to
bullied
them.
is not chill, in my opinion. It sucks. That's
Terrorize the innocents.
terrorize. Yeah, come on, bro.
Or
Like,
do not
stop.
do that.
So let the kids get some motherfucking
Yeah, no,
ice cream.
but that was crazy how they let him get off the case like that though, and like charge them. That was cold. I read that like in the Don Diva magazine or some shit like that.
Hey,
Yeah.
he caught another case after that though. He
The
got in more
white
trouble.
boy,
Yeah, the white. Yeah,
Wait,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
did.
hell yeah.
not over there. He went back over there. He can go back
Nah,
over there.
No, not over there. But I bet you some of them still sneaking dealing with him though, because he got a little bread. Everybody want a rich friend.
I mean, I interviewed somebody from there, and they basically said that he was like, they're like, oh, he's cool. Like some of the homies fuck with him. That's what the guy that I'll talk to
That's
said.
their business shit.
Like the documentary about him out there basically makes it sound as if after he caught that case that he just completely vanished. But we've heard that he still hangs out in the section. So,
I don't know.
but I don't think he's on social media like that anymore, which is a shame because he could be a fucking, he
How
could be
did
a
you read
star in
that
this world.
document?
I do have
Magazine. How did you read that?
Pick that shit up.
Like I should like get magazines ordered in like in the feds and shit. You know when you lock
You
up,
are
get,
live
get
on the No
subscriptions
Jumper
and shit.
Show.
Let's
So
listen.
I
Let's
just
listen to
read.
this.
So they had an article.
What's going on? You live on the No Jumper Show.
Yeah, what's up? Hey, so why you saying all that stuff now, Lush?
Because you suck, bro. Because you fucking suck, dude.
Who is that?
Because this is Prestige. This is Lil Brazy's. Bro,
You don't have to go like over me. You know what I'm saying? You could just go ahead and talk, and then I'll. Say
No, here's the way it works. Because I have the phone, I can talk over you as much as I want. That's kind of how this thing works, bro. But also,
Why are you so hyped in a room full of people? Relax.
well, I'm pretty chill, but it doesn't change the fact that you fucking suck, dude. And the reason
Why
why,
are you lying on my name?
lying, you don't, your relationship with the truth couldn't be more strained if you tried. What are you talking about? You got caught on like 17 lies against yourself, bro. This is why, bro. I talked to Chris for an hour on the way over here. He called specifically to be like, yo, that dude Prestige. The dude Chris, the guy who's his guardian, you feel me? The guy, what's the name of his page? Smiles Media. What's it called? I'm gonna look it up right now. Blah blah blah. Yeah, stop smiling. This fool said you're weird as fuck. The OTR fool say you're weird as fuck. You lied to me a grip of times. You're using Lil Brazy's Instagram page doing collabs. You said that you knew Tupac. You weren't even alive when he died. You're fucking weird as hell, bro. Shut the fuck up, dude. You just embarrass yourself, and it sucks because I fuck with your unk, so that's why I even gave you a shot. And like, you feel me? Like, okay, cool, but you're a fucking loser, bro. And like, you could just like. Okay, what am I lying about? What am I lying about? Break it down. Break it. Break it down.
Let's
Break
hear-
it down.
let's give it a
The
chance.
floor is yours.
I run Lil Brazy
The-
page. That's a lie.
Say it again. I'm sorry, we missed that.
You just said that I ran Lil Brazy page. That's a lie.
Yeah, okay. That's what, bro. Motherfuckers got screenshots on your dumb ass. The fuck up. Anyway, keep going.
Okay, so prove it.
Okay.
You're on live. Go prove it.
His
Get on
glasses-
live.
his
Bitch, I'm on No
glasses
Jumper.
came
What the fuck
on.
is you talking about?
Prove it.
Okay,
You're on
dude.
No Jumper.
So keep going.
So
What else?
prove
What
it.
else? What else? Prove that you run
That
Little
whole
Brazy.
interview,
It only
the whole interview that you did with OTR, they proved last night that it was a lie.
what was a
And they were
lie?
extorting the child.
What was a
The whole
lie?
thing.
Why? And now you're putting extortion allegations out there, bro.
That's what it
Shut your
was,
ass
bro.
up,
And
dude.
you
This is
agreed
why I
to it.
said
You
you
were
a
like-
weirdo,
you were
bro.
like, they should-
This
they
why
should
you a
extort the
weirdo,
kid
bro.
Because he's yelling blood.
This
They
is
should
why.
extort the child.
No,
That's
bro.
what you said on
No,
live.
bro. No. Stop.
Why you don't
Stop.
go
Can't
viral?
hear. He
Stop.
said, what about Bloods? He said, what?
And then
He
what
said.
you said.
He said the
then-
bloods.
Then what you said.
Go ahead.
Then what you said was that. Then what you said was that I said that you and Adam told Lil Brazy to say that, right? Or
Yeah,
that
you
you
did.
guys said that, right?
In fact, you told the food community that. Remember?
Uh-huh. And then what did I tell you that happened?
Oh, guess what? 3 weeks later, I finally watched the interview and I found out you and Adam weren't lying.
No,
That's what
not
you fucking
that's
said,
not
bro.
what was said. It was online.
That's what you said, dog.
Explain exactly what I said.
Is this? Are we bored of this
No, it
yet?
sound like you wasting your time.
Yeah, I
Are we
don't
bored
know.
of this yet, bro?
No.
Like,
you cap, Lush.
okay, fool. Yeah, I'm lying. You lied to me, Lush.
But that's okay. Don't even worry about it.
No, just please, can you give like a legitimate explanation of what was lied about, bro? And why are you not
Everything you
weird?
said is
How are you
a
not
lie,
weird?
How are you not weird?
How are you not
Everything you
weird?
said is a lie.
Explain to me
You're like,
how you taking a vested interest in this 15-year-old kid's life, how you don't have paperwork with, but you're driving him across state lines without permit. Bro, you're fucking weird, bro. You're the definition of weird. Then you start tripping. I'm like, oh my God, he dissed gangs. Da, 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 da. Bro, he came out here, his name's a Lil Brazy, and he raps like EBK J-Bo. Your dumbass was going to pretend to be.
Across state lines?
Bro, shut the fuck up,
Hey, would you
dude.
take it back? Would you take it back
You're
to
the one who
Scrabble
paid him.
Prestige?
What do you
Bro,
mean?
I'll take it. You can just box this gleek. You feel me? Like, you box this gleek.
Lunch on a good one.
But I'm sober. I'm sober. No, just prestige. Why do you suck so bad?
no, it's okay.
The people want to know. Like, why do you suck? Why have you never done anything
You're
successful?
lying, right?
What am I lying about?
Hey, it is
Can anybody tell you like what?
That interview. You went live last night and they proved everything you said was a lie.
Bro, what was a lie? What?
Everything you said, the whole thing.
What? Name one.
You put two people up on the interview. They did an interview. Then he explains, oh, well, you know what? It was actually damage control. Right or wrong?
What?
Yesterday on your
What is,
live.
bro? Is this guy
Scandal and
speaking
Bino,
Japanese right now? Like,
Hey, you must cut that off. He ain't going
no,
nowhere
bro,
with it.
you just high, bro. You high.
does anybody understand him in the room?
Yeah, it's boring.
Does anybody understand him?
Scandal and Bino went live yesterday, and they explained that it was damage control. But yet you put them up on a no jumper interview.
Tell him you want to be a
and
manager,
you
you got
let
to
them
slide
lie.
first.
Yeah.
You gotta slide
Yeah,
first, Prestige.
dude,
Sorry.
dude, Prestige.
Yeah.
I thought you could have
Just hang
been a
up.
decent
Just
person,
hang
but you
up.
fucking suck, dude. Bye,
Okay.
loser.
He said, shut
He said, "Shit,
You suck. You
I
suck.
keep waiting
Admit
for
you
those-
suck.
dude. Why is this guy so gay, dude? Like,
Well, why are you
it's
saying you
crazy,
suck?
bro.
Trying to, that's just like such a funny like.
These people thinking that they eating by calling in.
Bro,
we
the
weren't
fuck
talking
is
about
calling on
himself.
me?
like what did I lie about? Okay, so the dudes from OTR said that Brazy wasn't on the label at the time, and they didn't fuck with the manager because he didn't want to fucking pay. And not on no extortion shit, but this fool Bino had outlined an entire business plan. Like, hey, this is how you can spend the money with this type of artist, because Bino ain't know that that Lil Brazy was gonna be his artist. Solus was like, hey, can you help with this kid? You're affiliated, you know what I'm saying? You're who you are. Let me take him under your wing. See what you could do. He's like, shit, that's gonna cost money.
I think we're
It wasn't-
officially too deep in the weeds of the Lil Brazy story. We need some big new narratives. He needs to blow his hand off or something.
All I can say is prestige, box this gleek.
You
You suck.
Trip.
Anyway, okay.
Like,
Before the 4 Extra thing, the number one thing that people were talking about was this absolutely tragic situation that took place at Mellow Bucks' album release party. Basically, Mellow Bucks, female rapper from Chicago, has had a couple of big songs. Her career is going pretty well, it would seem. One notable situation was the situation in which her and a few of her girlfriends lured Amiri Blaze to a club and then beat the shit out of her and threw her through a glass-plated window. And she is reportedly affiliated with No Limit, which is a very, very serious section out there. Obviously, people think about people like G Herbo and Cairo, etc. But basically, I say all that to say that she very much is someone who has a side in the Chicago gang war. She had an album release party. It was towards the tail end of the album release party. She had already left the premises, but a lot of different people were standing outside of the venue. Somebody pulled up in a car and let off what appeared to be a switch of some sort. They killed, I believe, 5 people, and like 18 people got hit, which is absolutely crazy. I feel like you very rarely see that many people get hit in a drive-by situation, never mind fucking 5 of them dying. But reportedly, one of them was her boyfriend, one of them was her brother, a couple of the other ones were like girls that she's very, very close friends with. One of them was one person who got hit was Doo-Wop, who's actually like a dude that you always see with Chief Keef and shit. He just happened to be there. He went viral relatively recently for the immensity of his lean belly. But either way, just the craziest situation, probably like the biggest like mass shooting in Chicago drill history that I can really think of.
At like an event type
At a
thing.
music
yeah.
event, which like makes it seem more fucked up because I heard that this club is actually shutting down.
It's not at Adriana's, is it?
I'm not sure,
Because
but
that's where
you could imagine that this place is not interested in doing more drill-oriented album release parties, and that is probably going to have a chilling effect on anyone who wants to do anything involving any gang-oriented rapper.
But that's already been a thing. Like doing rap shows in Chicago, if you're a local artist, if you're
It was a release party.
Yeah. Well, but they probably
Yeah,
thought
sweet.
like, oh, it's not Bloodhound Lil Jeff, it's Mellow Buck. She's a girl rapper.
For sure.
They're probably not really doing their homework and figuring out that she's associated with certain people. And I don't know. I mean, the people who were outside clearly didn't think that it was so serious that they shouldn't just be lingering outside of the venue or whatever. But I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts on seeing this kind of incident taking place?
It's tragic.
That sucks.
This could have happened so many times. Like with a lot of people, it just depends. We don't know if niggas didn't do their research, invited too many people who had problems, or it could have been somebody random, a hater, because how did her boyfriend and her people that it don't seem like it was a setup. So it's like, bro, what the and something like this happened to me recently. So I was pregnant, right? And I go to this function.
Four-person shootout on the
No, bro.
What the fuck,
It
Tania?
almost went bad. And it was because there was a lot of people there. So I'm in my car and I hear arguing, and it's like a parade of people coming out of the venue. So I'm like, oh shoot, they about to start shooting. And then, people start whipping out. I'm ducking in my car like, I'm pregnant, I can't get shot. But things like this happen in these type of situations. Music, LA, black people.
Oh, we're not gonna do that.
No, black people who gangbang. That's really
Hey, bro,
really
it
a
is. That's
And
the
our
culture.
not black
The party
people
don't
who
be over to
gangbang that got
somebody start
burners,
shooting
straps,
About to, like,
heat,
yeah, that's what's
glamours,
going on, bro.
choppers, everything, all of that.
I'm
That's
just
what's going
so
And they don't give a
You're making the white supremacist talking point, which I understand.
Yeah, that's like
Some would say it is a realist
I love
talking
my
point.
black people. I'm a black
How
queen.
you make a point to something
know?
that's like if you speak in fact, you making a point. Like, I mean, shit, that's what's going on.
That's
We
what's
ain't-
going on.
Fuck the white
Because the thing
supremacist
is-
shit. Like, we
Nah,
ain't even thinking
because,
about it from that angle. You talking about people that's living amongst the shit and somebody that's been involved in that shit. Like,
And
you
they
can't tell
artists
no-
too. We
No,
artists too.
I feel that, but
Yeah.
like I think that like it's just in the way it's framed. Like when you say it like that makes sense. But when it's framed like, oh, it's only because all races be doing that shit too. You can't just like blame black people for that, in my opinion.
I mean, you don't
We
see a
do.
lot
The
of.
most senseless killings go to the white people, though.
What? Who?
Like, exactly. Like
The most senseless killings go to the white people.
that
No,
by,
for
by
real.
such
The
a
most
large
senseless killings.
by
like,
such a large
well,
margin, it's not even
like,
close.
man, look,
I'm talking about all the mass shootings that made the news.
Yeah, they be going.
But-
I mean, let's be real. Like you
what she
don't
said,
hear about
that's
like
a
a lot of
culture,
like
though.
metal concerts getting shut down because someone got killed
What about the
outside.
Ariana
Check
Grande
this out.
concert? Got
That was
I
a
didn't say
fucking
that a black
a
person did
terrorist.
just saying.
It could have been somebody like you with one of them little things, them silencer.
You're saying that I could have been the one who have done
oh,
this.
black people, we got our
Y'all
chance. A
kind
mass
of detoured
shooting.
from our point though, right? Like
Yeah.
a lot of times, parties end in gunfire. You know what I'm saying?
We
Or-
know once niggas is walking out, sometime I'll be like, because you feel me? You walk out, there go a bitch or a nigga. I need that or anything. Like, yeah, they will let that shit slide the whole party. As soon as it let out.
Or for instance, name
Bullets is
a
flying, okay?
popular rapper out here that's a gangbanger. Anyone.
Remble.
All right, Rimbo. All right, if they hear Rimbo having
I say it right, he immediately says it wrong.
no. If he had a release party, the Mexicans out of San Pedro go try to slide on him. That's how I go.
And let's be real, a huge percentage of the events and the pop-ups and the things that might take place with gang-related artists in LA just kind of don't happen because of the fact that that's a possibility. Like I've definitely heard about events that were like gonna happen, and then somebody got in somebody else's ear and was like, "Oh, he beefs with so and so and so and so," and they'll pull up, they'll shoot this shit up, and then that event doesn't happen.
And that's just a small and like, man, see, that's being fake. That's a small situation. Like, of course, the hood that's beefing with Rimble gonna pull up and do that. Any black hood, but like on a large percentage, like on a scale, like ain't no community cutting each other down. They're like the African American community. Like that's what we talking about. Like let's keep it real. The Mexicans ain't doing it. Like even the Southsiders, they might have a little gang wars here and there. That shit is more hitting up on the walls, more political than anything. Because when the Mexican mafia get in, say certain shit, motherfuckers know the back. So let's stop all the like. We don't know what we talking about, and we don't know. Come on,
And then
man.
this is Chirac. They known for that.
Hey, but I don't like our. when people just be like Black Lives Matter, oh black people killing black people, but we ain't talking about that. That's like the police chopping down black people and getting away with it, like it's a train ticket or something.
Yeah, the black people don't defend that.
And then-
You
and then
gonna get mad. You gonna get mad at another gangbanger try to go hop out on him before the police. The police can pull up in a set right now, hop out on the homies, chase the homie, knock down one of the homies for nothing. Ain't too many people or slim to none gonna be in the set like, hey, let's go slide on the police station or let's go catch the police in traffic.
Hey, but hold on, but
Come
see,
on, bro.
I didn't know
That's
until
crazy.
I went to prison that the white boys be beefing with each other. I didn't know there was no difference between rednecks and skinheads and pickerwoods.
Adam versus Milk.
I thought all that shit was the same. Nigga, I got to
There's
where I was
levels.
going, and the rest of the white boys was on the peckerwoods.
But a lot of people do be having a problem, like, oh, y'all quick to go
Man,
shoot
y'all
y'all
own
out, but
race,
y'all won't go
fuck
kill
over
the
your own
police.
race, period.
Sure.
Mexicans,
One mic.
Mexicans the biggest killer of Mexicans. White boys go with white boys and blacks go with blacks, bro. I don't like when I know black people do it. It's fucked up, but it's the same thing. You go who you around, that's who you go funk with.
Yeah,
You think the white boys in Orange County, they up with each other or wherever the fuck they at.
we can't act like Mexicans don't be chipping each other too. They do.
No,
Say
everybody.
If it's gang,
bro,
man, all right.
I'm just saying, bro.
For sure.
No, I
for
get
sure.
you made a good
I
point
get
though.
y'all, bro. I get y'all,
You
bro.
made a good point. You made it
I
because
get y'all.
but the whole thing was like the way like you recontextualize it because I was looking at it completely
Hey, man
different.
lied, women lied. I'm talking percentage. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking percentage. Let's put the percentage ratio black versus Mexican in killings. Let's do that. Let's do that and talk
pull it
then.
up.
Let's do that
do
and
it.
talk then.
Let's
Pull it
do
up though, and then you gotta do geographically where you what you talking
So
about.
are we doing
Man,
just-
Because hold on. Because if you in East LA, all you see is Mexicans. Ain't no blacks
bro,
there.
The lifestyle of
So they knocking
gangbanging,
each other
bro.
down more
That's
over
what
there.
we talking about, bro. We talking about the lifestyle geographically.
So
of
just in LA,
gangbanging.
we talking just
Crip
in
and
LA.
Bloods and Crip on Crip killings happen more than Mexican and Southside and whatever the fuck y'all talking
Where you
about,
rate this
bro.
number at though?
You know what I'm saying? What's going on in the world, nigga, how people been dying. What you mean when I read this number at? We can pull it up. I bet you I'm speaking facts.
So yeah, let's look it up, sir. Just
Ask
to
that
specify.
shit. That's chat shit.
I'm about to ask the chat shit. So, but just to specify, we talking just L.A. or the country?
Southern
or-
California.
Bloods and Crips in
No.
Southern Cali.
We talking about
Okay,
Southern
so-
California.
Who got the mentality? What race is the number one killer of each other? Let's Google that shit.
What
Fuck is
race
y'all
is the
talking
number
about,
one
man?
killer of
Hey,
each
man,
other?
No.
Y'all
That's
here
a
playing, man.
blanket. That's a blanket
It ain't
question.
no
though.
blanket, nothing.
It is.
bro.
Hey, we ain't talking about the
How's
other
it a
races. Now we
blanket?
talking
How's it a
about
blanket?
black
That is a
gangs
good
and
What is it
Mexican
covering?
gangs.
What is it
We talking
covering?
about black gangs and Mexican
What is
gangs.
it covering?
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
ChatGPT know
I
that
asked-
shit now.
So okay. The question that you wanted asked, right? What race is the number one killer of each other? By a significant margin, not by a super significant margin. Yeah, it looks like white and black people. It says white first here, but then the black percentage is higher. It says a percentage of victims killed by same race for whites is 80 to 85. Black is 85 to 90, so that is the correct answer. Hispanic is 75
Damn,
to 80.
white people.
Asian is
Bro, I
70
don't know
to
where we
75.
living at, man. Motherfuckers must be in another planet somewhere. Then I guess.
Hey, I say you got to do it
Man.
geographically, right?
Come on,
Because in
man.
East LA, it's only Mexicans, so they knocking each other down.
Let's-
So if you
let's
go
look
over
in
there,
LA.
you go
Let's
get
look
that.
in LA.
If you go South
That's
Central,
because
hold
there
up, you
ain't
go
no
South
blacks
Central,
occupied in that area, bro. They
That's why I say you gotta
deeper,
go
bro.
geographical, though.
Blacks and killed motherfuckers. That's why they deeper because they coming over here and blacks and down there, motherfucking.
Man, they different.
And man, what are you
next to
talking
Mexico,
about, bro?
nigga.
Man,
This used to be
hey,
Mexico, damn near.
Munchie, man. Nigga,
Every street
it's
out
the
here is a
Aztec
Mexican
natives,
name.
bro. It's the
Santa
Aztec
Monica,
natives land,
Santa
bro.
Fe.
Aztec
Nigga,
natives, bro. Aztec natives
Man,
land, bro.
hey,
Indians,
bro.
Native Americans.
all I'm saying is, don't
Not
just,
no Mexicans, bro, like y'all be trying to say and
Hey,
think y'all
look,
know what y'all
the
talking
killer
about, bro.
of the killer of each other is your own kind, bro. Whether it's Mexicans,
that is a
whether-
fact.
That's what I was saying from the gate.
Yeah.
Is that not what I'm saying?
Well, no, I
no,
feel like
nigga,
the argument
you-
is you're saying, is there more inter-gang violence within the black community versus the Hispanic community?
Man, the biggest
number
killer
one-
of your folks is your folks, bro. And they go for the Mexicans.
But
they go for
that's
us.
for sure. Yeah, that's
So,
the one.
but we
that's
was
what
talking
I've been
about
saying.
Bloods
Yeah.
and Crips because we black and we Bloods and we Crips.
Black
No,
on
for sure, so it
Mexican
makes
violence is like
Or-
super rare in comparison to black on black violence or Mexican on Mexican violence.
Oh, say that one more time for me.
Like
That's because
Blacks-
that's because the blacks is not in their area. If the blacks is in their area, it's going to be funk.
right.
They're deeper, so like yeah, of course, and like in their areas, if you talking about you a gang, of course you there. So it's like you talking about you a gang in this area. It ain't gonna be no peace. Somebody got a phone.
Right.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure.
So in that area and that margin, of course, because it's all them there. But if it was any blacks there, it'd be the same shit.
Right.
Okay, look. To say what I was trying to say, you the killer of your own folks. And that go for every race, bro. I don't give a fuck what race you is. White, Mexican, or black.
No, I mean that's a fact. The inter-race violence, like Mexican on black, is like very rare in comparison to Mexicans
So
killing
they're
other.
When I was a
White on
kid,
white
that shit was
crime?
bad. I'll
Hell
tell you
yeah,
that.
it is.
Yeah.
It's a lot of white on white crime. Yeah.
I mean,
I
technically.
mean, probably probably white on white murder is like way more common than white on black or black on white.
Really?
People wouldn't know that.
I think so, yeah.
They wouldn't
Well,
know
Because
that.
white
we
people
just
are
looked it
mostly
up and it
around
said-
other white people,
Bro,
so
this is like when you in jail, Adam. Like, man, they get like people opinion as opinion. This is like when you in jail. I'm gonna give you the specifics. Just like when you in jail. In jail, rarely you gonna see the Mexicans going to war with each other.
Right.
They're not gonna do that unless they're about to remove a rat or somebody who don't belong on the yard.
Mhm.
The blacks are on the yard to my Crip blood, neighborhood, gangster, this and that, and ready to go to war with each other.
For
Only
sure.
way they might stick together if something go on with another race, bro. Like, come on, man.
To
What the
be-
fuck a nigga talking
but-
about,
but-
bro?
but
Yeah,
you're
so-
right.
Fuck a nigga
that's
talking
right.
about, bro.
But
Like,
hey,
stop lit it, bro. Come on, I know what I'm talking about.
You 1000% do.
I'm talking about the
but to
streets,
be
though. I
fair,
wasn't talking about prison.
isn't there
They-
two? Isn't there?
We said geographically, bro. So geographically is including the whole fucking world, prison, everything. We
Oh,
talking about geographically. You said geographically.
Hold on. You
Don't-
talking about
you
prison?
said
The Mexicans
geographically.
really,
Yeah,
You
it's
said geographically.
No,
That's the
you
world,
talking
bro.
about prison. The Mexicans really unaliving each
Or
other in there.
specify the
Yes.
location. Because when you say
I
geographically, you talking
tried
about
to,
the
but you
world.
said nah. I said East LA. You got Long Beach, Inglewood, South
Because you
Central.
talking about areas, bro, that where it's just Mexicans. It's all Mexicans in that area. Ain't no blacks over there. I was just saying, like as far as like the mentality, they know when to get in line. Blacks got the fucking slave mentality, bro. Blacks don't want to be told what to do.
Right,
Everybody
right,
got the mentality, oh, nigga, I ain't got no big homie or this and that. They don't want no pecking order. They have a pecking order. Like, yeah, in they areas because they the only ones over there. Of course they're beefing with each other. But I'm just saying, like,
Okay,
nigga,
I
on the-
agree.
But what
Blacks
about the
only come
Norte?
together
What
when
about
niggas
the
oppressed. Like,
Southsiders and
some
Nortes?
gotta happen.
Yeah,
like
bro,
some
that's
type
what
of
I'm
emergency.
saying, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
on the side, bro.
But what about Southsiders and Nortes? Ain't that the same thing?
Bro, that come on,
They getting along right now in the
man.
prison yard.
Come on,
But I'm just
bro.
saying
She
that's
talking
not
about some other shit,
that
bro.
don't count.
I do feel like that is a specific thing.
No, but we're talking about Mexican on Mexican crime.
Yeah, but
like,
you gotta
Yeah,
start
but
way up north,
so
though.
little.
So let me
of
bust
that
your bubble.
happens,
Even
right?
with that right now, bro. Even with that, it ain't no black. Ain't no South Side and North going on. In the pens right now, they all on the yard with each other. They all cool, bro, with each other. They all programming with each other, bro.
Right, but I'm just saying, like, there's been historically, like, even though, like,
If it wasn't, it ain't really nothing
Yeah, they
historical. The
not
only
around the
thing
corner,
historical
though.
is that they're North and South. It been
That's
on
too far
yards
to jog and bust
where,
somebody,
like,
bro.
see, this the thing. The North is not even that deep, so they not gonna even be on too many yards. The South Side's on anyway, and if they is on the yard, it's gonna really be a mismatch.
makes sense. Yeah, numbers are skewed for sure.
Yeah, it's gonna be a mismatch. It's gonna probably be like 10 North days, fucking like 200 Southsiders.
The Southsiders that's up north. So you know
Yeah,
they
there's
deep.
that's like the number one difference.
I always wonder, just side note, right? I be like, they never want black people to win. No, for real.
Who's
a lot
they?
of people. Just a lot of different
You
races.
mean other black people?
other races to me. Because I feel like they know that we powerful.
But
Me
see,
too.
But listen,
not to
though,
cut you off, but see, you say that, but then like even with that, but then you got black people that fall right into that narrative and gonna go against each
they
other
gonna go
though.
against, but let
And
me
you know what I'm
tell you,
saying?
let me tell you, like you say, the slave mentality, they so fucked up already, just by default, they born fucked up. So whoever they was raised was fucked up and da-da-da, and they keep going. So listen, if in the prisons, all the niggas was cool, I bet you, them deputies and them people, them COs, whatever, they'll start throwing darts and will make these motherfuckers fuck with each other and hate each other. I feel like that.
I think the whole thing though is like when you see something like this drive-by going on, is like think about how much more culturally could be developed in terms of the Chicago rap community if people didn't feel like this sort of thing was kind of inevitable. Like I saw somebody donated $10. Prince Drama donated $10, said they said that a blogger who she invited who's not in a gang leaked the address. It was a private invite only party. An hour after he posted it, it happened, and some guys were in the crowd too, and they started shooting.
That's fucked up.
So apparently they had already taken some pretty significant precautions to make sure that didn't happen. But yeah, I mean, it is just such a shame. On one hand, you can't be even a little bit surprised given how much bullshit we've seen go on in Chicago over the years. But on the other hand, it would just be amazing if people could do these kind of events and
It's
not
unfortunate
have
because
to.
the majority of that
you know.
crowd was I think females that got hit, and I don't even know if they gang related or not. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Like a gang of females got hit, from my understanding.
I mean, I guess if you're savage enough to do a drive-by, it's like you can't really be like, oh well, you shouldn't do that because you like might hit girls. It's like if you're fucked up enough to do a drive-by, it's kind of like, I guess that ship has already kind of sailed, right?
Well,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know if a lot of people from our community was attending, so they like forget the whole crowd.
Yeah, I
Like-
think that they just saw everybody who was in that crowd as a op.
I know you guys may know this already, but why did gangbanging start again? Didn't they start gangbanging to what?
That's a lot.
Fight the police?
That's a
Yeah.
That might be a little too.
To protect the community.
That's-
But then it's like,
That's a
damn,
separate stream, possibly.
niggas start
yeah.
backing out, and then now they like, I'm not trying to get beat like Rodney King or what? Like what is it? What is it now? You know, it seemed like ever since Nipsey died, niggas don't even want to be on their hustle no more. They doing weird shit. First,
Man,
niggas
Nipsey
was trying
died
to
and
be in
everybody
line.
started a business. He inspired people. It's,
Well,
it's the
no,
reverse.
but this the
To be
thing.
honest with
the
you. What are you
talking
motivator was
about?
gone now, so they started a business and do the percentage on the black people starting businesses. It failed. The
Nah,
first
hell
few
no.
years, yes,
Bro,
they do.
when Nipsey
Two,
died,
3 years.
Munchie, shut up.
everybody wanted to be an entrepreneur after that.
They need motivation though. You still
He gave it
need
to him.
okay, and then
And
they,
it's bad it took him to pass for people to like, you know what I'm saying? They get motivated. But when Nipsey died, everybody wanted to start a business.
But the thing is,
Facts.
I know, but the thing is, when you don't have the originator who, like, people need a leader to follow. Okay,
He left a
Munchie
blueprint.
Luther King.
No,
Yeah,
he left a blueprint for some.
Yeah, he did.
If you was
but,
smart enough to follow it, like, but
yeah,
But I'm gonna
yeah.
tell you, people from America is
But
lazy,
the masses
right?
didn't,
People that's
though.
not from here, they work harder, right? That nigga, his father is from wherever. Norwegia. Bro, I would have thought I was too cool to be on Starsman and
Passing
Crenshaw
out incense and shit.
and have socks on the table selling it. Him and his brother was doing that. They hustle is kind of different. I'll probably be like, man, I don't want no socks. Give me some dope. They was getting it in like,
Donnie,
no,
X out of that?
huh?
Sorry, I was just,
No. Like I think he left a cool little blueprint. People didn't stop. They started after that. I heard everybody trying to start their own business.
They
and sell
started, but
something.
then the internet started going viral and baddies, and niggas got unmotivated. Like, fuck all this shit. Y'all niggas is some weirdos. You
yeah.
know?
Nip definitely motivated a lot of
He
people.
did.
for
We
sure.
know that part.
For
We
sure.
know.
Okay, I'm gonna just speed run some of these donations right here. Shout out to our new members: Deontay Von Trell, R. Albert Hicks, the Kid Brumby, and Sir Early. And then Dabs before we went live said, "Motherfuckers be too busy putting oil on King Pill to be on time." SMH. He basically was assuming that you were late because you
Yeah.
were rubbing baby oil all over
Fair
your
assumption.
body.
Right, yeah, I had to get
You
my
should have been
shit
outside
together.
of the Diddy trial when they did the verdict.
I had to moisturize myself.
That's crazy. That was going up when Diddy.
Yeah.
I was in New York at that time, too.
Should have pulled up, showed support.
No, you know what's
They
crazy?
didn't call you for a witness.
No.
Fucked up.
Yeah, because it would have totally completely even tarnished the
I mean,
DA's
what was the
case
fucking
further.
point?
Table
Cassie
that.
said-
Table that. We're gonna grill you about Diddy.
Yeah.
We're gonna grill you about Diddy. Just let me get through these. Okay. Multiple donations that are too offensive for me to read. Defiant with Brandon Tucker said, "I would have been on time." That's
Nah.
Gucci Bear.
I was there when you call.
Jalik.
Always
Who is Jalik? It say Tania and
Jalise.
Oh, Jalise.
Jalise, you should do battle with her. That's a good idea.
They said we would be a good, I don't know.
And then Comparator said, "Call me next time, please."
Facts.
And then Greed TV said, "Lush is a dope fiend. I guarantee he's a bussy bandit."
That's weird. Hey, guess what, fool? I'm from somewhere and I'll fucking have you. Anyways, I just love you, bro.
Okay, and then Daddy Logic said, "Adam said 4 extra can't get a open bionics arm, but it's only 12,000 to get one. He can get fronted 12,000,
Boom.
fight King Pill with it, and get 50,000 to pay that 12K back."
I doubt it. I doubt it's 12,000.
Man.
12,000
It's
is
gotta
so
be
cheap
more.
for
It's gotta-
something
yeah.
like a bionic,
A bionic
arm. What are we talking
That
about?
sounds like an arbitrary number.
Mortal
That-
Kombat.
That's not a true statement. It can't be.
12,000 is like a cheap car. We're talking about a bionic arm. Granted, they're very different things.
Damn.
Anyway, Smack Pack. Yeah, you guys are too messy. I don't want to read some of these. Dago Dog said that Cliff World had great advice for 4X's future. So I guess we got to look into that.
That's a Cliff World, though.
Shout out Cliff. Alcoholic Gamer said, this panel is fire. The only person missing is Brick. Not the trick. Don't see late. And I'm drinking a purple buzzball getting loaded.
Ooh, see, I've even infiltrated Alcoholic Gamers' drinking habits.
Okay, Healing Within said, why is nobody telling Adam about how people are clowning him over sending for extra $1,000? Y'all scared.
Wait,
Oh man, I forgot I was gonna say something about that, but what is it?
Is that a bad thing?
I was gonna bring it up that people was trying to the same shit he said. People was trying to clown you, send him $1,000.
Yeah, I mean,
Well, I mean, shit. What a nigga supposed to
I
send
think I just
5,000?
get on that because I don't understand that though.
I mean, if he's in a pinch, if he needs money, if he wants to holler at me about that, I mean, I'm open minded. I seen the GoFundMe. I don't know.
That
I thought
was nice
Put
of
up
you,
a rack.
I thought it was
That's
decent, like,
that's a nice boost. Fuck a
Look, guess
motherfucker
what?
talking
Why you
about.
didn't go to Crip for C-Mac?
I did.
You did? They
and
said
he has a whole video.
It's a blog,
See,
yeah.
man. That's right.
I'm
She be
just saying.
pressing
I'm
for
just
it.
saying.
China Mac's a liar. That's why ICE deported him.
Because I was like, it wouldn't have did nothing for you to say that he worked for you. It wasn't like they was going to take you to jail.
It wasn't even a bail hearing. That was a fake China Mac narrative. He's like Alex Jones.
Oh.
Calling the frogs gay. Sparta said,
Dogs are gay.
Adam know damn well he heard Wack tell Aaron the plumber that he kills wives and kids. LOL on Pyru. He said that. He said it only costs $1,500. Okay, I kind of remember that.
So I wasn't tripping.
There was a recorded Aaron the plumber conversation where he did say, we be killing mamas and kids and shit. I mean, listen, bro, I don't fucking know what Wack is talking about. That's some crazy
Why
shit,
not?
man.
I forgot why I even brought that up.
Okay, just call me daddy said, ask Tania how she feels about Trump cutting Snap and making her work 20
was
hours a week
fucking
to keep
pissed.
her
No.
Snap going. Oh,
It
so
don't go to me.
so the benefits got turned off by the
No.
big beautiful bill?
Well, I guess the snacks, we can't buy no snacks no more. It don't matter anyway because
No, Snap. Wait,
the snacks.
Snap. It's,
They were saying
what,
you
that's like
You're
a
talking
food.
about Snapchat, no?
No.
Snap is
Snap.
some county benefits, bro.
Yeah.
Is that right?
How much you get
Basically-
from the county?
Oh,
Not enough.
Damn.
Not enough, but like a little bit.
Not
I
enough,
don't know,
man.
yo.
You
Fuck,
just keep
gotta
pumping
give
out
her a
kids, and
job.
we just keep
6
paying taxes to take care of them, huh?
Snap benefits?
Gotta
Listen,
give her a
honestly,
job.
I'm okay with it. I'm not mad.
Give Tania some benefits.
That
Let's
is
be
what's
honest.
going on, right?
Friends with benefits.
You only gotta
all the
apply
benefits
first.
I could get.
You feel me?
But it's going to be tougher
You gotta
because
step
Remember, I
that
don't got no
content
job.
up.
Trump's going to make you work, apparently.
Huh?
Trump's going to make you work in order to get those benefits? That's
I
what this
can't wait
person's
to
saying.
find Trump because he'll pay me before you do.
I believe you.
Real
I
talk.
believe
No. Trump paid to
big
play.
He could throw you in prison.
That's big granddaddy Trump.
I'll just shoot you in the leg.
I think he has a specific type for
like
some
black-
reason.
he like-
I don't know.
Locking
Do
down
you?
Stormy.
You see him telling that black
What?
lady she was pretty the other day?
Girl, what? I mean, boy,
You liked
what?
that?
That's my favorite.
So what you try to
mentor.
say? You try to
Who's
say
Stormy?
you don't think
That's
Trump
Trump.
spake that black?
Trump
You
be
don't think
getting
he
it
spake that
in.
black?
You
I
gonna
don't think
bounce
that's.
on that
I feel
belly?
like you fuck with white girls.
What?
Go bounce on that belly.
Russian,
I'm gonna bounce on it all.
Russian,
man.
Baltic,
For
tall,
Trump,
blonde,
like
with no
president.
ass.
Daddy
Killed
Trump.
the cat, man. Shit,
Granddaddy
hey,
Trump.
Hey, where you
Trump
meet
some black,
Snoopy
man.
Badass
Turn that
at?
shit
All
into
right,
peacock.
all right. Let's not go into the
What
the
biddy,
history
what
books
biddy?
now. Let's not do that right now. Rico Short said, Adam, do BBLs have a strong odor? Someone like
Oh,
Uh,
yeah, I keep hearing that.
Someone like Cardi B who has a lot of money should be able to keep it from smelling, right? Listen, I've banged hundreds of girls with BBLs on Plug
Is it
Talk,
true?
available at plugtalk.com. I never noticed one smelling. I guess if you have some kind of infection, which I have heard about that. I know some girls that got like weird scab things on their BBLs because they had like an infection at some point from getting it.
That's where the smell.
And
is
for
from
sure
the
that could
infection,
smell.
they said. Yeah.
But that's its own thing.
That's
I feel like
pus.
that's like less than 1%.
Well, they say it comes out of here, the infection. I see a girl, I follow a lot of content creators, and she had like you know how when the guys get shot, a shit bag.
But
you
for
know?
the BBL?
No, it was a blood bag,
Oh,
and it
God.
drains the BBL. So she showed us. We didn't know that part until she showed
Bro.
us that that's what they do.
I think she went to a backyard surgeon.
But-
This doesn't sound like
But
It was on her side.
the
I've
protocol.
been hearing the BBL smell shit too, and I'm like,
I don't know if that's a
I never-
rumor or
That
not.
shit that girls who don't have BBLs are making up to try to explain away why girls who have BBLs are not good.
okay,
Let's be
like,
real.
so that's from the BBL bashers.
That's like when fat guys make fun of guys who have six packs. It's like we know that they look better than us. We're trying to like normalize being fat by saying like, oh, that's gay. He got a six pack. Ha, enjoy your chicken breast and broccoli, bitch.
And it's also.
But we know that they're superior to us
and it's
in
not,
some way.
And it's not just the
Man,
fucking.
BBL
It's not just
her ass
the.
just stank. She need to get in some water.
Exactly.
I feel like
Some
having
bitches
a
just
stinky
stank, fool.
BBL
Not
is
even
like,
water. It's coming out. She needs some
Sorry, you got
antibiotics.
some?
bro, if you got like the fucked up concrete BBL in the Bronx, I feel like that's the one that's gonna stink. I think if you get a nice high quality one, you spend
The
a little bit
Bronx
more.
is ghetto, and they got that goals. It's called goals, and all the girls I seen them.
What's it called?
It's called goals,
Goes?
like GOALS.
You was in New York
Goals.
9 months. You know everything.
I was knowing a lot. I was in
Whatever,
there.
hello.
I was there for 6 months.
You didn't get the concrete out there? You could have joined
Nah.
concrete boys.
Cap. Cap.
You just
Um,
cracked yourself up. What's that, a game?
but anyway, I
I'm
never
afraid
smell
to
the
lay on that
CCB.
table.
Trell hit it.
I'm
Some-
afraid of that.
Sometimes the pussy smell or the butthole smell, but I ain't never smelled the BBL itself smell. Anyway,
It would make sense though for like if you said if there's an infection, pus be stanking. You feel me? Sometimes.
And you'll still fuck.
all right. Tom Cruise mom shoes said King Pill been dumb quiet ever since Tania came in the room. Bro, scary around C-males.
Ooh, it's a fucking
Narrative.
narrative.
What? See,
You
He-
claim it's so boring, but
he-
you ain't turned nothing up.
Shit, what I'm gonna turn up?
I
It
don't
ain't
know,
my kind of
turn up.
topics. I asked you where you meet Snoopy at. I
That
wanted
ain't
to
no
know.
turn up. That's a turn
nigga-
down.
That's like an interview
Shit, I just
question.
wanted to
Straight.
know.
I met him in the DM.
Oh, I thought you met him in Bompton. I was just
No.
trying to see what was going on.
No,
you feel me?
no, she didn't.
None of that.
Yeah, I don't really know who you is, so I don't really know what to say to you. You feel me? I just know you need to turn your content up.
Like
I'm just saying, as far as your OnlyFans and shit, really start getting a major bankroll.
Okay, Sparta
Major,
said
potential.
have you seen it?
Nah, I never seen nothing.
So how
you
you
feel
know I
me?
need to turn it up?
Can
Go-
you
go
feel
beat
though,
off
'cause
their
you was talking
content
about-
tonight.
You was talking
No,
about
for
some.
real. They do be telling me though, and it's so weird because I thought it was a glitch. I got a free account and a paid one, right? All of a sudden, the free account, everybody is subscribing every minute. I'm like, how? What does that mean?
The
Like a
free
old-
account?
Yeah, like an old link on Twitter went up or something.
Probably. Or maybe you have that linked on your social media or
But
something.
but listen, oh yeah, I do. I do.
The free page is like to bait people into the paid page.
Hello.
But you could still have a following on the free page.
It's a finesse page.
And unlocking them videos, finesse page, they be like, oh, what the heck is
And you could do that on there
$12.
too, yeah. Because a lot of girls only, it's like $5 or whatever to be a subscriber. All right. Anyway, Sparta
Right.
said, unblackball Loose Cannon. If we can listen to Whack and tell lies, then we can listen to his lies and threats to Loose. Should be funny.
Unblackball's a hilarious.
You know, I'm not like blackballing Loose Cannon. I'm just not really like amused by Loose Cannon at this point. I haven't bothered to watch any of the videos that he's made about me, so I don't know what the fuck he's saying about me. But I would say the fact that he's getting like less than 1,000 views on his videos.
Yeah, I know. His channel went dead.
Yeah,
for sure,
I just nobody cares unless he comes with some new info. Nobody cares.
What's up with Sharice?
She getting hit right now.
Who is that?
Damn. Is like that?
That's his wifey. I don't know, man.
Oh, shit,
Sadiq said, no, I'm not gonna read that one.
If they were, but hey,
talking Brazy in the chat today.
He'll read
A
some
little
shit.
bit of braziness.
Hey,
yeah.
but you'll read some shit about me
said
that's
all type
janky
of
every
shit
single
about
time, huh,
Blueface.
bro?
I'm trying to keep the peace.
All right, all right.
If it was real
I'll be
serious,
the sacrificial lamb once
you
again.
could go read it afterwards and
Yeah,
see
no,
what I
no.
didn't want to read and
I'll
realize
take
it's
your-
Hey,
for the
take
good
your
of
word for
the
it.
Don't
community.
throw gasoline on shit.
Oh,
Exactly,
yeah, see, that's
yeah,
what I'd be
yeah.
doing.
No, you're
No,
not
I'm
doing it.
fucking
I'm just
around,
saying,
I'm
nigga.
If they give you a hard time, it's probably about something that's like not a big deal and actually funny.
Yeah.
There's other things that are a little more. Anyway, Wolf said, now that Flaco and Hefe are Muslim besties, you can tell Flaco been trying to get Hefe to hate on Pill too, LMAO.
Oh, you been trying to bait him in?
If I had
Bro.
read that before, I wouldn't have read it, but
Man, they love to hate the pill, man.
That is the most sped narrative.
Came out of nowhere.
Like, to be honest, I don't even
Slide
know.
first.
Like, Hefe, have you and
Is
have you and
Flaco trying to
ever
pull you
chopped
into
it
his...
up before? Even
You
for
still
real?
haven't,
Like,
right?
Have y'all ever talked?
You and Flaco haven't really
like,
talked like that, right?
No, we had a few words in
Okay.
that chat. We ain't never really chopped it up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah. So.
He used the Muslim thing as his escape plan on that whole little tension.
Oh, 1,000%. We haven't heard a peep about it since, right? This fool's eating fucking Slim Jims one day, and then he's like, "Oh, I found out NFA is a Muslim. Oh, me too. I can't beef with you, my brother."
Flaco, the best thing.
Yeah.
I hope I'm not saying
Literally
too
was
much.
eating Slim Jims.
I hope
by
I'm
the way.
not saying too much, Flaco. I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but the fact that he was like allegedly hanging out with a girl, and then the Forrester thing happened, and he immediately like canceled the
Oh, we
date
got Navy
Fire.
and
Federal,
went home
baby.
to make a video about it
I
immediately.
got Navy
That's
Federal
dope.
too.
Fuck these hoes, Flacco. Get that
We
money,
need to link
bro.
up.
You know, you was paying.
Throw a 50 ball in there.
Hey, so he canceled his date and went home and made some
You hear me?
content
So
about
I
it.
think he brought her with him, but he
that's cool.
immediately, whatever he was doing, Forex will blow his hand up, brr, it's over. I'm making videos.
No,
So
he,
tight.
that mean he putting his chili first.
I know, honestly,
Exactly.
I didn't even think about that, but I guess I could have had
That's fire.
the same thing. Go post up with the phone, be like, "Damn, my homie lost his hand. What the fuck?"
That's gonna be a crazy
to me, it's a
interview,
little.
right?
I feel like I'm a little bit past that, but for Flacco, I mean,
No,
I fuck with
because
it.
Flacco,
He's the breaking news guy.
But
Yeah,
Flaco a content junkie though.
yeah,
he's a
yeah.
content junkie, and all he was finna be doing is spending money on the pussy anyway, so
And
he might as well get money. Like, it's not like he was on a date with a regular
But
girl.
Flacco just like that is so much more valuable as a narrative for Flacco than anything
see
else
it?
that was happening. One mic.
I got my phone.
One mic. One like that's so much more valuable than everything else, that has probably happened in the last month. Like
Facts.
he rushes to make videos about things that are way less relevant than that.
I'm not mad at Flock for getting to the chili over entertaining a lady of the night.
You can't just assume that every girl he's with is a hooker.
I think it's a fair.
Fuck Flock.
Have we ever heard a story of him like? And I don't want to make that assumption because it might be the one time it's like a regular girl. So
Yeah.
no disrespect to her, but
The one time.
Never. He know he drove down Fig.
All right.
Flacco down Fig.
Faye said, Lush, try to get Bishop Nehru interviewed. His career / fall off got to be documented. He used to roll with MF Doom and had beef with Pro Era, and then he was blacklisted. What?
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know who that is.
I know
What's
you're
up?
talking about. I know what you're talking about.
Why do you get
For sure.
blacklisted?
I mean, you feel me? Like shit.
I don't even know what that is.
Weirdo
He's talking
behavior?
about you talking about some underground New York hip hop. Like
Oh, shit.
long live MF Doom. You feel me?
Sloth King AI said, I'm in Rialto, California, working in 100-degree heat, steel plan. Time's flying, listening to the homies. Great cast today. Shout out to everyone. Honestly, the idea of you having to work miserable, grueling manual labor and listening to us honestly makes what we are doing feel more important. So I appreciate that. That actually made my calloused heart quiver a little tiny bit. That was cool to hear.
Get to the chili, homie.
Shout out Sloth King. P Perspective said 4 Scorpios on the panel as well. Tania, Pill, Adam, and Hefe. I can feel the energy through the screen. Wait, everybody say your birthday.
Hold on.
No, November 24th.
December.
What's yours?
May 25th.
Yeah, that's a lie. So
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
No, I'm a
Big
Scorpio.
Gemini energy
November
in this
19th.
motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm a Sagittarius, savage.
Oh, so-
oh,
various-
you're a Sag.
yeah, savage. Various ways to get over on your mark ass.
Maybe they're
What the
calling
fuck?
you Hefe.
You know, Scorpio on my neck.
Wait, Munchie, what's your birthday?
October 28th.
A
So that's
stinker.
not
Scorpio.
okay. You're almost a Sagittarius.
No,
No,
it's how
Munchie is
Sagittarius I am,
Scorpio, right?
motherfucker, the fuck-
Yeah,
I'm a
no,
Scorpio.
that's a Scorpio for sure.
Where are
Yeah.
you, Pill?
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm a
Pill, what's
Scorpio.
yours?
Oh,
Halloween.
Lord.
Oh,
When
so
is yours?
it is
Halloween.
Halloween. He's had it wrong.
Oh, we all were kind of
nigga.
Yeah,
besides
that's
Ant,
the
we're all
Sagittarius
born around the same
You
part of the
almost
year.
made
Yeah.
it into November. You know we the real ones. You know.
Never heard
I mean,
of that.
everybody knows
know.
what that part of the year
I
is
know.
like.
Scorpios.
Where
always
there's
gotta-
like, it's
Beef.
Halloween, it's
everybody be
Thanksgiving,
thinking
it's
they-
about to be Christmas. It's
Everybody
like,
thinking they decided shit until they ain't even read the horoscopes.
that's a good
A lot
part of the
y'all
year.
be
My
bullshit.
sign tricky
Oh,
though.
God.
It's life and death. It's emotional.
I don't
That
believe in
shit
that
be a
shit,
roller
man.
coaster.
I don't
But
believe
one
in
thing
that
about it is,
But you believe in
We gonna get
superstition.
to
I don't
it.
believe in none of that bullshit. all right, here we go.
We're all side.
Tania back from New York after the Diddy trial ended. She was Jane Doe, and also, yo, so okay.
Yeah, you in that thing.
Do you want to formally apologize to Diddy for smearing him and saying that he had underage girls at his party and that he was a monster?
She's like
Damn.
midgets.
Now
quote
that he beat
unquote.
the charge,
Yeah, what the fuck
that's
is the
fucked
midgets?
up how he beat the charge, bro. After
You want him to get locked up?
It's fucked up how he beat the charge.
why are you hating on the
That
diddler?
No, let me tell you.
The
That means
diddler.
that everybody
No,
who said what they
All right,
said,
go,
it
go,
means
go.
nothing to people.
Listen, he was
just
charged
beat
with
it.
federal
That's not a victim.
racketeering, and he was proven that that did not take place. Now, he was proven to have been involved in prostitution, sure. But a lot of the stuff that he was accused of, they just did a hard. Listen, the feds have every possible resource that us as YouTubers and regular humans do not have. And even with all that power, even with all the wiretaps, even with them being able to access people's texts, their phones, all these things, they were not able to make the case that he was trafficking young girls, that he was non-consensually fucking people, all of the things that we were really sort of promised when we all denounced him in the early days of this whole thing, we all thought we have to denounce
he has
him.
Money. That's
But what you think he's just telling the feds, hey, here's 500 grand. Don't talk about this specific thing that I did.
There's something else that we really got to bring Tania's like to the fire for regarding Diddy. You were talking about the freakoffs being these big orgies and there's all this crazy shit happening. But come to find out,
It was you getting banged out by the Punisher and then transporting cum to rub on his nipples.
You was there?
Jane Doe, we know the truth, Jane
I
Doe.
was
Isn't
there.
it?
And you know what?
I was there.
She's mad. You're kind of jealous that you didn't get no Diddy dick.
I didn't want it.
Hey, I got a question.
But you wanted
Diddy-
it to be offered.
Like they just can't believe that it's certain people that's with that shit and there's other people that's like, I'm about to go. Because at the end of the day, let me tell you,
Let the man come on your.
it's just my luck.
Diddy dick.
At the time, I'm like, let me just not say nothing. My stupid ass is in fucking jail and I got priors and all type of shit and
Huh?
not
you
like that.
talking about?
Just jail.
How you get to jail?
What does that have to do with you
never
lying
said that
about?
before.
She lied and said she was at Diddy's house.
No, I didn't
Damn.
lie. I
Got
had
her
an
ass
interview
out
before
of
the Diddy
jail.
shit
man.
hit. I'm glad I had that interview because I'm just talking like we
And
are
you
on
told
the
me
couch.
about it before then, but you
And
only told me
I was
some
like,
of it though.
I felt like I was getting sex trafficked by a prince. I was on South by
That nigga
Underbelly.
wasn't-
Oh, man.
Yeah, you own the fucking
think
car
his family had a
dealership
lot
in
of money.
Glendale.
The family
We know
had a
the
lot of
truth.
money, but let me tell you,
He wasn't no
I had
motherfucking
to
prince.
figure out by when we got to his house, it was a lot of cap going on, but we was at the nigga Diddy house, and I'm glad that I had my little. He got like a, since they take your phones, he got a little photo booth. If I wouldn't have had them Team Love pictures, people wouldn't even believe me.
Right, cause I wouldn't have.
Because where the fuck would I get a Team Love? That's only his shit.
So she definitely was on Diddy's property.
I'm definitely one of them girls
that
where,
is a fact.
listen, bro, I was running plays at the time kind of too.
What
You
did
get
that
it?
mean?
Wait, but hold on.
We don't get
we
it.
all forgot that Diddy is
Hello,
love.
Back page.
He is brother love.
He's brother love. He represents love.
So
He's
you're-
not about
running
sex
it up.
trafficking. He's about love.
When you had these clients,
So you was in the room when they was doing the cum on the
No, she didn't get chose.
No.
She lit. She did. She grabbed the Uber.
She was at a Diddy party.
it got too weird. I was at a Diddy party. Now, if I would have went to Cuba with them, that's where the orgies take place, the Dubais and all that shit. That's where
for
they
sure.
you
For
go
sure,
from.
for sure.
Come on, bro.
Them big
Listen,
elites. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, yo
Shit.
shit,
He ain't the only one having freak offs.
Definitely.
yo shit consistent.
He just
Definitely
did it.
not.
That was the
Changed.
little. That's the little flamboyant freak offs. We got other hip hop freak offs. YG didn't have some freak offs.
Man,
Whoa.
Not like that.
bro.
On the hood
It's
level.
getting-
On the hood level. Where it's a whole bunch of
Man,
bitches
don't
on the
nah,
toilet.
Tooted it booted,
And I'm
man.
like, I'm trying to sleep.
Not
Fuck.
jizzle.
Yeah, man, he
My
had
song
that
come
tooted
on
and
the
booted
radio,
freak
that's
off.
all.
Hey,
man.
Yeah, he
hey,
told us.
hey, beat it
Tooted
in
and booted. That sounded like a freak off.
Yeah, beat it and tweet it.
Freak
You feel
off.
me?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Come
but hold
freak
on,
off.
Up and
the
up.
freak off got a stigma to it though.
Now I do.
Just go say like
Y'all letting this Diddy shit get.
Yeah,
No,
if
no.
YG fucked 20 bitches at a little freak off with him and the homies, who the fuck cares?
but when you hear freak off, you associate gay shit with that shit also too
Yeah,
though. So
yeah.
it got a stigma to it. And
Freak
then
off just
this
sound-
trial didn't help it.
This trial made it 100 times worse. Let's be
Whoever
honest.
came out
Just
with
say
freak
we was
off
going
a
up.
freak.
Nobody
That was
really
freak.
knew that much about all this.
I mean, I ain't gonna say freak off. That ain't no term a nigga use. You feel me? For sure.
You ain't
Hey,
freaky enough.
Hey, what's
Freak
cracking
off
with the
sound like-
with the
You got a
freak off
freaky
this
side?
weekend?
Hell
You
no.
bisexual and all that.
I'm regular, man. The Bible.
I'm regular.
The Bible said.
He fucks by the Bible. He fucks through a sheet. He's like a Muslim. He's like an Amish person. You got a sheet with a hole for your dick, and then you bang your
Hasidic
chick through
Jews
it.
be doing that too.
Yo, that's some hardcore
Cutting the damn
shit.
sheet,
I'm
player.
down to do that to my bitch.
People so scared to come out with it because it wasn't a lot of me's coming out with it.
Yeah.
Then it just fell through. So I wasn't about to be like, oh yeah, let me take the stand. And
You gotta get
the
subpoenaed,
fuck?
bro. You just can't pop up at court like let me get up there.
If I was outside, no, trust me, if I was outside, it's not that funny, Leslie.
Yes,
if
it
I
is.
was outside, like
Overlapper.
I
That was
am
really funny.
traumatized by it, which I was, but I said, you know what? He gon' whatever he did, he gonna have to
You
do
was
the time
traumatized
just
by
like
the
everybody
prince, bro.
else.
He tried to keep you
But
longer than
whatever.
what you wanted to stay. It wasn't Diddy. It was the prince, right? He wanted you to go different places and shit. Right?
How come the princess hasn't been brought up on charges? If we're being completely honest. It's like,
Hey, does it make you feel different about the whole thing? Does it make you feel different about the whole thing, knowing that you wouldn't have been getting fucked by Diddy? You would have been getting fucked by some hot porn star dude while Diddy watched and beat his meat, and then you would have to
That
transport the
part,
cum.
Yep,
Pace
what
it,
Cassie
pace it.
said.
That would have been way better to get some. At least you're fucking a professional
Take
without
that.
hella dick pills.
I don't like nobody that's on some shit that like.
And they said I got like a built-in pump or some shit like that.
The Punisher was hitting her with no fucking rubber.
No
Raw dog.
Vaseline.
And who, Cassie?
Yeah.
And I got kids, and I don't like
You don't got to
Cassie
pay
is
me
not
to
a victim,
fuck
bro.
Cassie with no
playing
rubber.
with kids.
Yeah. Ejaculating on
Percolator.
on Diddy nipples. Diddy
Hey, why nobody ain't talking about
the
the one dude that the DA didn't call to the stand that was a sex worker because he said Cassie's supposed to be a co-defendant, a co-conspirator. She was just as guilty as him. That's what he said.
Well, because
And he contracted a STD from her.
The way he was beating her ass by that elevator.
No, we ain't talking about that. We're talking about Cassie.
no,
Talking about
you're right.
The sex
Sure.
worker that caught an STD from Cassie.
No,
We're not
what
talking
the,
about
the
that.
reason why he never got brought up as a witness is because it would have been a witness for the prosecution.
Who did get brought
and it
up
would-
as a witness?
The person he talking
This-
about.
The Punisher did get
No,
not the Punisher,
no,
bro.
it's
Another
other sex
one.
workers
Yeah,
that they tried to like muffle, like you know what I'm saying, silence.
No, the reason-
and not tell his truth because he got burnt by this girl, and he say she's just as guilty as him. They need to be co-defendants, and he got a lawsuit on both of them.
If anything, that would have been a defense witness at that point, and they ain't even need
Yeah,
it because
Puffy and them defense to put that person on the stand.
Man,
yeah,
but
Oh, you said they got a lawsuit against both of them.
Yeah, both of them because
Oh,
the dude that's suing both of them, he got the same lawyer as the dude Rod or some shit, and he didn't want him to come out until the trial was over because that's gonna mess up other money.
Yeah.
Like, so Cassie's not a victim, bro. I don't like hoes trying to act like victims.
We don't
bro.
know who a victim
You just
or
like
not.
dick, nigga.
she's definitely 30 M's up, regardless, right? Like she's.
I don't
Damn.
like that, bro,
Like,
because our gender got it bad, bro. Then this Me Too movement made it worse, bro. So every bitch could be like, Me Too.
I'm with that.
What
Nah,
you mean?
nigga. Oh, what you mean? What you mean? How
It
many-
was me too.
Nah, I don't know. For real, it'd be hard though. Like,
It'd
nigga,
be hard to believe, huh? Right? That's why we don't say nothing. Just like domestic
if
violence.
I'm trying to get on
we
the
ain't about
elevator and
say
brush up
nothing to
against somebody,
nobody
that's a
about
lawsuit. That nigga Munchie be on my ass. Nah, nigga. If I was rich, I would have got sued 1,000,000 times. That's some bullshit.
You do have a pretty good.
I ain't with that Me Too shit.
You,
that.
but
Huh?
What happened?
I was just gonna say, you do have a good excuse if you accidentally grab
No,
someone's
fuck
ass.
excuse, nigga. I ain't been shot that long, bro.
Yeah.
Listen, if you got a bag, bro, bitches be trying to go for the grab. You know what I'm saying? And then the easiest suit to get on somebody when you sue somebody is sexual harassment. In the workplace, the easiest shit.
I'm feeling harassed right now. Matter of fact, you feel me? Like, damn.
Oh, was she harassing you?
Type shit. Yeah, I might
So
have to sue
because he
Tania.
didn't know, because he got let off, that mean I'm lying and it ain't me too?
No,
That's why
I ain't
bitches
saying
don't
you
say
But he
it.
didn't do anything to you.
I
You
ain't
never
saying
said he
lying.
did.
I ain't
Well,
saying
no.
you lying. I'm
Yeah,
saying
he didn't.
why ain't nobody talking about the dude.
He didn't do
he
shit
did.
to me. I didn't know.
She remembered that she was not pretending to be
He
fake.
said, "Oh,
Wait, what?
No,
What
you're
the fuck?
you're fucking funny, bro.
Why, bro?
We're just because you didn't say that Diddy did anything to you,
Oh yeah.
which you seem like you forgot. You like got into the mind state of just accusing him or
you
something.
said me too."
Yeah.
Like he did it.
Okay, yeah. No, for real, he did do
You
it.
was just at the function.
Me too, nigga. And then too,
The
I've
Prince
been
of Diddy.
in domestic violence. I don't like how he did her like that.
Damn, Tania, you're really proving Munchie's point for him. Like,
Yeah, you don't like the fact that he
Money
beat her.
don't win the argument.
Nobody
either
likes
way it
that he
goes.
beat up Cassie in the hotel lobby.
But I
course
get
not.
what you saying
Scammers.
though. Like how the bitch tried to do Tupac that one time, right?
Right,
And say rape. I feel you.
right.
Young
Whoa.
Blood.
Anyway, okay, let me just do this. Hot facts with Robert Reese said Brandon said that he will call Math Hoffa a bitch to his face. I got the back and forth. Adam set it up. I told him Math's history, and he said, "So what?"
I got my money on
come
Brandon.
on, bro. Why?
Who is Math Hoffa? That's somebody from New York.
Just be.
Yeah. Battle rapper. He does a
battle rapper that
podcast.
be doing podcasts be taking off on niggas.
We
during
were
the
just
battle.
talking about him.
And he's famous
Bro, he
for
did
having
th-
slapped the shit out of his opponent in a battle before.
He's not only he's
I know Matt Hoffa. That's
knocked
like a New
somebody
York
out,
name. I was
too,
in the feds with
after that.
with a Hoffa. Damn,
Well, he
so-
took his last name from a mafia.
Jimmy Hoffa.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy
yeah.
Hoffa got, you know what I'm saying, putting that cement
he's apparently somewhere to this day. But
back in the building.
with that being said, come on, bro. Like, why can't Math just let Math do his thing, bro? Stall
What,
him out.
fire on niggas?
No. He hasn't fired on anybody in over like 15
Yeah, that was a long time
years,
ago.
bro.
And if Brandon wants to
Like-
like threaten him and create beef with him, I mean, whatever.
Oh,
What
they
the fuck
had
do we
they had
care?
some words or something?
I guess
Apparently.
he's threatening him
News
maybe
me.
on the stream. It seems like he threatens everybody on the stream. Anyway,
My homie's the one that fired our map in the middle
Sir
of the middle.
Charlie said Munchie B and Tania should be on Plug Talk. Munchie has to finish on her face by saying B team. Shout out Snoopy.
What? With no
Shout
money
out
is
Snoopy.
crazy.
Man.
Shout out
I'm gonna keep
Snoopy,
working
it's
on it. I'm gonna engineer this for
I'm
y'all.
not gonna lie. That's
Shout out Snoopy. It's
You'll
crazy.
keep,
That's a great idea.
you'll keep working on what?
Making the Munchie Adam Tania scene happen. Maybe
How
we
you
could
gonna
talk.
do that?
I don't know. Convince you?
Money?
Money.
Pay for it. It seems like you rather trick on them than
I'm gonna
trick on
make
me.
you the next Lotto.
Whatever you gonna do,
Big.
do
I'm
it.
gonna make you the next Lotto.
Big lotto.
Make me the next star.
The next lotto
I'm
is
just-
I can, but I don't think I trust you enough.
Why y'all don't trust me?
I don't know. You're
That's
kind
a
of
shame.
unpredictable, man.
Yeah. I ain't never.
You gotta stop getting knocked up, honestly.
That's what it is.
Well, that's at least like if I'm gonna manage you, for sure you gotta stop having
This
kids with
nigga
random
say
people.
the
Okay, well,
wildest
give my
shit for
two
that
sides.
is
That'll be viral.
I mean,
Oh, that'll be in the contract.
not random people, but guys you don't know that well.
You're definitely like working on a softball team. For
You had like
sure.
6 kids.
Yeah.
That's OD.
Black is beautiful. We need more black people in this motherfucker. We
Not
ain't
with
killing them all.
absentee
I'm
fathers.
the one to do it.
For sure.
I'm the one to do it. Come
More
on.
black people
And my-
sounds
and
great.
my son's
More
name
black
is
people with
King.
no dad
He
around
might be
sounds
the
bad.
next Munchie Luther King.
You might be the next.
Listen,
If the
bro,
kid, yeah, I mean,
it's
if,
my pussy. I do whatever I want with it. It's
No,
wrong
you
with
I'm a
it.
big girl now.
No, that's the problem.
It's my pussy.
Give her a
Yeah.
job. Give her a
the
job.
problem is you've
Adam.
been doing too
Yeah.
much with it,
Give her
The
a
kids
job.
is here.
and God
I
bless
couldn't
them.
bring all of them. They would have tore this motherfucker. Child.
I don't think they
It's
should be in
back.
here, given that there's like an old English right there. There's a bong. We're all smoking weed.
Let's be
There
honest.
would have been a baby on
We're
top of
we're
your
using
head.
profanity. We're talking about kind of fucked up stuff. Honestly,
You ain't even really about that life because you ain't even cracked the old English. That's what I'm saying. That's just been like.
You know why?
You brought
Because I
that in?
breastfeed.
Oh, you brought it for her since that was Crip Mac.
I didn't bring that. She brought
Oh.
hers, but that's funny.
Oh, you brought it?
Yeah.
you ain't even hit the bong.
She
I can't drink or smoke. I breastfeed.
Oh my God, that's
Let me
real.
get the OE
Wow.
then.
I got pump bottles.
I was finna say here.
I'm finna start leaking in a minute. What time is it?
Give Lush some.
Whoa.
Lush is down to clean you
Yeah.
out, and Munchie too. We can put it on the
I
Patreon.
don't mess with
I'll hold up a towel like a UFC weigh-in while you're doing it.
It's gonna get the squirting.
No, it's
Let Lush drink a little bit of milk.
yeah. Let's just guarantee that I get my ass kicked when I go home today.
Lush's
OE.
dick is gonna get so hard if you give him some milk.
You guys are gonna really, yeah. We want.
Listen, Germ.
We want to see me with
Germ.
the black eye tomorrow.
Germ. Let's
That's
be
what we
real.
want.
Snoopy gonna beat my ass after this.
I'm gonna speak to Germ.
Munchie B.
I understand you love this man,
You said must be what?
but content gotta content. If he drinks, can you grab that water, Tania?
No.
Tania, grab that
Oh
water.
yeah, grab that from me.
Okay.
That's what you. R.P. Text and old
No, that's a Crip
English.
Mac on Inglewood.
All I'm saying,
You gonna do pour some
make
milk out?
America great again.
just
Let
roll it.
Lush drink breast milk.
He just took a sip.
Only when I get her pregnant, German, I'll drink her horchata flavored breast milk.
Look,
You ain't
Germ,
sipping the old
look at him.
tea?
He's lacking in nutrients. Does this look like a healthy man to you?
This is not-
milk?
this
He
is not
needs
good, guys.
breast milk.
This is not good.
Anyway,
Content. It's all
Hey,
content.
no
That's just
cap,
my
bro.
perspective.
Breast milk is nasty, bro.
It's sweet.
It's sweet.
I tasted it.
That shit, bro.
That shit
That
is
shit
sweet.
fire.
I never tried it.
Breast
One
milk.
time.
She must
Never?
have been smoking some weed.
Nah, she wasn't. That shit just ain't straight. Like, I'm like, what the fuck? Babies drink this shit?
It's good.
It's like frosted flake
My
water.
baby love it.
all right. Square Game said Tania in there looking thick AF.
Thicker than a hood day?
Ooh, that's a bar. She was thicker than a hood day.
For the Glory Entertainment said check out For the Glory Entertainment. Shout out for the Glory Entertainment.
Jesus, of course.
And then Jay the Saint, thanks for becoming a member. Judo MMA Stir said Shorty done spent a collective 12 minutes and 31 seconds begging a white man to buy that cat.
See? And you still ain't
Dr.
bought it.
Umar gonna hang himself if he sees this.
I'm not begging nothing. I'm really finna chew his ass out after this.
She was trying to upsell me on some pussy right there. That's
Damn,
fucked
some
up.
bus?
No, some pussy. Sorry. Not pussy.
I was gonna move seats right quick.
I don't want to speak poorly of pussy.
Nah, but I see how you really feel about me, Adam. It's all right.
I fuck with you. I think that you, me, and Munchie could have a great time together.
Hey, you know what be some bracken ass content?
Now I gotta give him the damsel in distress 304. Rent is due.
They'll love you for that.
Rent is due. I just got robbed. I need.
Okay, do a poll in the chat. That's right. should Tania be given more of a chance on? Okay, just right. Bring Tania back? ? And then yes or no. Let's see if the people think that Tania should be a reoccurring host on shows like this.
Don't fail me, people. Y'all said I was the people's princess.
For the record, I'm not just talking about this show. I'm talking about the news. I'm talking in general. Should we insert Tania into more situations?
Insert is crazy work.
Without name dropping people and all that. Like, y'all gotta really get me.
Get you.
Show y'all who I am.
Right.
There's levels.
A LA girl.
Okay. Living in an LA world.
Hey, but no, I will say this about Tania. Her song that she got with YG was like the one that every single kid, girl, when they was graduating in LA, that shit was on everybody's TikTok for.
It's not was. It be every year.
Still type shit. I ain't gonna lie.
They get younger and younger. And
that's like
so
the graduation song in LA.
I think T24K made a decent point. He said, bro, what Ant talking about, like the cartel ain't killing more than anything. Which,
I said that.
I mean,
if you throw Mexico in the mix, yeah.
There is so many nuances, but I feel like his overall point was right, and I was like, because for me to like be like
subject we was broaching.
Yeah.
Talking about in Mexico. Let's just say this. That's like you saying in Ghana, if you go to certain places in Africa, the fucking refugees are doing the same thing. They robbing, killing, polluting. You go to Somalia, they don't give a fuck who you are. Your ass is grass. What are you talking about?
To be fair, America,
I tried to stop before we got to that point,
lots of different races. Mexico, basically just Mexican people.
Be
so
stupid as shit. These chats be trying to think y'all making sense. Like, man, shut the hell
all
up.
I was saying that the killer, the most people is your people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because we around each other. That's who you're around. So they be trying to say black on black crime. It's white on white crime. It's Mexican on Mexican crime, and that's what it is, though.
Yeah, for sure.
Manuel Zamora says, shout out to the boys when we get in some Bay Area interviews, Neff the Pharaoh or Lil Pete. Those will both be dope. Let's do that.
We're planning a Bay Area trip right now, actually. So,
all right. 11 baby mamas said for the year 2019, black on white murders 2,594, white on black 246.
Literally has nothing to do with the point, but 11 baby mamas is one of my favorite commenters and screen names.
That is a great username and a very out of the ordinary username to be sending this particular talking point. I'm not going to fact check this, but if that is true.
But it had literally nothing to do with what we were talking about.
Blacks up on the score.
Yeah, blacks are up on the score. Apparently, when it comes
Damn, we stay losing.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully we can get it together in the new year.
We'll have a meeting about this later.
Man, look.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Man.
No killing. Less killing at the very
Every time
least.
somebody say I'm just kidding, they're not kidding. But
sometimes we're kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, that's just like they be like, no disrespect, but you about to disrespect someone.
Yeah, like not like that, but I'm like
no
like
disrespect.
So
that's my
then
sister.
if you say it and
the
you
one
say,
that's
you
looking
say
right
no
now.
disrespect, then it was like, oh, bro, you just said it. You didn't say no disrespect. Hey, look, homie, and they're like,
No disrespect.
Either way,
you
like,
can't win.
No disrespect. You like kind of bracing them, like, oh, you about to kind of insult the nigga.
Right.
Don't disrespect, bro. Your hair get fucked up.
T24K say y'all be saying you use the whole world as geograph, then revert to only what you know in Cali. LOL. We are specialized to this area, so.
But we was talking about gangs though.
Hey, but
crime.
No,
I don't know about what's going on in India.
No, but I promise you, whoever said that don't have more stamps in their passport than I do, that shit look like a motherfucking MS-13 member is stamped the fuck up. I've been all across the map, motherfucker. So what the hell is you talking about?
I just went to Toronto. They stamped my fucking passport. That pissed me off.
Tweaking.
Toronto tripping.
I want the
stamp.
stamps.
Get them up.
Anyway, Neem Keys said, just need to say shout out to all my Iranian brothers and sisters. Over 150 have been hemmed up by ICE in the last week on bullshit. Lush.
Not for real.
Watch out. You look like a Persian dude from Fremont who sells pills.
Hey,
I say that with love.
No, for real. Shouts to Fremont and shouts to also, they call West LA West Tarangelis because we have one of the biggest Persian populations in the world outside of Iran. You feel me? So, yeah, I don't want to see any violence with anybody. So let's peace in the Middle East. I'm going to say that.
Dead homies. All right.
DHZ.
So shout out for the 20 Neem Keys. We appreciate that. Prince Drama became a member And then the real RP said, every time Adam be growing the platform, he always adds the random ratchet chick that don't even know no jumper lore. Stop it, Adams.
Adams, why do you like girls, bro? Like
I like hoes.
Yeah, there's pussy here.
Yeah, man, I'm a horny guy.
Sorry, he likes pussy.
I'm looking at Tania's boobs, and I'm happy as a pig and shit.
Why
anyway.
you keep saying, why she looking at Munchie like that? I'm looking at the chat.
Yeah,
well,
right.
To be fair,
you're staring at him.
Might have spin the block, huh?
L-Lo said, I want to see Tania bless the whole team on live.
These niggas not paying enough. These niggas ain't hard enough.
Okay, but
when ain't scarred enough.
Oh, I'm hard. When you think about the concept of that though, like from like a porno like fantasy perspective, is that like gross or is that like kind of hot? The idea of slurping up 5 homies?
No, hell no. Wait, what was the question? wait, I did not hear. I heard it wrong. What?
They're not paying enough.
She said that's
I'm talking about a no jumper.
They're not paying enough.
I took it right
I'm talking about
back.
a no jumper game bang.
No, hell no.
Well, just the top though. That's like way simpler and easier, less germs. So that's gross to you. It's not like kind of like a fantasy.
I'm the type of girl that I always want the niggas to trick. You gotta either be the dope man.
All right, we all gonna put in 500,
rent,
500
got the
each.
bomb job.
So
I
this
mean, you
this
need
is
to be able to help my auntie out. My
yes, you're
granny out.
snoffing 5 dudes, but you're getting 2,500. That's a pretty good deal, right?
No, I need a moving. You know, you need to give more than the county. So the county is giving this much. You need to match that.
See, I thought you were a freak. A freak would want to do it for free.
I'm gonna be so freaky.
All these porn star girls, but the only thing that turns you on is money.
No, it
See,
just
y'all
doesn't
are
make
fucked
sense.
up.
That's why I get turned on. That's
The
why
girls
I
are
get turned
fucked up,
on.
man. It ain't right.
Money make me come. You heard about that?
Rick Ross.
Yeah, but I thought
song.
you should do it for the love of the game too.
What game?
The guy JC on
Yeah,
Taylor.
you need to take the game more
He's from-
serious. That's what I feel.
Yo,
You never heard of him
Really
before?
get to a real bag.
we almost done. We almost done.
You could get to a real bag for sure.
I know. I can.
Los Angeles FPS said, keep Ant. He every LA N-word banged out uncle, and he got the insights on everything. Ask him where to get some gold at.
Right.
Some gold.
No,
What
I'm not
the
going.
fuck?
Hey, you can't go where I go. My shit official. Nigga, Cartier diamonds in my shit. And my shit 14K solid, all that. Cuban solid, everything. Ant P solid. Like, my shit bust down, real deal.
Do your chain
gotta go
hang
pay for
low?
my
Does
shit.
it?
Yeah,
Wallow
niggas
to
ain't
and fro?
paying.
He has actual.
Shit.
He has actual real jewelry. I
Yeah,
can say that.
yeah.
It's pretty-
No pumper
I-
jewels. No
Hey.
pumper jewels.
It ain't.
Don't let this little podcast shit fool you.
For sure. And then Rio said Munchie is top 5 podcaster on the internet. I fucks with Ant as well. Keep this group on the Tuesday show. Hey.
I'm not mad.
18.
Beats. Hey, you can't say that.
I'm copying Munchie.
Yeah. Not after the way you came in today.
You're the biggest switch sider of all time.
The air CNC, and that was
I'm
BT.
fucking
You're a
who
big
I
hood
fuck with, and
hopper.
can't
That was-
nobody-
that was
Look,
quick.
when you a real one, even in the streets, it's Bloods and Crips that fuck with each other because you know they can do that.
Okay.
Not everybody can do
Get
that.
a Bag said, how does everyone not laugh when Lush speaks? And also, did Munchie pay for the head?
That one kind of fell flat. Sorry,
Shut
brother.
the fuck up.
Oh, shit.
Hey, and look
These
at
niggas don't pay for
Hey,
the
show the screen.
Hey,
Tania's favorable. 67% said yes, which is
Period.
honestly, that's pretty good.
That's pretty fucking good.
Crody thought he was
Yeah.
doing something from scene.
Maybe the algorithm seen my name and boosted it up. I don't know.
Who's saying no?
The chat itself is not in the algorithm, but
So it's just yo.
They boosted your name in the algorithm so that no.
But on
It's
the
because they
poll-
fucking like you, genius.
apparently
Nah, but
Diddy doesn't control the algorithm. That's good to know.
Yeah, Diddy's been silencing the vote.
All right, yo, I got one final question, comment, etc. Lush,
Chew on, gang.
I was gonna try to like blame you for the cipher not being done, but it doesn't
The,
even
the
make
most
sense.
responsible
Yeah.
one, the one that's trying to organize it and get help. Yeah.
So I just want to publicly name and shame Flaco, Brandon. Who am I
Brandon was
forgetting?
hopping on it?
Yeah, no. So
Who am
here,
I forgetting? There's one more.
607 on.
607 on is out the
is
picture. We're
removed.
done with him.
And here goes the thing, right?
Who am I forgetting?
So Flaco and
King Pill.
King Pill, you feel me? But
Peloton, nigga.
this fool said that these fools said that they didn't want to come on 4th of July. I understand that, so I
That's
saw them
fair.
up. But I was ready to. The studio is open on 4th of July, so whenever they're ready, we can get their verses locked in. Because and Adam and you feel me, the rest of us did our Dougie on that bitch. So you feel
Oh,
me?
Lavelle is the last one.
Oh yeah,
that I
Bell
thinking
was
of.
out of town, but he back now, I think. So
All right. So we gotta find a day. We gotta finish this goddamn cipher. I already want to go in and change a couple of bars.
No,
please
y'all
don't
all-
take out the
y'all all
fucking
changing bars, man.
Nah,
Come on,
just
man.
leave him.
What
They-
bar-
but
oh.
when you've listened to it 10 times, you start to notice certain bars that you're like,
Oh no, okay.
that bar could be
Nah,
better.
you trying to change the shit with the T-Real shit? 'cause
Yeah,
you
he
think
is.
It's too fresh with the.
No, I'm
with
not
the
gonna do
shit,
that.
right?
No. But still, I like the controversy of people being like, "Oh, you're a hypocrite," and me being like, "It was from before," and people being like, "You should have changed it," and me being like, "You
But
can't
if you been
silence me.
watching
I
that
have freedom
Jumper,
of speech.
y'all
I'm an
been talking
American."
about this shit for weeks though, so you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like Ralphie and Ant's verse are both really like, you feel me? They like no matter what time passes, they gonna be fire regardless. Me and your shit is kind of, we need to make sure that shit drop because we referencing hella topical shit. You feel me?
Break
like,
Almighty out the county with a pocket knife.
You feel
He not
me?
in
Like
the county, though.
how to get rid of
Towers.
how to
Well,
get,
he
how to
he's
get
not
rid-
there
yeah,
either.
That bar's chalked.
Hey, I actually
That bar is chalked.
I have lore for the people out there. Almighty stopped by here the other day.
Yeah, he did.
Was not to link with me. It was to link with a member of the staff and I don't know, get something, do something. But
With Gelly.
he did come by real quick. He didn't stick around long enough to like ensure that he would see anyone. But I haven't heard anything. I haven't seen any posts on social media or anything. I don't know exactly if he's like going through anything, whatever. But Almighty is a free man.
Y'all should add Pill and Tania to the shit.
It's possible. Let's do it. Maybe.
What's up with Tania Hook? Actually, it'd be crazy.
Add me into what? What you talking about
The
doing?
cipher.
Cipher.
What's that? Where niggas, were people rapping?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's too easy.
Have you
for
seen
me.
the old Cipher?
No, I haven't really seen
it's the
that,
roof
man.
of No Jumper, the old store, and it's like me and Brick and Lush and Almighty and Flaco, and we're all rapping.
For real?
No, I never seen
Oh
that.
yeah.
Damn, it's crazy how much that click has changed already.
I'll say this: there is so much epic entertainment value in that cipher, but just like even though it's way shorter, thus far the rapping on the new one is way harder. It's not even close.
That was my first time rapping.
But
Took me multiple days to do that verse. This verse took me like 10 minutes.
Nah, you spaz, I ain't gonna lie. Like people gonna be, oh, Lush Glazer. No, actually, Adam went crazy. But
Thank you, Lush.
the biggest difference being that like obviously Brick, we like he had 3 minutes of greatness, so we don't get right now on
Thank you,
this one.
Aliana.
It's a little bit more concise. Okay, last one donation from Reap Cash, $20 said, fresh out of jail, bumping red Corvette in these New Orleans streets. Shout out Munchie, Lush, Adam, and fine ass Tanisha. It is Tania, but
You know what?
appreciate that. And shout out to you,
I'll
Reap
take-
Cash.
That's right,
Taniqua.
Reed.
All right. Shout out to everybody. Please, before you leave, smash the like button. We appreciate it so much. Thank you very much to the mayor, Tania, the Top Goblin, who I don't believe you. I believe that you. I believe you still deep down inside. There's part of you that wants to snoff 5 dudes in a row.
Hey, it's crazy.
5 dudes that's paying
Oh,
in a row.
you see, you're so
I'm
superficial.
just, you know.
I just think that's hot. Anyway,
They-
shout out to Buzzball over here.
They tried to raid the hood. They tried to raid MacArthur Park. They ain't getting no
They
fucking arrest
when
with
I
they
come
bitch
back,
ass.
I'm gonna give y'all 360.
The mayor of
every time.
MacArthur Park is still here.
Exactly.
You pay
And-
your tax to him.
And for the weirdo that was trying to pop it earlier, you feel me? Hey, I'm with the homies tonight, so I got something for your bitch ass.
You know what?
What's happening with you? This ain't about the comments. I'm talking about the bitch ass lame that I was talking to on the phone.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Pop
that was
up, you
crazy.
feel
Off the
me?
stage.
Slide through,
Pop
see what
up.
happened to you.
Ooh.
See what happened to you, player.
Ooh,
Shit without
Your
pop
bitch
up at
ass.
the pop out.
Get
Or
you,
no.
get you disavowed.
Pop up at the with the chopper
With
at the pop up.
pop-up. But I'm gonna get him disavowed though, bro. He disavowed.
You gotta
Yo.
live together since the last time I
Trap Lore Ross. I'm gonna
Leave
listen
it
to that
hanging
tonight.
out with.
Trap Lore Ross community freestyle. A moment in time.
Trap my boy.
Oh, I just got an OnlyFans. I gotta subscribe.
He spit it. He spitting.
Yeah, it was like 3 years ago, but
Somebody sub to me. Yeah, go on my
yeah.
page.
Sub to
There you
Tania's
go.
OnlyFans if you want to see her
Promote
being
your
a
shit.
halfway freak, not down to suck off 5 homies in a row. But
Yeah, they're gonna suck you, bro. You
In my bio, y'all. my
God
link tree.
damn.
I appreciate it. Oh, shout out to King Pillington. Shout out to
Hey.
Aunt Hefe. Appreciate y'all. Donnie on the boards. Let us know if you want to see more Donnie. Donnie popped up on the news the other day, and there was some comments saying that they were feeling the Donnie.
Donnie great, and the hell of people thought we're related.
They're saying he's. I love the Reddit post asking is Donnie a Southsider? That was funny as fuck to me.
Is Donnie Lush's pill plug?
And I also saw a lot of people just saying that Donnie's a different type of white boy because he actually did some time and shit, which
it's true.
He's seen a different side of life. Okay,
That's true. That's true.
Is somebody out there
Donnie,
on the door?
where you was at, man? Where you was at? Oh, okay. Before it was PC. All right.
Donnie's.
He looked a little nervous about that one.
Yeah, I know the deal. Back then it wasn't PC. It was a good yard back then.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why he said 030405.
Okay. For sure, I give you points for everything.
Is that mic on? Oh,
Donnie.
Sorry. We need him to be like the Jamie role at the very least, where you can always kind of like hear him even if you can't.
Well, Josh
see him.
got his mic on, so you feel me? It's only right.
Oh,
that-
Josh never turns down an opportunity to
Man,
talk.
I gotta
yeah.
take a piss, man. Damn.
All right. Appreciate everybody who watched this. Smash a like. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate
We'll be back
y'all.
real soon.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And I'm with the homies.